Gosh. And what is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm late. I hope everyone's having a great night. We had a change of topic. We're still going to talk about the Scream leaks. Well, we're not going to give spoilers, and please, no one in the chat gives spoilers either.
I'm the killer.
Well, I think it is. I think it's Aaron. Actually, I think it's Caden. Caden did it.
Yeah, Caden did it.
Wow.
George.
I didn't do anything. It was...
I honestly did not look at the leaks. But
what are you talking about? I don't have a boner for James Gunn at all.
Whoa.
Not a happy one. Not a happy one or a hate. I think some of you guys have a huge boner for Gunn.
What?
You gun heads. But listen, there's nothing hateful about my title at all. It's actually alluding to the potential Superman. Grain of salt. These are rumors, and this is not coming from the usual source. It's not coming from the usual source.
It's coming from the center of the universe.
It's coming from our great friend of MME, Mr. Sean O'Rourke. Potential casting for the next Superman for Superman Legacy. I thought it'd be
Superman. I think they do too.
So let's take a look at his post. He even texted me. Right now, he's busy watching Quantumania a day early. So that's what he's doing right now. But he texted me. He's like, hey, you got to pay attention to this. And I was like, yeah, I want to cover it for sure. So that's going to be the first topic. Here is a picture. I put two of my favorite directors, combined them. Zack Snyder and James Gunn's head. And then the next Superman with the question mark.
I heard the rumor was that one of the potential candidate was from the Euphoria, or is that true?
This actor is actually, I think he's from Brightburn, is what Sean said. I don't know if he was I have to rewatch Brightburn or research what character.
This picture looks like Superman.
Yeah, he's a little older now. He was younger before, he looked pretty young, and now I think he got like a growth spurt.
I think he has a look.
Yeah, he does have the look to me. I mean, but this isn't, this isn't proven. This is just a rumor at this point. But he does also have a working relationship with James Gunn's production company because he worked on Brightburn. He's a complete unknown. RJ's, he looks the part to me. He looks like I'm going to, damn it. I had it on my phone before I took my nap. I got to get a video here of a recent interview. So you get I have it in my liked videos. Let me find my liked videos. And I'll have to Google it. Damn it. Sorry, I'm unprepared, but we're gonna explore this option. I think it's a good option. And there's nothing negative I'm saying about it. Oh, Anthony has to weigh in. Okay.
No.
What? Just no?
Bro, does he look like Superman? No. Hell no. You can have him play like a side villain, sure. But Superman, no, I'm good. Just I don't see it.
I could easily see this as a young Clark on the farm.
No. If you want to make him unlikable, sure, go ahead. Like,
He played the bully in Brightburn.
Oh, I know he played the bully in Brightburn. He was good in there.
Okay. Why
But,
can't we have an unknown played super? Hey, Brian, how's it going, brother?
I'm doing fantastic. How the hell are all of you?
We got some breaking news. I actually got.
What's up,
Hey, remember to get
Brian?
those thumbs right up there.
Every
Oh, yeah.
right up
Get him
there.
up there. Get him
Every
up
Superman,
Right up
every
there.
Superman cast was an unknown.
Christ almighty. All right. What's up?
But
What's the big news?
is well.
Every
this
Superman
is a
was unknown at
rumor.
one
This is
point.
from our pal Sean O'Rourke. Sean O'Rourke
let him lay it on
texted me
here.
before I took a
I'm just
nap.
wondering, you know.
He said he's seeing Quantumania, and then he said, "You got to pay attention to this kid. You got to pay attention to this kid. He's
All right.
already got a working
All right.
relationship with James Gunn on Brightburn. Although James Gunn didn't direct, he produced it. RJ said he played the bully in Brightburn. He's very young. He's old. He's a little older now. He's kind of bulked up a little bit. I think he's even in. There's some kind of Walton show that he did an interview for. I found the interview here. Let me see. This is from 2 months ago.
I agree. I would go with Wolfgang as Superman. I'm telling you, it's just like
I like this pick. I mean, it's not proven that this is it.
if you want to make Clark unlikable, sure, go ahead.
What? Because he played a bully, so he's typecasted?
No,
Anthony?
it's not a bully. It's just I don't see him personally as Superman. I just don't.
I think if you're
I think
going
honestly,
to
if you don't see an actor as a character, like general audience or fans don't see, I think that's honestly better. Because
Yeah,
then
that's
they
what I'm
can
saying.
prove-
Thank you, Thomas. He looked like he's emo Superman. Yeah, like if you're doing like
Sometimes that
the death-
works, though. You know.
If you're doing like the death of Superman with all different Superman, yeah, you could have him there. Why
The
not?
problem with Superman,
Yeah.
he kind of looks like Dick Grayson a little bit. The same
Well,
kind of
I mean,
actor.
you do
You
know.
could
Dick
actually,
Grayson.
I would cast him. He looked
Holy
like
shit.
Dick Grayson. I would
Yeah,
go
that's what I'm
Dick Grayson.
thinking. Yeah,
Yeah,
Snap,
you could go him as
crackle,
Dick
pop.
Grayson.
he could be Nightwing. Like, he
Yeah,
kinda
he could
looks
be
like
Nightwing in the Raven.
I
could
see it.
that.
I would cast him as Clark too. I think it's completely
because
different.
because
I see
Yeah.
Nightwing.
Dick Grayson and Clark Kent, Superman, they kind of have the same kind of head if you think about it in hairstyle.
Well, let's take a look at this interview he did for a Walton's Thanksgiving. I don't know what that
Fuck
is.
that?
Well, thank you. Swear jar, Anthony, already. Ooh, Anthony's coming like it's on. All right, here we go.
Can you talk about what it was like to return for another movie?
It's an honor. It's an honor. Yeah, it's good to be back. The first one was amazing. Just getting to get close with this amazing cast and crew, and it's certainly one of those things where the longer you spend with these people, you grow these.
See, when he talks, I don't necessarily see the emo. He's got a big smile on his face.
So much talking going on in the background, though. It's like hard to hear him.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But
I can see it. A very young Clark.
Oh yeah, if you're doing the teenage version of Clark, yeah, go ahead cast him, but not as Superman. Hell no.
More seasoned relationships, and I think that'll be reflected on screen.
How excited were you to see that all of your familiar brothers and sisters were back?
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Yeah, because I hung out with some of them, mostly the older people, because most of the kids are so scattered around. But yeah, it was amazing.
What would you like to see for the future for your character?
He died.
A lot.
Aw,
There's
Anthony,
only
what the
so
hell?
much to it, and
You hate this guy already, Anthony.
But yeah, I think Jason will have a long.
I guess
character
people
arc,
aren't
and
feeling it.
we'll have some love interest in his future. And, yeah.
Could we look forward to any love interests in this Walton's Thanksgiving movie?
No, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say.
All right.
Not gonna say.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna spoil. Like everybody.
I mean, I think he could even play early 20s.
Bro, just give him as I see him as Nightwing, and just give Wolfgang as Superman. I'll be fine. You go have him as Nightwing and Wolfgang as Superman, and I will take it.
Well, let's credit the source here. This is from Sean O'Rourke's YouTube channel. Let me make sure I thumbs it up there.
He doesn't even have a Wikipedia page.
Well, you want to shock people there. Did James Gunn already find his new Superman for Superman Legacy?
No.
Now keep in mind, Sean O'Rourke is the one that called James Gunn the pre-president. You know,
he's kind of young right now. He's only 19.
So
Yeah,
by the
they're
time
gonna get
they
an
film
actor that's 25
20,
years
21,
old. No,
Yeah,
by the time they film me, I don't know, Brian. You know,
He'll be
what do you
21.
think?
He'd be 21 by the time they're filming next year.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
There's no way. No, you have to get some.
He's-
James gonna say
I-
somebody at the age of 25, which is he's not 25. He's
I mean, if he was
19.
20, if he was 22 or 23, I could see it working because he'll be 24, 25 at the time. I don't know.
I don't understand why people can't see it. Like, it's not even proven
I-
that he's going to be it, but
I do see some of it, but I also do see Nightwing.
Wolfgang looks like he's 18 or 19. He looks younger than the other guy.
No, he doesn't.
I mean, we're shooting for
Wolfgang-
2025. right?
CGH, there's blue and gray
It comes
underoos
out
in the
in
Flash trailer.
2025.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It come
no,
on to listen. Production
It comes out
probably-
July in 2025, which means production will start later this
Next
year
year.
or early next year.
Probably next year.
So,
All right, well,
Like,
let's
yeah,
get. I'm tired of hearing about from Anthony's opinion that he's imposing on us. I'm just kidding, Anthony. So I want to hear from everyone else. So Christian Finlayson, who played character Fohawk in Brightburn, is 6, brown hair, blue eyes, 175 pounds. I don't know. It's possible, definitely possible. What do you think, Brian? Good choice. It's not even. It's just a rumor.
Well, I mean, yeah, I know. I would say honestly, at the end of the day, ultimately wait and see what happens. But I mean, sure, I don't care. I mean, you know, Christopher Reeve wasn't as built as freaking, you know, he wasn't as built as Henry Cavill.
Mm-hmm.
So, just it doesn't matter. I think people are going to be. It's one of those situations where it's like, how would you recast Iron Man?
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to get nitpicked to death. So it's
Yeah.
it's the problem that DC has. We talk about it all the time because they run up against existing materials. So
Well, if he's
it
on the
doesn't
Waltons,
matter.
he's on a project that's like, you know, homegrown farm boy. You know.
Yeah,
If
no,
he's on the
I mean
Waltons project.
the look's fine. You know, he looks like he's right out of Smallville. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah. I mean, look at this. This is from the IMDb page, and then I want to get to Caden. Caden, what do you think?
what?
What do you? What do you think? You know, is this? I know this isn't proven. It's just a guess that Sean's making here, but he's already worked with James Gunn. He's in this project where he's on the farm with the Waltons project for the CW, which I had no idea about. The Waltons Homecoming 2020. This is from 2021 now.
Oh my
what
God,
do
he's
you
a
think?
CW actor. Jesus Christ.
No?
No.
Thanks a lot, asshole. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I think I think.
Oh wow.
You know who also worked with James Gunn?
Mm-hmm.
Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson is your new
Oh,
Superman
hell.
guy.
Hey, H
Oh my
farts.
God.
Oh my goodness, yo, that I would give up on the
If you
Superman
will
movie.
not see, you will not get my money if that happens.
I will.
I mean,
I will actually boycott that film with Pete
if
Davidson.
if PT said was Superman, I'll be all for the Snyder cut. coming
Well,
back.
if
Wow.
if Sean's right, you got to give him credit. I mean, that image on the left is a little bit more recent. That's the one that really strikes me. Okay. So George, what do you think?
I mean, I can see him playing a young Clark Kent. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know if I can see him playing like Superman, like with the cape, but I can see him playing like a younger version.
Well,
Like-
everyone has to grow into it.
But it's like at this stage, like I think like right now, like he's more suited for like a younger Clark Kent. But how
But
old
they are-
is how old is he? Like, what's his
19.
age?
19, yeah.
See, like the thing is, they want to go for like a Superman that's gonna be in their mid-20s. So it's like usually that'd be an actor that's either in their mid-20s or like early 30s, like as the oldest.
Okay.
Like
Uh,
I
I'll-
just can't see him if they're really going for that 25-year-old Superman.
RJ, why is it in there? Because I had a Snorlax in my thumbnails on my computer, and Jenna Ortega was in the thumbnail, so I thought I'd put you there. I should have put a word bubble that says Freckles.
You still haven't seen it?
Oh my god.
Freckles. Okay, Aaron, what do you think?
I
thought
that
people would be
picture
more
looks.
excited
This
about
picture looks like he could be Superman. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure. 19. I mean,
Keep in mind when people get roles, especially they start working out and stuff, and they're getting older. It's easily.
I mean, if he could pass off as a 25-year-old, 26-year-old Superman, then go for it.
Yeah.
But I do think he could be a Nightwing.
Yeah.
Okay. Nightwing's facial features, besides, that's not much different than Superman, if you ask me. At times,
CJH, don't abuse your
Just
power, bro. Don't abuse. Yeah, H-Port's like the Freckles part. So Anthony, what's your final thoughts? Okay, thanks for sharing. Bye.
Ass cheeks. That's what I say.
Ass cheeks.
It's mid. Hell no.
The Tubby of Steel. Come on, don't call me Tubby all the time. You're gonna hurt my feelings.
But I could see him as Dick Grayson, maybe. That's it.
Yeah, I think Sean could be on to something. I think he's a good young actor. I think it's a completely different take.
It is going to be somebody. Superman's going to be somebody that is not popular, and people are going to be like, "Who?
Also, look, like the production of the Superman movie is gonna start next year.
Yeah.
What's the same with the Batman start next year too? So early September. So
This year is 85 years of Superman. The date when Superman was debuting. And I think we're going to get the actor this year. We're going to get whether it's Comic-Con or whatever. We're going to get it this year because it's 85-year anniversary of Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I want to bring up that other thumbnail that RJ keeps asking about.
Oh, you mean the one with him?
I just wanted to put Freckles, because Jenna Ortega's there. So Snorlax.
RJ's new crush.
Jump one over and put it in there. You're good.
And now Haley Steinfeld is available.
Yes, she's single now.
Whoa, hold on. I still have a chance.
You're about to save ages, her George.
Yeah.
Well, what about this leak culture? Why does this happen? Like I see it's complicated because I like leaks that are positive that don't spoil stuff. Like, well, I guess it's all spoilers really.
Well,
but I don't like stuff like that being spoiled.
Yeah, no.
Be careful out there.
You know what the worst thing is?
Scream 6.
You know what the worst thing is? This movie won't be out for a while, and all this stuff is out
in a month. It someone pointed out that it's like it would be different if it was like this Friday came out or whatever, and it's like like a screening, like an early screening, Wednesday screening.
Well, it comes out in a month.
Like how Kang and the post credits.
They should have released it on Valentine's Day.
And then it's like, oh, that Friday, whatever. But no, it's 23 days before, and it's out there now. And so it's like a bunch of people who accidentally clicked on something, saw it, or people who were like, scrolling through Twitter, saw it, So it's like, it's really disappointing.
Yeah, well, it happens more and more. I don't understand for this type of movie why things would get leaked out.
Yeah, because Screen has a pretty big, cult following, friend.
It has a cult following.
Yeah.
Ever since the 90s, it became popular, and everybody loved it.
I love
Scream.
It's
spin off. It's spin off like the scary movie spoofs, man. The first one was based on Scream.
And it got a TV show for 3 seasons, I believe. It was supposed to be
Emma Roberts, Jamie Lee Curtis is in it. Yep.
I still didn't see the last Scream.
It was pretty good,
bro. Is it on Paramount Plus? How you haven't seen it?
Because I was ready to watch it, and
you
I
haven't
was ready to
watched
watch
Top
it with
Gun
my
either?
wife, and she's like, "I already watched it." I'm like,
You haven't watched Top Gun either?
No, I watched Top Gun by myself.
I was about to say, I was like, God.
Oh, we got 40 people watching and only 10 thumbs up. Wow,
what? To 20,
that hurts. That like really hurts.
I forgot to thumbs up.
Did I just
You hear
thumbs up?
this? Oh, George too. Brian, did you?
Huh?
Cade?
Sorry, I was texting. Okay.
Caden?
Spoiler: Caden is Ghostface in Scream 6.
Did you thumbs up the video?
Oh yeah, I did. We're good.
I think
There's 12 likes.
I think I did. I don't know if you did or not.
12?
There's 6 people on this panel, so hopefully at least
after
there's 6 of them
I
from us.
peer pressure you and whine about likes,
Caden
then we only
laughs
get
'cause he
2.
didn't like
We
the
get
video.
2 more.
Guys, hold on.
Oh,
I know how to scare the chat to thumbs up me.
I want to get Saggy. Can you come on here?
Hello, Saggy.
Hey, Saggy. Can you?
You want to come on the show? You want to come on? Do you want to come on then? Do you want to come on? Do you want to come on? Do you want to come on? If anyone wants to come on, do you want to come on?
I just want to get your opinion. Oh shit! I just wanted to get your opinion on Superman. That's it. Wow.
Hey, Chad, thumbs up the video. I'm gonna open a thing of cookies and
Really,
eat very
Saggy?
obnoxiously.
Really, Saggy? I wanted to get your opinion on the new Superman. God damn
There's
it.
no new Superman.
no, that's not true. It's not.
Saggy.
He ain't
Please.
wait, how do you know? Wait, he ain't the new Superman just yet.
Yeah, no,
I'm
it's
gonna
not a
be
rumor.
playing
It's
Superman.
not.
I'm
It's a
26.
speculation.
Like I should be
I'm the
casted
new
as
Superman, guys. I'm aging up.
All right. Well, Saggy, I just want you to come on for a few minutes just to talk about this potential from Sean O'Rourke, our pal Sean O'Rourke, about the potential super. What is Rhea doing? This is the worst cereal ever.
It looks like garbage.
Keto peanut butter.
Bro, that shit look like dog shit.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah,
This is the worst cereal I've ever had.
Well, look how many notifications you have, Max. Wow.
Did she spend $7 on it? Like $6?
Looks
$7?
like garbage.
Okay, hey, Saggy, thanks for coming on short notice.
You had me when you said Sean. So what happened with Sean?
Yeah,
Is he
Sean
okay?
O'Rourke. No, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's fine.
Okay.
Sean O'Rourke told me, he texted me before my pre-nap, and he's
Pre-nap.
like, Max, you got to check this out. I think this could be the next Superman. He's
Can
already
he
worked.
act?
He's worked with, yes, he's worked on Brightburn as the bully. He works with James Gunn already. And he's on a show called The Waltons now, like a version of The Waltons, where he plays like a farm boy. What do you think? What do you think? It's a rumor.
Here's the thing. It doesn't matter who is Superman right now because a lot of fans are still on that Henry Cavill kick. So
I think
it
this is a
doesn't
good
really
choice.
matter. I mean, listen. You can put any good-looking, chiseled jaw, supermodel white boy in a super suit and call him Superman. So
I could be Superman.
Yeah.
You're 40 years old. We need a young Superman.
Yeah.
Shut up, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm old enough. I can play Superman.
God damn, Aaron based.
But this
George is close to it.
Yeah, I'm 26. I can play Superman.
I mean, listen.
Too old.
I'm too old for Superman too.
I'm
younger than Tom Holland for crying.
Wait,
out
you're
loud.
older than 20? You're older than your 20s?
Yeah, I'm in my 30s.
I thought you were in your mid 20s, Aaron.
I'm 122, so.
Well, you look good for. I mean,
What,
your
dog
30s
years?
not old, but I thought you were
calm
much
down,
younger. You look a
Saggy.
lot
Calm
younger.
down. That's
No,
a-
I'm shocked. I didn't know
Thank
that Aaron
you.
was older than that. I thought Aaron was in his mid 20s.
No, thank you though.
I thought people would be more excited about this topic. No one cares. So,
Well, no, because
He's
again,
just
but
really
that's
appealing.
But here's the thing. That's what I'm saying, Max. Is right now, no one is ready to move on from Henry. Okay, it's gonna be difficult for Gunn to do Superman without Henry because everyone loved Henry as Superman,
moved on.
and Henry could have played Superman for a little bit longer. He still has a young look. He's not that old. So my thing is, he wants to do a younger Superman. this kid's a younger Superman. Now, if his story, this Superman legacy thing, if it's a story that would not make sense to recast, the fans are gonna be pissed. Like, if you're telling a story that Henry could have played, the fans are gonna be pissed, and that's the struggle with Superman for James Gunn. Is no matter who he casts, it's not Henry. He has to explain in this new Superman why Henry couldn't play Superman, because that's all the fans care about. So that's why when we talk about this, no one's going to be excited, Max, for anyone.
This is like a different take. This is why you would have to recast, because he's young. He's on the farm. He's potentially just starting at the Daily Planet. I could see it.
I mean, again, if the story's good enough, where the fans will be like, okay, I can accept this younger Superman story. That's one thing, but you have to remember right now they're still on the Henry Cavill hype. So it's going to be hard for Gunn, at least with Superman. With Batman's going to be easy. Right, Batman's going to be easy for Gunn. Okay, Batman's going to be super easy, barely an inconvenience. Shout out to the pitch meetings. But Superman, not so much, because it's Superman. Henry Cavill was the fan favorite for a very long time, still a fan favorite. Everyone's crushed that he's gone, including you. So, I mean, it's not. Well,
that's something that helps to see an exciting young actor get a chance to play. That's what, just like when Sasha Calle was on Twitter when she got the role, and how she's excited. That helps. That helps with this. It's like someone's getting their shot. You know. RJ wanted to know why he was on. He made the other thumbnail about. Be careful. Saggy, Scream 6 leaks are out. There's our pal Snorlax, RJ. Because Jenna Ortega made the thumbnail. Leak culture. Why does this keep happening, Saggy? While you're here, thanks for coming in. Why does it keep happening? The leaks from the movie going to ruin the movie for everyone.
Because people don't. I don't know why people like to be spoiled anymore. Like, why are we in this generation where we're completely fine? Remember when the times when people used to like bitch and moan on social media that people were spoiling stuff for them, and they'd be like, "Oh,
the leaks,
right? Get off of social media if you don't want to get spoiled." Now it's like people just gave up on fighting it. Now it's just what the new norm is.
It's like people don't want to be surprised anymore.
Right.
I do like some. I like hearing about the potential characters that are going to be in superhero movies, but that's exciting. I don't think that necessarily ruins it for people. Like who the killer is, that ruins it for people.
It ruins for wrestling, though, I can tell you that.
You know?
Oh, the spoilers with everything, no matter what community you're part of.
Yeah.
Every community now that's entertainment has leaks and spoils. Even video games, it's like everybody's just doing it now. Like there are people who've made a career off of it. That's why, right? So you have people. Right, you have YouTube content creators and outlets that literally specialize on leaking things. You'll have like video game people deep diving into video game code to find things to spoil, to say, hey, this is what we're getting next season for this game, guys. We did a deep dive in the code. So you have people who are making
Potter and
that's what I really can't stand is when people use spoiler culture.
The Suicide Squad game leak too
for culture war stuff because they don't like the opposing team that made the game. You know?
So that's what we're in now. Is the day. This is the rise of leakers because it's become a profit for people. So they're gonna keep doing it because they see that there's money to be made. That's the sad thing. It's when enough people start bitching about it and start trying to like cancel people for doing it. Then it might slow down and stop, but until then, it's not going to happen.
All right. Well, that's all. I thank you for stopping by. You can stay here too if you'd like, but I appreciate you coming on.
No, apparently we are already getting complaints. So
Really?
I mean,
Really?
yeah, I mean, there's a certain somebody who just won't keep my name out of his mouth, even though he watches every channel that I'm on. But every time I come on, he's got to cry about it. So I'll let you guys do your thing.
Yeah, H parts.
What are you working on, Sag? What's coming up on your channel?
Nothing, just doing my thing where I'm just exposing certain scoopers for all their disingenuousness and bull crap.
Oh wow, still okay.
Oh, it's gonna be ongoing up until the Flash. I'm gonna have a really good fun time.
Oh boy,
I'm gonna grift some grifters, guys.
Heard that?
Gotta pay the
exclusive.
bills. But I love you all, especially Brian, because I love Brian. He's always a quiet one. Oh my God, I love that shirt. You look so handsome.
Thank you.
Oh, you look so cute. I love it.
You didn't mention what I was wearing. Thanks a lot, jerk.
You've been wearing that same thing every stream lately. That's
yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Max, you look like a masked playboy. Like, dude.
Yeah, I'm a pimp.
I didn't know Dr. Dude was a playboy.
He said he's a pimp. I can't. I'm leaving. On that note, I love you all.
Have a good
Bye.
Bye.
Wow.
What do you think, Brian, about these spoilers? Like, I like some of it where I get excited, but not when people use it as ammunition. That's where I get really annoyed. They only use it for ammunition and funds. Like, I get hyped. Like, oh, did you hear who might be in the superhero movie? Not to like profit off it, just because of my excitement. You know what I mean?
No,
is there a little nuance there?
I get it, but yes, there is nuance to that discussion. The problem is that we've been doing this for so long, my friend, that we know where these discussions tend to lead. It's like, people are hung up on certain actors or actresses playing certain roles. You know what I mean? We could discuss this ad nauseum about how we feel about the James Bond franchise, or who we feel should be the next, whoever.
Did you discuss that rumor about James Bond? Brian, did you hear
Well,
about
I'm
the
just
latest
saying,
rumor?
Based on and that's what it's like. We base our conversations off of what the so-called scoopers have to say. So,
Brian, I know
What?
some of you are wrestling fans. I know, Brian. Remember the time when we were hardcore wrestling fans? We love to be surprised.
It's pimp, not simp.
When things were still kayfabe,
Yeah, and we would love to be surprised. Somebody just debuted in WWE or debuted in WCW. Now they advertise it.
See, that's the thing, and I'll tell you right now, a lot of the speculation has ruined movies for me.
And it's
Straight up, like my expectations for like No Way Home, for example, I had to cut them the hell out, and leading up to that movie, I didn't even want to talk about it. Because I just didn't want to have expectations going in, and it was good. It exceeded them, and that's how I try to look at them. But I'm glad we don't talk about Thor here. Like, we all hate Thor, so we don't. You guys hate Thor. So
I
we don't talk
don't
about
hate
that.
Thor. I try to like Thor.
Thor: Love and Thunder was fucking amazing.
I like number 3.
I watched it the other night.
I like number 3, not 4.
Well, see, okay, there's another reason why that movie means a lot to me. Okay, my dad was a huge Guns N' Roses fan. Passed away earlier in the year. And when that movie came out and I watched it, he loved that song November Rain. So like when the kids get their powers and up the power of Thor and they're just wrecking shop, that was very touching to me. So okay.
It's kind of the reason why like the first Ant-Man's like special in my heart. It was the last movie I saw with my friends before I moved.
Caden, you're too quiet. Caden, what do you think about this leak culture? I'm okay with it as long as if it's for
holy shit, you went loud for a second.
Genuine enthusiasm for a project, but people that use it for like ammunition for culture war points to hurt the opposing team of creatives and to just make money to completely spoil it. That's where I draw the line. But I understand some people like Brian don't like they like to go in fresh, but I get excited. What do you think?
This is no shade, but it's like when people on these panels are like, guys, did you see that the leaks are on Reddit? No, and I'm not gonna, god damn it, so shut your mouth.
I don't read leaks. I don't read leaks on Reddit.
I know that, but I'm just saying.
I think personally, like, I'm fine with leaks and whatever, like for myself, like it's, but if
as long as it's not weaponized leaks, right?
Yeah, if it's long as it's not weaponized, and if it's like, and if it's not like something where like it's the super big twist, or like like with movies that like every single thing is a spoiler, like if then it's like then don't like say anything.
I wish we could go.
Like if it's behind closed doors, you and a person or you and a group of people are discussing leaks, whatever. I don't like whatever. I don't care. But if you're like publicly like telling people like leaks and everything, and like on Twitter or YouTube or whatever, then that's like completely different.
I think we should. I wish we could go to the days where there was no scoopers, no leak and stuff like that, no leaks. That was the better days.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't be sitting here talking.
I mean, there was actually before
There
internet.
was
there
back in 2018, 19. Like
No, even 2018, there was still leaks.
yeah, but not that much though. Like there wasn't that much scoopers. So
I hate to break it to you. I hate to
Mike
break it to
Zero
you.
was
Before,
alive and kicking in 2016.
I hate to break it to you.
Bro.
Before social media, there were scoopers still.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but like there wasn't.
But
that
I
much.
mean, like the Scream franchise was hit by a huge leak in Scream 3. They had and Scream
Yeah.
2. Scream 2
Nobody
and
cares
3
about 2 and 3.
changed drastically because the scripts for the movies leaked.
Yeah.
And so
That
they
was
had
like
to change
before
them.
Social media just made
before
social media and internet technology just made it larger. A big
Yeah, just
platform.
made it larger and and also the thing is with social media and like the internet and like technology now is that you can contact anyone and legit get a leak and then post it. So it's like before then it was like you had to, be like friends with someone who was friends with someone or something. Now it's like you can be literally anyone and post something.
George, what do you think about leaks? Leak culture. Cookie time.
Yum yum yum.
Speaking of which, I gotta take a leak.
What?
You gotta take a
what
leak?
happened?
Oh
Why do you
my
have to
God.
announce that before you mute yourself, Aaron? I gotta take a leak. He goes,
Oh my God,
George.
damn.
What? You don't even know what I'm doing.
Destroyer. What do you mean I don't know what you're doing? I know what you're doing.
What am I doing?
Taking down another bag of chips, my guy.
Yo, I ain't even a bag of chips.
Is he getting the munchies lately or something? What's going on with you, George?
He's just like gargling gravel.
Yo, man, I just get hungry, man.
He said it earlier that if the likes don't go up, he will go and grab some cookies and eat them obnoxiously.
We're still only at 19 likes.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
my God.
George,
Yeah, so like, come on,
53
people.
people. Not even 50% of you want to like me?
wow.
I like you. Like me. Like us. Family.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
but-
I
Oh,
don't think people like
okay.
It's about
That's definitely.
family.
What'd you say, Brian?
No,
you don't think
this
people want to
is-
what?
No, I was gonna say I don't think people like me.
Oh, like it
People
for
hate
Brian.
Brian.
If
Brian
you like
is
this
the worst.
video, it helps
Urgh.
Brian. It doesn't help me at all. It's just for Brian. Like the video for Brian.
House Brian.
And then
Wait.
you know what? Rhea
Since it's still long
Rhea
enough.
wants you to like the video. It doesn't help, it doesn't help me. It helps Rhea. She's not even here.
Yeah,
And
we
it helps
need you.
her.
Thomas Fuentes has a very inspiring message. Jesus give his life and rise again for our forgive and eternal salvation
Did he Google that?
of the soul. We find forgive, new life, hope, rest, peace, love, joy, happiness, salvation. Jesus is the way to God in heaven. Hello, greetings.
What does this
Well-
have to do with Superman?
What's that to do with
Yeah.
me?
All
I'm not
my
Christian.
very nice and beautiful friends.
I mean,
I love you
I'm
very
a
much.
Catholic, but like, I'm not gonna like put that around.
Woo!
I'm not
Monkey
Christian, so I don't
Jeebus,
think that.
let's
Monkey
go!
Jeebus has become a YouTube
Yeah.
member. Woo, Monkey Jeebus. Thank you, Monkey Jeebus.
No.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank
And
you.
by the way, it's a brownie that I'm eating. It's not even cookies or chips.
You didn't even answer the damn
Brownies?
question.
25.
And you're gonna go to bed right after that, huh?
The 25.
Yo,
Wait, the 25
I'm just saying,
Wait, the 25
this
cent
is your
brownie?
future, dude. Just keep eating brownies before bed.
What about the leaks, George?
It's
the
not good to
leaks?
eat before bed. It's true.
But the leaks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a bad look, especially for a franchise like Scream, where the mystery of who's Ghostface, like that's it's kind of a dumb move.
CGH was a gifted member.
Oh
That's
wow.
Scipio that got it.
And I think it's also a sign that I think maybe like for people that are so into
me bring
films,
that
I
up.
think maybe they need a break from social media because leaks are just getting worse and worse on social media.
Thank you so much, CJH. I appreciate you supporting the channel this way. You see, not only does he fill the mailbag, the CGH mailbag with goodness, he's also giving other people an opportunity to engage in the mailbag as well. What a great pal, CGH. Woo!
Well, you did do mailbag.
Yeah.
Thank you so
No,
much.
it's gonna be wait.
Our
Stop.
Scipio
Don't.
was
It's gonna
gifted
be infinite. infinite stream.
Good, good. I should. I really appreciate that. He's really supporting the channel with that.
Damn it.
We're up to 71 members because of the support of this community. It's amazing.
Some of y'all are dirty.
What? What does that mean?
Elaborate.
Dirty-minded.
Oh, go ahead.
Leaks.
I think Cadence secretly Ghostface in the new
I'm
movie.
not detecting any leaks.
Yeah. Anthony, what do you think about leaks?
What type of leaks?
Come on, that was a Star Trek
leaks?
First Contact
Depends.
reference.
Oh my god, H parts with the 5 gifted members. Holy shit.
5 gifted members.
Whoa. Are you kidding me?
I'm already
Wow.
a gifted member, so.
Wow.
Hold on a
How do you
second.
receive
right.
gifted membership?
You have to check
You
your
have to
settings.
you have to be in the chat. Well, Jimbo's not even in the chat, so he got
No,
it.
you have to check your settings to make sure you receive gifted
Yeah.
membership.
Is Jimbo even there?
Well, thank you,
Haley,
H Parts.
Zeke, David.
Let me do it, Aaron.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, H Parts. I appreciate you supporting the channel.
Thank you, buddy.
Bro.
Oh, yeah.
Nat
I'll
Murphy
never
was
get-
gifted a membership. Keely Chow was gifted a membership. That's a first for Keely. And Keely's all over the place. Zeke, David Riley Plus. Oh, Jimbo. Oh, mistake. No, I'm just kidding. We love Jimbo. And
That
Jimbo
was a
was
member
gifted a
already.
membership. Thank you so much, CJ.
Wow.
Oh yeah, bro. I got some.
Should we get to the mailbag early
Sure. Why the hell not? How many
I'll
questions?
never
we
forget the
got?
time someone spoiled the first Avengers for me before I saw it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Somebody
someone leaked out like Coulson's death, and I was like, "Wait, what?"
What?
Oh,
Coulson died.
That's not
What?
cool.
Dude, he came back, dude. The Bahamas, remember, or whatever the fuck. But
Yeah.
I never really watched.
not
it.
Oh, I have a quick topic here.
Someone spoiled that Tom Cruise was going to be the new Thanos.
All right.
And,
Oh my god. I'm gonna
Age of
put
Ultron
All right. I can go with
Max,
that.
I'm gonna click the link.
Don't click the link.
Shut up, Peter.
All right. So here
click
is
any
where
links.
I kind of see what Nerdrotic is saying.
Do you really do?
How it started.
Oh my god.
How it's going.
Oh
So,
my
like-
God.
I don't want
That's
to be
a robot,
misogynistic,
bro.
but
Oh yes.
what
so,
the hell is this?
So
That's like
one is a Thanos warrior who was under the influence of a madman, and
Yeah.
now this the next one is an evolved person who is not under the influence of a bad man and can be themselves now. There you go.
She was pregnant.
What?
Okay. On the new.
She was not pregnant,
Oh,
bro.
wait, Karen
on the
Gillan.
new-
Oh,
think
she
she
was
was,
pregnant.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now I feel
forgot
bad.
about
Now I
that.
feel
Yeah,
bad.
She was pregnant. Never mind.
Okay, so that's understandable.
That's
I don't
that's
want to be
also-
misogynistic or superficial or anything like that. I don't.
Oh yeah, you
But
could see you could see she the belly bump.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I think H. Mark's
I didn't
trying
know.
to say Tyrone Magnus joined in on this conversation.
Of course, he I'm playing. That guy, I pray on his
I'm fair-
downfall.
No, he
fairly
said
certain
Tyrone. He said Tyrone Magnid.
No,
Magnet.
Oh my
He meant
god.
to say Magnus.
Yeah.
You know, I can see Tyrone basically crowd surfing with the anti-SJWs and
Well, he
like an
already has.
anti-SJW.
He is
He was-
anti-SJW.
he was in Geeks and
Listen,
Gamers
if
last
she-
week.
I don't want to comment on her physical appearance. A lovely lady birthing another human into this world, you know. Oh no, Brucifer shaming me. Brucifer, shame, Max.
For
I didn't
$10.
know. I didn't know. I apologize. All right, Nerdrotic, you're an asshole. I'm
Shame.
sorry. I'm taking away
Confess,
my retweet.
Max.
Of course,
Confess.
there's something they were not. Of course, it's not.
Well,
Yeah,
he might.
it's-
To be fair, he might not have known either. I don't know.
Oh,
It's
she's
never
not
good to
pregnant.
shame a woman.
You think
He
he
didn't know.
would?
He didn't know because he was doing meth.
He might know, but he wouldn't. He might have known, but don't care anyway. He just.
I appreciate
know
the
he is.
support, Brucifer. That's really nice.
I like how Nerdrotic does not shame the one woman that deserves to be shamed.
Who?
Grace Randolph.
No, he does.
You're not
Oh,
pregnant,
really?
Max.
Yeah, they have
Max,
a
you're
whole
not
segment.
pregnant.
Karen Gillian does not have kids.
I'm taking away my retweet. I'm sorry. I didn't like it.
What,
but
she
I
does
really-
not-
You retweeted that, man? Oh,
What?
man.
It's a costume.
Because I wanted to
What a piece
talk
of
about.
shit. Oh,
Oh man, I'm
Did
sorry.
you
I
quote tweet
apologize.
it like you always do too?
No,
you're like,
I didn't.
agree. Oh.
I didn't love it. I'm just
And
like, okay.
Wait, she's
Karen
not
Gillian
pregnant.
doesn't have a kid. She's not.
She's
she
not
was never
pregnant.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Well, then she was wearing a muscle suit under the damn thing. Though.
Yes, of course.
Oh, so she was wearing a muscle suit then. There, that's what.
Okay.
All right, now I'm all
what?
confused.
All right, hold
Are we
on.
shaming Max or not?
year.
Like, what the hell's going on?
You
here?
know, I feel bad.
Shame Max. Just shame him.
Blame Max. He
All
was
right,
going
so Samir says
Lay it
this
on him.
is some serious BS. Why can't people appear attractive to me attitude? I don't want to be superficial or misogynistic, but I do like when people when everyone looks a good appearance.
Oh
If she
yeah, I
looks like
see a baby bump. Oh, are you
Yeah.
calling her Fat Max?
No, I'm not calling her. She's still a
You do-
beautiful person.
She's a still. She was a good. When she was filming that, when she was filming the Venture stuff, she was filming Jumanji at the time too. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Well, I apologize.
Click the link.
yeah,
I took
like,
it.
she was
I
a great
took it
shape
out.
for Jumanji.
No, I'm not calling. Listen, I'm the last person to call anyone fat. I'm not.
Tubby.
We're gonna clip this segment.
No, I'm not calling her fat at all. It's just
No, you
like
weren't
the outfit
calling-
was kind of like
Called
It's-
Tubby.
It's the
it wasn't.
costume.
part
She
of the-
didn't
part
look.
of the,
She didn't look
intro.
as cool. She
It's
didn't
the
look
attire.
as
It's the wardrobe.
She just didn't look as cool. That's all.
It's the wardrobe.
I'm sorry for bringing it up.
All right,
Wow.
note to self.
Please
Max,
cancel
Write
yourself
that
at
down.
this point.
What's the timestamp? About 40
I'm
seconds.
Right.
sorry. I'm sorry I brought it up. My apologies. I'm
We're gonna
thank
add
you.
You should
that.
apologize to Carrie
Thank
Gillian
you.
herself.
Thank you for I'm
Tweet-
pregnant.
Tweet
Hey.
at her.
I'm not sure. I haven't. That's news to me. Anyway,
That's news to me.
I want to be better. I apologize. Can you accept my apology?
No.
I'm sorry, Karen
No,
Gillian.
I'll accept it.
Carrie,
Yeah.
you have to
I
apologize
just-
to Carrie Gillian.
I mean, her
Tweet at
outfit
her.
wasn't as cool as it was before, and she looked a little slouchy or something. But that's all.
Jesus.
Oh no! Oh
Wow.
no! Oh, look what you
Wow,
did,
Max.
Max.
You definitely earned a thumbnail.
Yeah. See
Donovan, stop it
how
with your
quickly
kinks.
things can change.
Don't share your kinks in the chat. Don't ask
Wow,
for people
are
to step
you-
on you,
Damn, bro.
please.
Are you
Not even
shaming
don't
him?
don't
Are you
don't like
shaming
don't tweet
him?
either.
No, I'm
No,
not
I know,
shaming
I
him,
think
but
I know what Donovan's
just
saying.
don't ask for other people to participate in my chat, please.
I would say
I think he
whatever
likes-
floats your
I think he
boat.
likes Karen. Like,
Right?
Finds that
But he
sauce
wants
in the-
Karen to step on him.
Oh, Karen, she's
Oh,
tall, man.
wow.
She's like 5'10".
That would
Well,
really
actually,
hurt my back.
Now, actually, Donovan, since you said that, I kind of want her to step on you too. Yeah, Karen,
Oh,
step
wow.
on Donovan. Step
Wow.
on Donovan. Step on.
That would hurt, man. Like, I swear to God, my back. Like, oh God. I probably wouldn't be able to get back.
Max, you gotta clip this out, man. You gotta make it like yeah. No, you're not gonna do it.
All right, I don't want to be awful. I'll try to be better. Yes,
You're not
please-
awful.
Karen Gillian, please step on Donovan Martin. He might like it too, but
I think he does like it.
dig the heel in, okay?
Wow.
Oh, Justin gets here right in time. Hey, Justin.
I'm sorry, but I heard you were making disparaging comments about women.
Oh,
Yes, he was. He was calling women pregnant when
I was
saying
not.
that- He said,
No.
I see you kind of see the baby bump, even though there was no baby bump at all.
Well, no. First, we have to dig to the
Wow.
root cause of the
I
situation.
listened to the audience.
It's
I
deeper than
listened-
that. First off, Max introduces a segment saying, "Hey, I finally agree with Nerdrotic."
Right?
Max retweeted the how it's going where it is now, or where it started, where it is now.
Guys,
of it.
Max admitted it. Guys,
No.
Max admitted that he
I
made
said
a mistake
I
and he
made a
took the
mistake.
loss.
Oh no!
Max
Please,
made a mistake.
please,
Let's all move on
Brian,
from it.
Brian,
He made a mistake,
describe
but he
exactly
still-
what happened
And
because
then-
I caught wind of it.
I
The
didn't
tail
call.
end.
I didn't call
No,
you back.
no, Brian.
Between the picture of Karen Gillian and the first
How it
Guardians of the
started, how
Galaxy
it's
movie.
going.
Yeah, see,
And you
okay.
retweeted it.
It says you retweeted it. Okay, so anyway,
I unretweeted it.
you got
I unretweeted
how
it.
it
She
started,
looked-
how it's going,
Yeah,
and then
she looked
and then
cooler here.
somebody in the chat mentioned the fact that she was pregnant last year when they
And
were
then
making
and then
the
Max
film.
was like, "Oh
and then
yeah,
Max
I
was
see a
like,
baby bump."
"Oh yeah, I see it."
Max,
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot she was pregnant. I didn't know she was pregnant.
but she's not.
But she
But
looks
she's
cooler
not.
here. She looks cooler there.
Like I said, there's a difference in characters and evolution of
You
characters.
know what? You know what? This presents an unrealistic expectations for women on the left.
Oh, listen to Justin. This bullshit.
What do you mean? It's bullshit.
Okay,
No.
go ahead. Okay, go ahead, Justin. Let me hear you out.
No.
Okay, go ahead. I don't want unrealistic expectations placed on females.
That's what it sounds like.
No. I just want everyone to look cool, just like Star-Lord. If Star-Lord was really pumped, and then in the next one, I'd be like, yeah, okay. I
No,
get
he
it.
looks.
And I think someone actually did do Star-Lord right, equal rights there. Look.
Doesn't sound like it from you.
Here, let's share this too. How it started, how it's going. See?
Yeah, he just has a t-shirt on. Okay.
Yeah, he has his t-shirt on.
Yeah,
now.
but he was ripped.
Okay.
He was ripped.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
What do you mean
No.
was
Oh,
ripped?
No.
Probably still ripped.
All right.
No one wants to see how mine started and how I'm going for sure.
Yeah,
so
no one wants to see
Did
mine
you
either.
do the typical since George kind of?
What's up, Booty
shamed you?
Robinson? What booty is this? Come on.
Hey, Aaron, why
This
you
is
name dropping
making
me?
Nice.
Because I went to
Tony,
Matt the
you-
elliptical since
you
since
cannot-
you shamed him.
Tony, I need to know. It's
Listen.
bothering me. It's like, why would
What?
someone, one of my friends of MME, a constant viewer, change their icon to a booty? I'm like, that's got to be an amazing one.
It's not the worst thing I see.
Which booty is it? All right, since
Oh,
H Barts gave some subs, I'll let Matt Jarbo on. But this is gonna. Oh God.
Yeah, it's gonna get chaotic.
All right. since GH and H Barts.
Can you play your AI voice today?
What?
No, that
No,
was.
we're not
We're
playing
not
that
doing
again.
that again. That was
We're
a
not
mistake.
playing that again.
Oh
Nope.
God, he's.
Nope.
Look at this bullshit. Hold on, I gotta expose. I gotta expose Matt Jarbo before I send him.
Swearing Max all of a sudden.
I gotta expose Matt Jarbo first.
I got more of a right to be cursed.
What? I didn't even send him the link yet.
You just
Or
said you have to.
Hayden did.
Matt
Hayden
Jarbo
did.
and
We all
you-
know
Yeah,
Hayden's
you
been
said
Do you
to
not
send-
realize
Yeah.
how connected I am? I mean,
Look at
like
this.
that's how this works.
Link.
I'm so desperate for links. It's sad.
Again, you're showing your
so-
DMs.
I apologized. I don't.
No.
What if it was
You
like
know how
Go
many
down in the
times you say, I
DMs.
apologize for every stream. It's like at
I
least a
apologize.
dozen
I
times.
He does not
apologize.
apologize.
Max just needs to
Max
have an
apologizes
apology
for
video.
inviting me on.
He sneezes.
I
I
was-
apologize.
Max apologizes for doing the stream right now.
I apologize.
Max
to the
apologized for
streamers.
showing Tony Robinson in that big butt.
No, I really listen.
Does he? Does he though?
Yes, but I gotta know. I have to know. Like for a few days, I would not highlight your comments, Tony, because I'm like, why did Tony change his icon to a booty? And now I'm like, who that booty? Whose booty is that? You know?
Who's that booty? That's the question of the ages.
Like,
Why
I
you
mean,
why
are
you
you
with-
intrigued that? Like,
Max, you're a married man.
Wait, hold
Why
on.
you
Let me
with
look
somebody's
again. Let me
booty?
look again. All right. I'm assuming
RJ
it is.
tried to reverse search it last night and he lost his mind.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on here. Hold on here. I'm going to assume that it is a woman.
Nope.
But I mean, well, she at least is identifying as a cis het woman. I'm assuming. So maybe I could be assuming her gender. I feel bad.
Yeah.
Well, true.
You never know.
Yeah, Tony. Tony. What is that from? Like, bring the booty back up. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Listen, I now I'm like, why is this?
Is that why you were saying Link?
Is that?
No. If I what? No. I don't know.
Yeah. No.
He
No.
wanted to
What
dog me
triggered
on
you
reading,
to
No, I don't
want to-
actually. I don't even know. I know. I just got done watching Puss in Boots again, and
Yeah,
I
you
just
did.
jumped. I just jumped on the computer and saw that like you were streaming.
Oh, what is that?
So,
What the
so
heck?
I literally have no idea. Oh, whoa, hey, whoa. That's like, what is that? Is that like a human chode with my hat and glasses?
It's
Oh,
It's
that's
Jabba the Jarbo.
Wow, God, that's if I really let myself
Jabba the
go.
Jarbo.
You're gonna be the
Whoa.
Book of Fest season 2 if it ever happens.
I mean, I'd take the payday. You telling me you wouldn't take the payday? I'd take the payday.
Of course.
I will take the pain.
No one liked the potential new Superman.
You don't look like Superman.
Because
Who's the potential Superman?
This from our pal Shot O'Rourke. He just said he's not saying it's proven. He's like this could be it.
Christian Finlayson?
Yeah.
Finlayson?
He's in the new Walton show. He worked on Brightburn as the bully.
Oh, I mean,
see it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You also got to think of like how names, like sometimes a person's name even comes into play. You know, like it could be like Finlayson. It's like that's hard to say 5 times fast.
Change his name.
I don't know, maybe.
Okay. Well, what do we do
Who's
now?
that booty?
Apologize Max,
to all the women in the world.
You gotta apologize, Frank.
Yes, apologize.
Yes.
Except for Grace Randolph. Don't apologize to
I
her.
apologize to everybody, including all the women of the world.
Well, not Grace Randolph.
And not Grace Randolph. She blocked me.
Mad Max apology tour.
No.
Karen Gillinson. You're a beautiful person. I'm sorry for commenting on your Guardians 3 attire,
And
not
getting your
being
name
as
wrong.
awesome as your and getting your name wrong, as awesome as your Guardians 1 attire.
Yeah,
So
it was some disparaging comments.
Oh, come
and it
on,
was very
Justin.
inappropriate.
Do you make Jeremy do all this? Sheesh.
No, what are you talking about? No, I know that you apologize for everything, and I know where you stand. And when you say something, I have to call it out because it's against your standards.
Okay.
The standards
I'm
that you
sorry.
hold others.
I'm sorry for. Oh, damn. I'm sorry to Justin for he proved me a hypocrite tonight. Okay, is that enough? I'm feeling really bad about. Myself. I might just leave. I might just leave.
You have to apologize to Matt Jarbo.
I'm not apologizing to Matt Jarbo. What does he have to do with that? Not after that. Okay.
I'm not the one who made it, and I grabbed the wrong clip.
Well,
I tried to play the one that
let's not talk about it anymore.
that didn't have the racial slur, and I accidentally. You can blame Caden for uploading 2 clips.
No.
And not specifying which one was
I
which.
did specify which one.
Okay, I don't want to talk about that anymore. Anyway,
You guys should have heard what Max said about Mikey
have an
Sutton.
apology to make.
can someone send me the chat or see? I'm just gonna start making videos without having and releasing them with AI.
You I mean, honestly,
I sounded better.
I
made less mistakes.
Well, I'll say this. Somebody in my chat last night made the comment that you sound like a person who shows up for time on streams.
Oh my
Wow.
Hey, can I get the AI Max to start the show on time and then show up at the end? Hey, thanks for watching.
Can you get the AI to wake your ass up too?
Wait.
I mean,
wait. Are you calling us AIs?
No, I'm saying.
And then you would just show up at the very end and say thanks for watching.
Maybe we are, dude. This is just one weird mind fuck, bro.
All right,
you know what's funny is I'm looking at the Nebula stuff, right? Like that stuff. And I saw the image they brought up of her from Guardians 1 where they did kind of sexualize her body a bit more.
Yeah.
And then they toned it down for the other ones.
Uh-huh.
I mean, people are really worried about whether or not they can see boobies.
Isn't Nebula?
What?
Isn't Nebula?
How dare you, sir?
Isn't Nebula like mostly machine now?
Yes.
All right. So
H
H-Port says I'm losing excitement over franchises I haven't even watched Bad Batch yet. Are you? Is anyone else losing? That's an interesting comment. H-Port. Anyone else losing interest in franchises?
Excitement in Max.
The MME franchise.
I'm losing excitement.
The MME franchise. I'm losing interest in that one.
I mean that's actually a good point though. It seems
I know I made a good point.
Concepts are tired.
Yeah, with franchises,
No
like
character growth.
Like with Lord of the Rings, I'll stick with the 3 movies.
It's just the same thing. Over
Writing
and over
sucks.
Again. Every 10 weeks, the same thing.
Every 10
days,
are we not gonna take the super chat seriously, and we're just gonna show Jabba the Jarbo, like Like just for laughs.
I just wanted to show a bigger picture of it. I actually think that looks cool.
I don't think you can get any bigger than that, man.
Ooh, bring it back up. I missed it. I wasn't looking at the screen.
I think it looks good. I think I would love to see Jabba the Jarbo. Looks cool.
It looks like my head is a penis.
Well, yours
that's
already does.
It is definitely the point. But okay. I read anything to get us not.
Have you ever looked up Google Jarbo the Hutt? I'm not even making that up. Like Google it. Like you will find a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, the rapper.
Yeah, I'd rather
the
not.
rapper.
Yeah, the rapper. Yeah, the MC Jarbo. Yeah.
I know that.
Jarbo the Hutt at first. Yeah.
Oh, I was looking on Pornhub. Sorry.
Nothing. Well, okay. First and foremost,
there too.
If anything featuring me is available on Pornhub, I want to see it, just because. Curiosity killed the cat, and also, I mean, well done. If they deep fake me in a porno and put me on Pornhub, I'm not going to be upset.
Well, I have some. I don't really want to cover this, but it is worthy of discussion.
Well, hold on a second. We didn't even acknowledge H. Bart's super chat.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I did.
We did for like a second.
I
haven't watched Bad Batch yet. I have not watched Bad Batch yet.
No, it was the greater idea that franchises that you used to love, now you're not interested in anymore.
I'm interested in them all.
Okay, everyone else.
I just didn't get a chance to watch Bad Batch yet. Like I wasn't in the right mood for Bad Batch, but I'm glad it exists. I'm glad there's a season 2. I love Star Wars now, and I love all these shows and movies. I'm gonna go see The Flash now.
You mean The Flash?
No, The Flash.
Yeah, they're calling The Flash.
So I'm not over
off burner account. My time to shine. Hello.
I am not over
Well,
franchise.
Well, I mean, like George, Brian, what do you, Aaron, Anthony, what do you guys think of that comment? Like, are you guys losing interest in the franchises you used to grow up with?
No.
No.
It depends on the franchise, to be perfectly honest.
I mean, it depends on it. I mean, if you're talking about James Bond, no. If you're talking about Star Wars, a little bit. It's been like 5 years since a movie, but whatever.
Star Trek, hell no. I'm staying up till midnight.
Yeah.
So is that when it drops?
Yup.
Man, I feel like they've been showing season 3 to everybody. Like I look online and as another person, I got to see the first half of the season. And you're like, but damn, does anyone else like who watches the show haven't seen it yet? I don't know.
A lot of influencers.
I don't watch
it. Seeing it all
I
over
don't
Twitter.
care, so.
Goddamn.
Well,
I just find it
for me. Like I would say, like I lost interest in the Fast and Furious after Furious 7. I still love Harry Potter, but I don't really care for the Fantastic Beasts movies. I think here's the thing. Like I think it's more so like what kind of content am I getting from these franchises now? That's what it depends on. Like I still love the previous entries, but it's like, is the franchise going on too long? Is it still giving me quality products?
Are they milking the cow?
Yeah.
Well, I think it depends. So it's like I just got done watching Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, right, for like the second time, and that movie is amazing. It's just amazing. I also very much love all the Shrek movies. So for me, it's like did Shrek I feel Shrek 3 kind of phoned it in, but I really liked Shrek 4. And then, you watch Puss in Boots and you're like, yeah, these are good. Like you could keep this going. They should keep it going. But I think it's like, it all depends on like how they kind of reinvent the franchise and make it more modern and updated, like what was it? James Gunn had said that he wanted, he referred to Superman as a galoot, a big galoot, kind of like big goofy guy, just pure heart and whatever. And I was getting DMs from people today about that, going like, "Oh my god, this sounds terrible," and
release Superman.
Oh, like a character with heart. Oh my goodness!
No, but it's the big galoot, like kind of like the goofy dummy.
Well,
Like,
that- yeah.
gee shucks, everybody. I'm out here just saving cats and trays. Y'all call me Superman. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It depends. Like for a certain era, that definitely works, and the language that you use can differ from generations. But you still have people that are like that are just like sort of naive or something like that, and you can play off of that, I guess, in the in today's standards. I think you could still do it.
Let's get to the mailbag.
Well, CGH, the holy
Sorry, Aaron,
CGH
you're so bored.
mailbag.
No,
I'll
I'm
wait
not you,
your
Justin,
reading.
but yeah, this is
CGH, thank you, CGH. He really
Well,
wants us to get to the mailbag.
The Britannica dictionary defines galoot as one who is foolish or awkward.
Yeah, that's Clark. That's what he tries to pretend to be.
He's an alien.
I don't know. I think that's like, I don't mind the awkwardness, but it's like, because he didn't say Clark was a galoot. He said that Superman was a galoot. And I'm
I
like,
agree with H Parts, by the way. The Flash looks better than like some of the more recent MCU projects.
Let's highlight that. Thank you, H Parks. Thank you, George. $5. Or thanks, H Parks, $5. Flash looks better than the last MCU project. It feels different. I get more excitement out of that Flash trailer than some of the. And I'm still looking forward to MCU, but I don't know what. Go elaborate, George. What are you thinking?
I have a feeling the Flash is gonna be better than most of the Phase 4 movies. Yeah, or maybe all of them. Who knows? Like it looks better made so far. It looks like people are more excited for it, and like I don't know. It just feels like I still like the MCU, but it just feels like something was off, like with some of the more last few projects of the MCU, and I feel like it's continuing into Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania.
And this gives some of the excitement of like Spider-Man No Way Home, which we're like, oh, they're just copying, but no, this feels exciting. This feels just as exciting as seeing Tobey Maguire.
And by the way,
even more
they're
so.
not copying. People need to remember this. In June 2020, I think it was, Michael Keaton was announced to be returning as Batman. We didn't know legacy Spider-Man characters were appearing in No Way Home until that October when Jamie Foxx was announced, and then a couple of months later, Alfred Molina was announced. So the Flash was actually planning this before, like, I think Spider-Man was before Marvel was planning No Way Home.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, who copied who this time?
Well,
look, I love No Way Home. I'm just saying.
Let's get thank you, George. Let's get some more people in on that. That's a good point. So George thinks that I also got a little bit more excitement out of the Flash trailer than the recent MCU trailers. But let's get to super MCU fanboy Caden. Caden, what do you think?
What?
I'm kidding. Go ahead, Caden. What do you think? Is the Flash? What do you think of the Flash? Is it on the level of MCU? Less than or more excitement for it than some of the MCU trailers and projects? For you, just for pure opinion, Caden.
Great. Thank you.
I don't know.
Great insight.
You don't know? You don't know? Okay. I don't know. But Brian, what do you think? We've been talking about the Flash for years. Some of it's like finally we're getting to get the Flash out. Are you a little bit more excited than some of the recent? I know you're still looking forward to Marvel projects, but
no, not at all. I'm really looking forward to Marvel projects, man. It didn't change. It didn't move the needle on that one at all for me. Like, yeah, the Flash looks cool, but it went from I'm gonna check it out on HBO Max to I'll catch it a couple of days after it comes out.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I mean,
So
I
I increased it for you, but you're still. It's not to the level of MCU for you.
No way. I'm so jazzed about going to see freaking Ant-Man and the Wasp, man. Like Quantumania. Like I just got done watching Ant-Man and the Wasp, so I'm like, let's go.
All right. Yeah. Matt, what do you think? To me, I'm not dogging on the MCU projects. I was just like, wow, this really got me excited.
So I think when it comes to the Flash specifically, they did have a great trailer. It hit all the points it needed to hit. It introduced everybody, and it allowed you to see the emotional beats of the story. So that's really solid. I think the Flash was probably the least interesting thing about the trailer. everyone was like Batman and Supergirl, like flat out, right? Because he did the whole like, oh my god, you're yeah, I'm Batman. You know, and like everyone's like, "Oh my god, I just fucking ejaculated!" Right? Like it's just everyone's into it.
I did say that.
Right? So like everyone's into Batman, and again, it's my only kind of remember the joke we made though about No Way Home was like, there's so many people in No Way Home that Tom Holland is just a supporting character in his own movie.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That could, but it didn't end up being that way. But it ended up kind of feeling that way at first. And here, the response is Batman. That's what the response is. And then people are like, oh, Sasha Calle seems really interesting. So we'll see where that goes. No one is talking about Ezra Miller as like the Flash in a good way. I don't mean that in like a negative. What I mean by that is like the focus is not on Ezra, which actually is probably what Warner Brothers wants. They don't want you talking about Ezra. They want you paying money to see the movie for Batman. And then hopefully you like Ezra enough to come back a couple times, or to want to see more with that character. But because of what happened, that's going to be a big factor, right? Even though Ezra didn't go to jail, pled down the theft charge, and everything else ended up being just kind of like, it was just minor stuff. It was a pattern of behavior that caused the problem. And so that's going to be the interesting thing to see is how that plays out. But as for the MCU stuff, dude, I got tickets for Ant-Man 3 tomorrow, and I'm kind of like, I'm feeling the same way I felt before going to see Black Panther. I'm like, oh, right, that's tomorrow. Oh, okay. And then I'm like, I'll go see it. Well, I'm hoping it's better than Black Panther, but I got my tickets for Cocaine Bear next week, and I'm like hyped as hell for Cocaine Bear.
Oh, that's next week.
That's next Thursday. Yeah, that's next Thursday.
Oh my god!
I thought it was on the same day. I thought it was on Thursday.
Live too far from where the taxidermy is. Oh, I guess I know where I'm doing my review from.
Oh, from where they taxidermy the bear?
Yes.
Because there's apparently a theater in Kentucky that's gonna have the bear, and I'm like, if I could go to Kentucky,
still does, and it has had the bear for so long that there is no way. There's no way I can't do it. Like from there, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do a review unless I do it from there.
I would ask. I don't want to dox you or nothing like that, but I will say that's really freaking cool.
So I'm in driving distance.
Good. Yeah. No. Take pictures, man. I want to see.
Oh yeah. And apparently, you don't have to pay any money to do that. Like you just have to stand in the line, and I imagine that line's gonna be really fucking long. Oh boy.
Well, let's do it.
Let's see what happens. I just hope the movie's good. Unlike Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, which absolutely sucked ass.
That's like a Fathom event tonight. Is that? I forgot that was happening tonight. William saw it.
How long have I been muted? I didn't realize I was muted.
Well, it's probably the best because the rest of us got to talk.
Oh wow!
Without being interrupted, that's the key, Justin.
Well, I was gonna ask Aaron, Anthony, and then Justin last because I don't know if you even watched the Flash trailer. I'm not sure. Anthony, what did the Flash trailer? Is it on the level of MCU trailers for you? Where does it rank for you personally? Your excitement.
I was always going to see the Flash, no matter what. I don't give a f what Ezra Miller did. I don't. I just don't. That's not my problem. That's his problem. So
their problem. It's their problem.
I mean, their problems. So I thought it was a great trailer. I love Michael Keaton in it. Ben Affleck and Sasha Calle.
But compared to the Marvel stuff,
felt like what trailer did it feel like? It felt similar to
because he's saying it looks better than the last few MCU projects to him. Feels a little different.
It felt like Infinity War type.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those type of trailers, it felt like it to me. The quality, it's because DC doesn't rush things. DC they only have two projects a year or one.
Mm-hmm.
So this is don't rush.
We're having 4 this year.
Oh, well, 4. But I think Blue Beetle is moving next year because that's a Peter. I don't think it's coming out this year. If it does, congratulations.
Wait, what do you mean they don't rush things? They rushed into Justice League.
Yeah.
That doesn't. If Justice League, if you read comics, Justice League always team up no matter what. If even it's the early version of the Justice League, they always team up. So it is what I mean. I don't mind it.
I mean, in 2017, they did have 2 movies that year.
Well, I feel
Wonder
like the
Woman,
roles are
yeah.
kind of reversed. I think Marvel used to take their time. Now it feels like Marvel, and I get it's because of the pandemic set things back. It feels like they're rushing things to meet deadlines, where DC seems like they're more willing to delay stuff to try to make sure things look good.
Well, it's because like if we're talking about if Disney Plus was never a thing, I think MCU will be fine
Well,
with 2 movies a year.
The thing is,
Stuff like that. It's just Disney. I think Disney keep like with Disney, they keep pushing the MCUs. I keep making more projects. We need it. We need it for Disney Plus. Like, bro,
yeah,
you can't focus on that. That's too much. Like,
And
you
that's
can't
why
do that.
that's why it was a
just can't do
good
that.
decision for them to say we're gonna do less shows.
Yeah, like you can't.
Can I-
You
can I
can't push it.
Can I say this? Okay, the trailer was great for Flash. It was amazing. I think it was the best trailer of the night of all the movies that were shown.
Yes.
But I'm going to be honest, in my opinion, the MCU most of the time have had trailers like that have us hyped, for their upcoming films, and most of the time they don't live up to the hype. And
Okay.
so I think
Slow down, everyone. Slow down.
Yeah. And because Marvel has done a good job of doing that too.
The trailers are hype.
Let's not forget
Good
that.
point. Good point, Aaron. Good point. Justin, did you see the Flash trailer? I can't remember if you saw it or not. All right, thanks.
Oh no, I was just finishing up the trailer right now.
Oh, okay.
No, it looks good. I'll watch it.
What about seeing Michael Keaton back, man?
Well, I have to watch Batman '89, but that will conflict with my anti-Tim Burton narrative.
Why do you have that?
Wait, what?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Wait, Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yeah, it sucked. I didn't like it.
Tim Burton didn't direct
It
that.
looks ugly, and I it's just not my thing. No, I don't like stop
It
motion.
says Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, though, even though he didn't direct it.
Yeah, he
I
produced
don't
it though.
care.
but-
I don't care. He was
He
responsible
produced it.
for it, and what he was responsible for was a fucking, like a vomit show. Like I feel like if it vomited on screen, it would be more pleasing to watch.
I don't. What?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I mean, that's fair. Fine. You
I
could not.
respect your
I would say. I'll say this. I think the last half of the movie kind of suffers a little bit.
Yes,
like the
I think the whole thing suffers. I mean, because,
dude, you can't watch that opening song and like not be in it. You know what I mean? Like,
I can because I hate
Oh.
musicals.
Ooh.
Oh, Justin.
What about like Team America World Police?
I have not
F
seen
yeah, coming along to save the mother effing day, yeah, America. Sorry.
If you're going to use the F word, Enosh, go for the gold. Okay, go for the gold.
No, just my
Don't
thing
tempt
with that
me.
with Tim Burton is.
I've
just
heard
like-
you.
I've just seen the stop.
I will tempt you. I will tempt you like an
I'm
apple
not
in the
angry.
garden. In.
I'm not angry right
Well,
now.
we can
so.
get you there. That's a challenge.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
So wait, Justin, you don't like Beetlejuice and Edward Scissorhands either?
I refuse to see them.
Whoa!
Holy Jesus!
Wait, you just don't like Tim Burton movies? Is that it?
Yeah, Charlie and the Chocolate
Nice to see
Factory
you,
left
see
me
you
with a
too.
pile of shit, and I'm just
But
like,
that was
all right.
like when Tim Burton was entering his
I will
remake
acknowledge.
stage.
I will acknowledge that
horrible.
my logic might be flawed because my first impression was Charlie and the Chocolate
Enosh.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
like how'd that become your first impression,
Well,
man?
well, here's the thing. I would recommend Justin. I think the movie you would like that he's done is called Big Fish.
He doesn't want to, though. He doesn't want
Well,
to.
no, it's not. It's not a typical Tim Burton movie. It's called Big Fish.
Oh, Big Fish is awesome.
It's amazing. It's like a tall tale.
Yes. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I got to watch it again.
It's an amazing movie.
It's a tearjerker if you've lost someone. I heard though. I never watched it, but
It's really amazing.
Good.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's one of those things that you don't expect, and then it just kind of sneaks up on you. And like when it came out, it wasn't like a big deal. It was just there. But I remember watching it and just being like,
Max,
this is
apparently
awesome.
H Bart's left the super chat.
yeah, I'm showing it now. Thank you, George. I appreciate that.
It's highlighted.
I mean, that's what he
Each part
believes. I mean, he's not gonna
$5.
say no.
Feige said MCU will be around 80 years from now because they think they will do different stuff. Well, where is the different stuff?
Thank you.
I mean, just with
Well, I won't be
mean,
seeing it. I'll be
it's
dead.
just like with DC. The DC will be around for 80 years from now. So like, this is
I mean-
something, bro. Like, you know,
I mean, both.
we'll be dead. We'll be dead in 80 years.
He'll find a way. He'll
This
find a
way,
way.
like, both franchises have been around for that time. You
He'll
know,
find a way to
and
live that
comic
long.
books,
He'll find a
though,
way.
You know
He'll find a
what?
way.
Who cares? Who cares?
Thank you,
Spider-Man
H.
will
Marks.
always
Thank
be
you.
He said
around.
comics, though. He said comics. He never said.
I'll be
MCU,
106 by that when that happens.
I mean, the studio might be, yeah, and then Marvel Studios
Yeah.
might still be around. It
And
might
plus,
not be the
Kevin
MCU. It might be like a new
Kevin Feige will
MCU.
not be around from 80
Actually,
years.
I actually didn't see that tweet.
It could be a new. It could be a
Well,
new. It could be a new cinematic.
Here's
universe
the
in 80
here's the
years,
thing, guys. Is
honestly.
like Star Trek has been around for damn near 60 years.
Yeah,
that is true.
You know,
He does
like
have a
60 years. Yeah.
Star Trek will preceded us, and it will definitely live long after us. You know, so you're not going to see the end of
It will certainly live long. But
It will-
Warner Empire Studios
but
has been
will it
around for
prosper?
years.
That's the question.
That's the question.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think theatrically it will prosper anymore. I think it's good where it's at.
No,
Television is
I
really
agree.
where it should be.
Me and Brian are doing a Picard season 3 watch party tomorrow night.
Cool.
Is it premiere tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm actually,
And,
I'm actually kind of
2 hours and
excited
50
about
minutes.
You don't get a screener for it?
Well, Enosh, from what people said, you don't necessarily have to watch first to see. Just go in and watch.
I've
season
watched
3.
the first 2 seasons.
Oh well, then you definitely should watch it.
Is it any good? Because I haven't watched past like 2
Okay,
episodes of season 1.
So the first half of the first season is really good. And then it kind of dropped off for me at the end of the season, end of season 1.
It got
and
weird.
Then season 2, I enjoyed more. And by the end of season 2, it was really good. And I knew that this all stuff was coming for season 3, where it's basically a reunion of everybody, and it's supposed to be a really good send off for the Next Generation cast. So if you like the Next Generation cast, then yeah.
The Oval's better.
Yeah.
Well, the Orville is
Yeah.
gold, man. You can't.
I
get
need to
better
still
than
watch the Orville.
They need to
That's what I
renew
like.
it.
You gotta watch the
I don't
Orville. Oh my
need to
god.
watch- I haven't watched the rest of season 3, which is the last one, right?
No, there's rumors that I might get another season. So.
Well, they haven't-
I mean, the season is completed by
Well,
then.
but
Like
Disney-
the first episode, that first episode, like nearly had me in tears, and I didn't want to watch anymore.
They I mean the Orville is expensive.
Yeah.
To make, and I mean, but the
Yeah.
thing is though, they moved it from Hulu to Disney Plus, which is a pretty
Yeah,
big
Disney
move.
Plus.
So
Yeah,
I don't know why they haven't like renewed it or whatever, and I
Yeah.
think it's
They were
really
they
weird.
moved it to Disney
I'm
Plus.
Yeah, they
thinking
moved it
about
off
it.
Hulu. I think even before it was done with its season, or like right after. It
Are
was done
you
with season three.
serious? Are you serious? Like fully intact?
Yeah,
from
they moved
Disney
it. Yeah,
Plus.
What is such a big deal about that?
Orville's pretty. I mean, well, the first season's a little raunchy,
Are you
right? But
kidding? Are you kidding me? What?
I don't get what's funny about it.
And no, what's funny is that well, I know that there's an adults section.
Kavari, don't ask for that. That's whatever he wants to do. I don't want people
I mean,
asking.
it's not that dirty. I mean, it's funny, but it's not.
I mean, okay.
I do have a topic that I wanted to get all your opinion on because I was wrong. I was wrong.
Which time?
that's
You know what
rare
I
for you
wasn't
to
wrong
admit
on?
that.
You know what I wasn't wrong on?
Ezra Miller?
Well, I mean, I'm not. Really, I'm not
no.
going to get into
Oh
that.
my god.
No, but Wayne T. Carr was not on with Skywalker last night.
I
Yes,
thought he
He
was.
confirmed that.
No, he
confirmed
was
that.
not.
Okay.
It wasn't him.
Yeah, because then it
It wasn't him. I confirmed it this morning, but yeah.
This
well,
is
we
a
also
topic-
saw. Well, we also
my
saw
God.
like on Twitter, like Nicotina asked him, and he told Nicotina
He's
he
like,
wasn't.
nope.
We may have had a conversation.
So that was like public, and then like so it's like everyone now knows.
There's a first, yeah, somebody making a fake account of
Well-
Wayne for no
Well,
reason. Like,
what
why
I
you
wanted
do
to
that
say
shit
is
for, bro?
I said, don't take this so seriously. Usually the harshest critics that really want to get people to click on their reviews are going to put out
Nobody give a fuck
the hot
about Rotten
takes
Tomatoes.
But I said, I think it's going to go over 60 eventually when more reviews
Oh
come
my
in. It
God,
actually
bro.
went down.
Bro,
Actually
Rotten
went up.
53, that's not bad. Listen,
No, I want
who
to
cares
ask,
about Rotten
listen,
Tomatoes?
listen, I want to ask people, why are they being so harsh on this specific movie? I think it's because they wanted something amazing based on the last few projects, and they're going overly harsh on this one because it's similar to Phase 4. It's not bad. It's a good movie. I'm going to see it tomorrow, but I think the critics are jumping hard on this because they want something that's far superior than Phase 4, and we're not getting that yet. I think it's probably
the more I see, I think people.
I think they're being. Oh, I think they're being aggressively harsh on this movie.
Max,
No,
and
I
I
think
tell you
that-
what the main criticism that I'm hearing from YouTube critics is that it's apparently that like you have this serious character Kang, and like they're still pulling the Ant-Man humor jokes at times where the humor isn't needed.
Oh, you
And
mean
have
like
this-
the MCU does? You mean
And, like,
takes
you
you
have this
out of a serious situation where it should be life and death and people should be dying,
and you have this
and you
super
should feel
serious
something.
villain
I
in
mean,
Kang
you made
that
actress Paul
looks like-
Blart.
I know, but look, when I saw that they were putting Kang in that, I get why, because of the content and stuff, but the Paul Rudd Ant-Man just did not seem to jive with the villain to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the history and I get all that.
We'll get to
of like why and the multiverse stuff, and everything. I get all that, but it just seemed I had a feeling that was going to happen.
And Max, this is coming from like YouTube movie critics that are usually positive about the MCU. This isn't even coming from
Well,
MCU
I want
haters.
Well, Brian's still here because I know after a while he
That's
gets
the criticism of
little
MCU,
sleepy.
right?
But Brian, while you're here, I want to get your opinion on this. I think they're going overly harsh on this specific movie because of what they are expecting and not basing it on its own merits. I think they're making a statement with this, like we want something way superior than Phase 4, and it's more like Phase 4 stuff.
Well, it's like the critics score, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Haven't like a lot of the critics kind of soured on a
Rotten
lot of these
Tomatoes
movies
is
in
like-
general? Not
But
like
they-
specific movies.
They're tired of reviewing.
Just in general.
The critic score audience scores.
I think
on
they're
Rotten
kind of
Tomatoes are
getting
usually
tired of
never-
reviewing these movies, so that's why they're getting
Well,
lower
but here's
scores.
the thing,
Black Adam.
Most critics hate their job, so let's
Critics,
hold on.
critics and audience scores on Rotten Tomatoes
Good point.
are never really
Good
close
point,
to each
Brian.
other. Never really close. They're very close to each other.
And also, I think people forget that the score, the percentage is how many people liked it.
Yeah.
So 50% of the critics liked the movie. Actually liked the movie.
I
Well,
think-
there's like a percentage probably.
Also,
I guarantee
Look at
you-
Black Adam. It's at 90%.
I guarantee the audience score is going to
audience.
be like maybe 10 to 30%
So
either
the
more
comic
or
book
less.
fatigue is more with the critics, not with the audience.
Well,
Yeah.
here's
Yeah.
the thing, though. Like, here's the thing with Phase 4, Shang-Chi, No Way Home, and Black Panther got really good reviews. So but again, like that was kind of no surprise with those movies because those movies actually turned out very well.
Look, I know a lot of people did not like Eternals. The critic score for Eternals is 47%.
I liked
but
Eternals.
But the audience score was actually 76%.
Yeah, that's what I'm
What
saying.
up,
Like,
Watcher?
it's, like
Yeah.
I mean, listen. I mean, 2 Rotten Tomatoes movies from the MCU that's rotten compared to like others MCU movie that's like 80% Rotten Tomatoes to 85 or 90. That's not bad. So like, I mean, it's
Well,
not surprising.
H Barts is showing a little fatigue in his super chat. Thank you so much, H Barts, for the $5. If Daredevil is effed up, I'll still watch the MCU, but I will get to them when I get to them,
If they
and then I'll be kind of done.
If they
Bro,
F
Daredevil was great in She-Hulk, and then they
up
add,
Fantastic Four.
But I understand that there's no rush. If you're not feeling it, there's no rush. You'll see these stuff eventually.
Yeah. I mean, I get that kind of attitude for some franchises, for sure. Like, I mean, for me with Star Wars, like I'll get to it when I get to it. I'm not exactly like on the edge of my seat for some of the stuff. No, I know, and that's how you feel, and that's fine. You know, like that's awesome. I'm glad that you were excited for it. I just don't particularly care for it. Like, if another movie is announced, I'm not gonna be in the theater the first day. Like,
I agree with Justin. Like, listen, do I have to see every MCU movie? No, I'll go see what I like, and I should pay what I like.
Yeah,
For
like,
example,
some
like
people really
Shazam. Like, will I see Shazam? The trailer looks okay. Will I see it? Maybe it depends. But like the market have been shit on Shazam. They don't care about that franchise. But like, it just depends on the movie I like. You know.
yeah, I mean, like all jokes aside, like I think the Flash movie actually looks good, and I want to see a movie that looks good and could be appealing. It could be fun to watch, and I'm interested in that. I mean, what's exciting about it? Like, I mean, the concept seems exciting, and it just all depends. That's what it comes down to. It's just like I'm more of an average moviegoer. Like I see things in the theater what I want to see, and that's basically what it comes down to. And I don't care whether or not like it's of a specific franchise. I'm not like dedicated to it or not. I just want to see good movies again. I'm sick and tired of being fed crap. I just want, if I'm going to spend hard-earned money and like buy popcorn like at a theater, I want it to be a worthwhile experience. I don't want to experience movie 43 again.
Yeah, I do want.
Hey, movie 43 was funny.
Oh no, God, that was the worst.
Movie 43 was great. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That movie's awesome. I love movie 43.
What do you got against? You got a problem with people who developed balls on their chin?
Yes,
what's wrong with
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Well, that sounds like your problem, not the movies.
I actually was on board with it up until the very.
You were on board with balls?
No, up until the very last sequence with that cartoon. I was like, okay.
The cartoon was freaking hilarious. That's the beauty of movie 43. It's supposed to be unpredictable, and you're not supposed to know what's coming next. That's why you get, what's his name, getting hit by a car and crapping all over it, and, and Anna Faris, and you got Star-Lord, man, eating a burrito, man, thinking about crapping on Anna Faris. What is not to love?
The Emma Stone, Kieran Culkin bit. Where they make the crack about HPV, and he just goes
one of the few things that I actually
I'm just a carrier. That's your disease. That cracked me up, man.
They're trying.
The Jason Sudeikis, Justin Long, Kristen Bell, Batman Robin bit.
Gerard
Butler as a pissed off leprechaun with Sean William Scott and Johnny Knoxville. Yeah. It's so fucking funny.
How do you not love that movie?
I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Like people badmouth that movie when it came out. Like we watched it at the drive-in. And all of us are like, this movie's great. I don't know what anyone's talking about.
It's the worst movie that objectively, like the worst movie that I've paid to see in theaters.
Have you ever seen Meet the Spartans? That's bad.
I've heard of that. I've seen.
What about Date Movie or Epic Movie?
Oh my God!
Or any of those films?
So much better.
No, it was not. The only thing good about Epic Movie was Jama Mays. Let's be fair.
Everything about Epic Movie was far better than movie 43.
No.
Almost everything.
I couldn't finish
the guys behind.
But that's it.
The guys behind movie 43. That was the Farrellys.
Yeah.
Right? Like the Farrelly brothers. Dumb and Dumber. I mean, like the Farrellys.
Irene, dude.
Yeah.
I don't care. Names don't mean anything to me. All I can tell you is how I felt in the theater. What I felt.
I think
that
you
Batman
go back and
Robin
watch.
bit is hilarious.
It's so funny. The whole thing is hysterical.
Yeah,
because I love Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah, you could find gems in a pile of shit, but
like most of the skits were really funny in that movie. It's like going to see Jackass. Right? You don't go to Jackass for an overall plot. You go to Jackass to just laugh at the indivial scenes.
Yes.
That's the whole point.
I go to see Jackass for the plot.
Can we get 43 likes? How about that?
I agree with you.
43
right
likes for 30 to 70 people watching.
Okay.
I go to see Jackass for the plot.
I'm 33. I'm number 33 there, Max.
The last Jackass movie was good.
I saw Jackass 3 in 3D and I had a blast with it. So, like, I hated the first Jackass. Like, I fundamentally hated that movie. Don't know what it was about it. I just hated it.
Stupid.
But the second one was so much better.
Yeah.
The second one was hysterical, and then the third one was great. I don't know what it was about that first movie. Just didn't do it for me.
Yeah, I think it's about what you expect as an audience member. When you go into Jackass and you're not familiar with the show, you're not familiar with the setup. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But Jackass 2 really did because the audience at that point was like, "All right, we know what to expect," and then they amped it up, and it was fun.
Holy shit! I thought she was canceled.
Well, I wanted to get everyone else's opinions because RJ hated it.
What did RJ hate?
This. He did not. He thought the CG was horrible.
I haven't seen it.
It's not finished until.
Is it in a trailer? Or
there's a teaser. There's
a teaser.
I wanted to. Well, everyone's here. I wanted to get everyone else because I'm looking forward to this project.
Nope.
I mean, All right, so let's get to the teaser.
Well, there's
She can't even see her, bro. She was just like.
All right.
I mean. Okay, damn, copyright. Yeah, copyright.
No, it's Disney. He won't get. Be fine.
She sounds great. I like
she's
this
a great
image here,
singer,
which she's
man.
looking
She
up.
does.
Yeah.
She's a singer, so she should sound great, right?
She sounds great.
Yeah, better than the original. I should say.
I would say
Shut the.
different.
Wait, what?
No,
Better than the
no.
sound-
Look,
the sound
enjoy
is-
it if you want to, but it's
No,
not
I
better
mean,
than the
it's
Are
not
you
the
literally
singing.
like dabbing on Jodie Benson? What the
Yeah,
fuck is wrong
Singing
with you,
is
man?
really-
Dude,
no, I love
no.
the singing in the first one. I'm
Oh
just
my
saying it sounds
God.
really good.
Look,
Is that
listen,
really
Max,
a hot
Max,
take?
Max, Max, stop trying to prove to everybody how woke you are. Stop.
This ain't no virtue signal. I'm just saying
Stop.
it sounds amazing.
Oh my!
My name's Max. I'm the wokest ever. This is better than the
to be
original.
fair, he did retweet Nerdrotic earlier.
Oh,
so
dear
it's like
God.
he has
So
to
he's
balance out
overcompensating
the
a bit.
Got to
chuddery.
balance it out, huh?
He's got to
Yeah.
balance out the
I think
chuddery.
it's better than the original Little Mermaid.
Max
Bullocks.
failed attempt at being in the middle.
Ball licks.
I
Ball
didn't-
licks.
No licking anything. I didn't
I
say
think
it's
you're
better
looking
than
at
the
the
original. I
taint
said
of Disney
the
right
sound
You
now.
of
just said
her
it's better
voice-
than the original.
The
You're
sound
trying
of
to-
her voice.
I don't
is
know
better
what you're trying to
than the
do. Like,
original.
what about
No,
this? Like,
don't do that.
bring
Don't
some
do that.
substance
Don't
to
do
it.
that. Just
Anyway,
enjoy it.
Why do you think?
Just
why
enjoy
do
it.
you think this sounds better? I think it sounds
Because I have
different
ears.
and it's unique. It's not bad, but like, what makes it better? You think it's way better? Why?
Well, maybe I'll have to listen to the first one. I'll have to do a comparison. But in my,
There you
in
go.
my, in
Oh,
my,
Watch party for the Little
so
Mermaid.
let's do a Little Mermaid watch
I
party.
just, dude, I just watched it again recently with the kids. The movie still holds up. It's
no,
like
the
over-
movie's great. I love that movie.
But you're
I'm
like
saying
you're.
the voice. I'm saying the voice in the song.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
let me ask. Did you think that Will Smith did a better job than Robin Williams in the Aladdin remake? That's my
Well,
question.
It was different. It's different.
Because that's kind of what's going on here.
I really liked
Yeah, it
it.
is.
I really
Thank
liked the Aladdin.
Thank you.
Though. I really.
I
liked
know.
the
I
Aladdin.
liked the
It was
live
different.
action
It was
as well.
different. It was
It's different, but is
No,
it
he's not
better
a
than
better-
the original?
No, not a better singer.
Hell
no.
to the no.
I'm not saying the movie as a
You are-
whole is better. I'm
Oh my-
saying the song. The
No.
song sounds better to
No,
me.
no.
The
dude, no.
song.
I think what Max is trying to say, the action,
You
I mean,
think
the
it
girl
sounds-
singing sounds good. That's what he's trying to
Yeah.
say. What she does.
Then just
yeah,
say
I
the
think
girl
she does
sounds
sound
good singing.
Yeah.
You don't have to say, you don't have to
Yeah.
preface it with it's better than the original.
I
No.
think the song, this version of the song sounds better than the original. The original's
Well, good
great.
luck with that.
She's a
All right,
singer.
I think your take is a little tainted.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's listen to it again. If I'm so wrong.
Well, you should watch the original too.
The subtlety in her voice
Let's
is
watch
amazing.
the original
It's like
too.
Whitney Houston. It's like Whitney Houston. Those little notes that she has.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
great.
That's the
See-
point. That's the
That's
point.
great.
Is that they're trying to have a more
Yeah.
because and I think the reason why
The notes, those subtle notes that she gets, are amazing, and I don't know why you guys can't hear it.
Well, we
Or
can
recognize
hear
it.
it.
We
We
We have heard
all
it.
have
Have you ever
heard-
seen the movie Bodyguard? My Bodyguard with Whitney Houston.
No, I
There
actually
you
didn't
go.
see that one.
Or you ever heard?
The Bodyguard is
I know of
actually
it. I know
really
of it.
I'm just saying it's like, yeah, her vocal inflections sound a lot like.
Yeah.
I always, as much as I enjoyed like the melodic sound of that, to me it always comes across as
And then they're going to
imitation.
take away her voice, and that's problematic.
Yeah, I mean,
They're stealing a black woman's voice. Max boycott the movie.
No. Listen one more time to
one of the. I wouldn't be surprised if that was one of the themes of this movie.
Okay, well, let's hear it. Let's get. Wow.
It's a white woman stealing a black woman's voice.
Now that CG there didn't look the greatest here.
No.
No.
Yeah, because I mean, the movie
I
doesn't
don't know
come
who
out
this
until
guy
like
is.
later.
I have no idea.
That's
you know
Prince
what,
Eric.
I know, but I don't know the
what?
actor. I mean, I don't know who that
I
is.
had heard that Prince Eric was about to be played by Harry Styles, and I think that would have worked.
Max be
well.
sipping. Shit. No.
Harry Styles would have worked so
Hard.
well
Hard.
after his Grammy win. Oh my God, it would have.
Look
been
at this. Look at this, Justin.
Greatest film ever. Yeah, he's being sarcastic. Thank you.
No, he's
he's not being sarcastic.
Thank you, William,
No,
for
he-
your.
he says
I
that it
appreciate
sucks in
your
all the right
sense of
ways.
Humor that the film actually lacked.
Like a glory hole.
I
I
don't
don't
even know where we're going. with
I'm very disappointed in all of you. Now we're gonna get super woke. How dare you?
Oh boy.
Why is this?
How dare you, panel, say
What
that
did we
I
do?
can't?
What are you doing? Some
say
weird
it.
Illuminati stuff at us? What the hell is that?
Yes, yes.
Wonderful.
Are you gonna-
How
are you gonna-
dare
Cult
you?
leader with
This
all your hand
wonderful,
gestures.
amazing, young,
Is it cold where you are, Max?
and should I say
Yes.
black
You're in a
actress and
bathrobe?
singer
Yes.
in Black History Month?
African-American.
Yeah, African American. Yes, thank you.
What's that have to do with
In
this? Just
it
get-
doesn't. I know. I'm just.
It could be worse.
I'm
It
getting
could be
super-
worse,
I'm
man.
getting
It could be
super-
worse.
How
At the-
dare you?
at the school?
And
at
her
the-
singing cannot. Be, is that really where you want to? Is that the hill you want to die on, Enosh?
What?
That her singing can't be better than the original singers?
I didn't say her singing can't be. I just said it's not.
Oh.
It's okay. It's good.
I'm
It's
just
really
joking.
good. I'm not saying that she's a bad singer. I'm just saying if you're comparing a classic like the classic, I'm not jumping on that bandwagon of going, "Oh my god, she's black and it's the end of the world." I'm just saying the original is a classic, man. It is what it is. It's amazing, and she's got an amazing voice, and this girl's got an amazing voice too. It's just it doesn't ring the same for me as that original.
I'm going to do a comparison video.
It's like a cover song.
Here's the thing.
Oh, how dare you, sir?
Well,
A cover
It's
song
like a
is.
cover song.
It's just like a cover song. Some are good, some are better than the original, and some aren't. It's just the way she goes.
God, you know this is gonna be that Alien Ant Farm Smooth Criminal debate all over again.
Alien Ant Farm. Oh,
God,
man.
Do you remember what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Right? Yeah.
You know what's funny about that Alien Ant Farm thing is my band, we used to do a parody of Smooth Criminal that sounded identical to Alien Ant Farm before Alien Ant Farm did it. And when it came out, everybody then thought my band back then was doing a cover of Alien Ant Farm. And it was like, oh, crap. Because they do basically they did exactly what we did. It was a rock version of the song, and they did it, basically right down to a T. Which is,
it was a good song.
It was a great
good
song.
cover,
Yeah,
but it was like,
yeah.
I mean, I remember all the kids back then, like, oh my god, have you guys heard "Smooth Criminal"? It's like the best track from Alien Ant Farm, and I'm like, you do know where that came, like, what the original is, right? No, that's like an original of theirs. This is Southern California in the early 2000s. Everyone was dumb.
really Southern Californianers.
And it wasn't even the best
they
song
know
on
that
the
Michael
album
Jackson
either.
exists, right?
Well, this is thank you, H. Bart's. I want to fit because the reason I brought this up is not to virtue, regardless of what this.
You just did it hot and heavy, anyways.
No, I wanted to get you to listen to Ursula.
Yeah. Show us Ursula, for God's sake.
Yeah,
just get us to Ursula.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's why
no
we
one
started
cares
watching
about
this thing.
singing. They just want to see the old sea witch.
Just one more point though, Max. You invited this discussion to happen. You did this. You said it was better than the original, and that's where the conversation happened.
I didn't think that was a hot take.
Max went woke.
It is a hot take.
Pretty damn hot.
I mean, it is. It is. When the fact is, it's different. It's different. And
To me, it's my opinion.
Yes,
But Max,
I mean, I will do a compare
opened
because
up
people are
Pandora's
so
box.
hot. Because people got so hot, I was really not expecting that to be a hot take.
But
Because
Max,
I'm going to
Max.
go listen to the original song and compare. I'm going to do a comparison video. Actually, that would be good for content too. Compare. You're
doing it. Okay, so you said it for content, and you are setting it up for more content.
12
No, I
minutes
mean,
later.
you know how they do first song, and do I'll flip it together. I'm not going to get money off of
Bro,
it.
it's only 30 seconds.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
What the hell?
That was
That looked
that white lady
just
trying to steal that black girl's voice.
I think she sounded all right. I'm not like over the moon
She's
about most of the
racist.
No.
Let's rewind it one more time. Now it looks like she's not even CC'd. It looks like she's just wearing her makeup.
Yeah.
She's wearing prosthetics.
Yeah, that's her
she's wearing
own.
prosthetics.
That's her own tentacle.
I'm
as
sure
well.
if we see her tentacles,
That's her real
they'll
tentacles.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
they'll
you
be
see her dink. Never mind.
Oh,
You know what's
what?
You know what's really interesting is
Whoa.
apparently the character of Ursula was designed after Divine, the trans actress from back in the day, the John Waters Divine from Pink Flamingos.
If they wanted,
So
to
why
go
didn't they get a
the drag
why
queen. Like,
they should have got a where's RuPaul in the role? of
Yeah,
Ursula.
no, RuPaul isn't
That's-
trans. He's a drag queen, or excuse me, the
No,
queen
because
of drag.
Ursula's
As he
Well,
was.
Divine was drag. Divine was drag as well.
Yeah. So
Just
it's
tell me,
like,
come on, if
why
RuPaul
not-
had that big ass blonde wig, and was
Tentacled,
just-
spherical, man, not
you know that
testicles.
movie
it
would do
would honestly make
billions
more
of dollars.
sense to have Laverne Cox as
Whoa, Dartskeepia. When did I ever criticize this film?
Oh boy, I don't know. Let's.
What the heck? I never criticized the film. All I said
The
was
film
with the
isn't even
little
released
bit of vocal compared to the original vocal. I like the original vocal better. How am I like nerdrotic Jeremy Griggs, Yellow Flash, and Ryan?
Anti-SCW lounge.
Is that what they're
Wow.
saying? Is that
What?
what they're really saying?
Like literally, what the heck? At what point did I say
a white woman's voice
anything
over
I agree,
that
Scipio, I
that
agree.
sounds anywhere close to like I
Cancel
never
Enoch.
said the movie was bad. Never
Because
judged the movie.
no one had my back earlier.
Oh my god!
Cancel Enosh, mermaid hater.
Oh my god!
Black
You know
History
what? You know what?
Wow.
You know what? Here's the thing. This douchebag is trolling you, and it's all.
Oh, he's not a douchebag. It's just Dartskeepio. It's all right.
He's just Starsky. He's not a douchebag. He's just Starsky.
Wait, Dart.
That's a funny clip out.
What's the name? Darth.
All right, let's listen. Let's listen to Melissa McCarthy one more
Who
time.
gives a fuck? Like it's fine. It's fine.
All right, let's
They're
listen.
trolling.
Let's listen to her one more time. Okay.
It sounds like a clown mouth.
It just sounds like Melissa McCarthy.
There's nothing there. This would be actually, Dartskeepio brings up a good point because I wouldn't judge this film yet because there's not enough there to even go off of.
Wait, hold on. Funky Food. There's like Enosh picked a cartoon over a real singer.
There's a real singer.
That's it.
Funky Food. There was a real singer.
Can we talk about how cartoons are made?
They're drawn one frame at a time.
They're just drawings. They're drawings, and then other people.
Oh, I like to do
drawings. I never expected this to be a thing. I know
voice ever whatsoever.
Ryan, I never expected this to be a nerd war. This one. I never.
Are you looking at my bum?
Max,
Are you bum looker?
Surprise, Max. You know people
I
prefer
zoned
the
out.
original over the live action.
What the heck, man? Like
You
seriously,
know what?
like,
This will be the
funny.
best live action remake ever.
Just so
better
we
than
know.
anything.
Just so we know, Funky FU42.
I like Funky Food.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with them, but listen, cartoons, they have what's called a voiceover actors. Or actor, or whatever, and they go into usually a little booth, and there's a little microphone, and they'll be like, somewhere up there, and then they take that voice and
Better than the original. Better than the original.
Up there, and then they put that with some animators, and the animators do it like one frame
really
at a time.
explaining how it's
And back in the day, and then they would put that
Back in
voice to
1945,
animation.
Otherwise, you would have just a bunch
The
of
cartoon actress did not come in. Ariel did not come into the studio and sing the
Sorry,
song.
cartoons don't come to life. Like, do you think like some random dude?
Cartoon
that was
lives
off
matter.
screen was singing
Cartoon lives
Toy Story? No, that was part of the. It's something called a soundtrack. A soundtrack. People go into a recording studio, as Enosh was saying.
Yes.
And,
Vince has a good point. Like
Listen, the
nowadays they might
lounge is revolting against you, Enosh. Look at William.
What's that? What did William say?
Stop the fish hate.
Yeah.
Stop the fish hate. How is it fish hate? I like one mermaid over the other mermaid.
Thank you for
Wow.
Thank
you
you
like
for
the white
speaking
one over the
truth.
black one.
Thank you for speaking truth, Funky Food 42.
During Black History Month.
front door.
Enosh picked a cartoon over real singer. Yes.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah,
the real figure is a cartoon mermaid that lives underwater.
Well,
Here's
here's
the thing with Jodie
What's
Benson.
up, girl? What's
She's
up,
been
girl?
acting and singing since her first
I'm
movie
pretty young.
was The Little Mermaid in '89, and since then she's been doing a ton of stuff.
1989.
You know, like she voiced, like that comment just caught me off guard. It's like, what the mean?
He's a guy
A
that
real
does-
singer. Haley Bailey is like 20 years old. You know what I mean?
She's
Like
the next Beyonce.
No, Halle Bailey.
Halle
accent
Bailey.
good.
Halle Bailey. I always forget her name.
Somewhere
Haley Bailey.
up there.
Haley Bailey, Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm waiting for, what I'm waiting for is the obvious auto tune to
Tail,
kick in.
if
Right,
that's,
yeah.
She don't use auto
Is
tune.
that American Tail that you're singing, Enosh?
What's that?
Are you singing American
No,
Tail?
that would be somewhere out there. If
Oh, okay.
love can
High
see us through,
American Tail.
then we'll be together
Actually like that movie.
somewhere out there,
Five Foot
out
Goes West was my
where
jam, though.
dreams come true. That's a great tune, man. That's such a
Well,
great
Haley
tune.
Baldwin.
And even though I know how very far apart we are,
I remember.
helps to think we might be wishing on the same bright star. Sing it, Max.
What is this?
I don't
And
know.
in the
you know what?
night
You know
wind-
what? I think
Holy
it-
crap! What the?
You poor unfortunate soul.
The
Go ahead. Your choice.
What in the world?
I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much. Just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul.
Better
So
than the original.
sad,
Better
but
than-
true.
Okay.
Better than the
Melissa,
original.
you're fired.
Wood smash.
Max, put the video, put in the shot in the price.
What's
Reshoots.
that
Yeah,
is that is
reshoot.
one of the best
Reshoot
drag
in the
queens
next
I've ever
couple.
seen.
Well, that's Lizzo.
That's Lizzo.
Oh, that's Lizzo.
Lizzo.
Yeah, they should have got Lizzo.
They should
Oh,
Purple face.
What do you hear?
Purple face.
Purple face.
All right, moving.
Oh
I
boy.
prefer Purple Rain.
Moving on. I didn't know this was going to be such a hot
She
topic.
can rain on my parade.
Uh,
You're acting so
Eight-
surprised.
I didn't know this specific one was going to get people all worked up. So H Bart's 100, $5. When Superman died in BVS, I wish Batman would have cracked a joke. Really, H Bart?
I mean,
Really?
Yes.
Why
Crack
was
the
it?
joke?
he should have just said Martha.
He's coming home. Oh,
He should have.
I'll go get Martha.
He could have said, "Do you bleed?"
Oh hell
that's
no.
messed up.
Well,
Sorry.
now you. Oh, I guess you do bleed now.
Well, according to Joe, Justice League is the greatest movie of all time. So
Well, Enosh, I haven't
Yeah,
talked to
he
you about
did
the
say
Flash.
that.
What did you think about the Flash trailer?
Enosh was like, I agree.
What about the
No
Flash
way.
trailer?
Joe. How can I love a guy like, because you can't hate Joe. I mean, Joe's
No,
a
you
nice
can't.
guy,
That's cool as hell, man.
but I swear to God, he's got the absolute worst takes on the planet.
You know what Joel
sometimes.
is? You know if he was like a
Especially with
supervillain or a
comic
hero,
book
his name would be
shit.
I don't-
It reminds me of me.
I love
Opposite
Joe
man.
though. I love Joe. Joe's great.
Yeah,
He'll
he's
just come
cool.
out with these like top. You go like, this movie. He'll be like, this movie was good. And you're like,
I
was it really?
support you,
It was the
fuck you,
best
Boo.
movie I've seen that week.
He's
Well,
opposite man.
And then like and then he'll do
stuff
stuff like go to like Sesame Street, like Sesame Place, and do reviews at Sesame Place and like all these kid places.
We
And then he
will.
comes on the Poindexter Lounge and drops a pussy on my channel. So there
What?
you go. Yeah, he starts talking about some movie and he's like, and you saw her, and I'm like, what? What the heck? Where did that come from, Joe? He's like, whoa, I was just
Was
saying
he-
that's
was he
Wait,
divine.
wait. How often in movies do you actually see the
Or,
full-on
like,
vagina?
very
Usually,
I
it's
don't
just
know,
the
man.
hair.
I can't remember what the reference. It was either he was saying he saw one, or like it was.
Is he
a
just
line in the
confused by what
movie
they
or
look
something.
like?
I mean,
Maybe.
if he
I don't
saw
know.
one,
Maybe.
good for him. But
I'm waiting for him to show up in the chat. I've seen a pussy.
I have a kid. I've clearly seen him. I mean, was it dark? You don't know. They could have tentacles. I'm just saying.
How?
We just
Was
saw
it
Melissa
Housewives?
McCarthy.
Yeah.
McCarthy, man. You know,
I mean,
like,
do you watch a lot of anime, Crazy Joe? Like, you've seen some shit. Although, to be fair, if you've seen A Star Is Born, you see all of Lady Gaga, literally all.
I'd rather not.
You know, I mean,
The less I
literally,
see of Lady Gaga, the better.
like
You've already seen all
we're
of
talking, dude. We're talking flat out. You've seen
You've seen all of
all
John
of her.
Legend.
you
Where?
even see Valley Cooper.
All of me. You
In
see
what?
All
Stars
of me.
And Star Is Born, she gets out of the tub and she's fully nude, but she's like shaved, and so but you can literally see like everything. It's not even because usually they have like a merkin,
Yeah.
which is a pubic wig,
Yeah.
and they'll wear that or something, and like that's all you see,
Or like a flesh colored, like
something that covers it up quite a bit. But this is like, no, her full right there. Like I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, it's Lady Gaga. Look it up, dude. Lady Gaga full nude Stars Born. Look it up.
Bro. She doesn't care. Like that's what I like about Lady Gaga. She doesn't give a fuck.
And which is why I'm so excited for a musical for the first time ever with Joker 2. I'm so excited.
Oh, here we go, Enosh Hayden. Jesus Christ, for the Lord, for the 5,000
What?
time.
Come on, bro.
Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
you're not
Here we
excited
go,
for
here we
Joker 2?
What? I don't know.
Don't
I gotta go. I
shot.
start. Oh crap! I start my stream in a second, so I gotta dip.
2 is gonna be trash.
Oh man, what is wrong?
I'm kind of
that
that movie shouldn't exist. The movie shouldn't exist. It didn't need a sequel.
I agree.
It should have just been on its own.
I agree with that, but I'm willing to hear it out.
It's true.
No,
right,
I'm
I'll
not willing to hear that with Lady Gaga.
Williams says,
Screw
look
that.
up Lady Gaga. Tony Bennett painted her.
But Lady Gaga is like it's
Tony Bennett's still alive? Holy shit.
not Bob Ross.
As for what I thought about the Flash trailer, I thought the Flash trailer was fire. We went through it. Have you gone through it like frame by frame, Max?
Yeah.
So I think it's interesting that they gave away who Dark Flash is.
Did they?
Yeah. When we went through it last night, went through it last night, you see Dark Flash kicking him because the Flash is in the tornado, and Dark Flash is coming in to kick the Flash. And if you pause it, you see that Dark Flash. It's before Dark Flash's head is completely taken over by the black, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And he's got the two little cut off bat ears on there, and he's got red all in his costume. There's red all in his costume, but it's starting to take over. And yeah,
And that kind of remind me of like remember Zoom in season 2 of the Flash, how he turned to Black Flash.
We all know Dark Flash.
But man, I'll tell you what, man, that trailer. Look, I thought it was funny when Michael Keaton says, "Yeah, I'm Batman." It was funny. I mean, it was almost cringy, but it was funny. I mean, if you're somebody like me who grew up with '89 Batman, I mean, look, I mean, I got my.
We're gonna do a watch party this.
I got my original. I got my original Batwing right here, buddy.
Where's Barry?
Shoot it.
No, it's the original, man, from '89.
Shoot it.
Yeah, but Barry should be riding it now.
Here, you want me to shoot it? Hold on a second.
Shoot it.
Shoot Max.
He's gonna hit the camera again. I guarantee.
Yeah, you know what? Last time I did this, it actually hit directly on.
Yeah,
the thing,
I remember. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, wait, where's the trigger? Hold on a second. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Right there.
I always forget where the trigger is. Okay, here we go.
1, 2.
Oh,
He missed.
I got another one though. Hold on.
Got
Locked
one
and
more
loaded, baby.
That's a fun toy. They don't make them like that anymore.
No, they're gonna make it for the Flash. Oh, there you go.
Nice. Oh my!
Now I'm in the other Batman movie. Something in the way. It's a dart. No, you know what? No, man. I thought that his lazy eye looked a little weird, like the way that Michael Keaton's eye looked in that still shot, where it looks like he has a lazy eye. But no, man. I thought all that was cool. I like the Barry stuff. I do like the way they kind of telegraph it, also because our Barry is wearing red and the other Barry is wearing yellow. In a lot of it.
George has to head out. Thank you, George. Go sub to George.
See you, George.
Yeah, take care, guys. My link's in the chat now. So,
all right, man.
But yeah, thanks for having me on, Max. Talk to you soon.
See you, George.
See you. Everyone.
I think that it looks cool. I think that it's kind of cool that they're doing their own take on the Flashpoint story and with the Supergirl thing instead of Superman. You know,
Jeff Jones is getting paid.
It's like I've been telling people though online for the last day or two. People griping and complaining about oh, it's gonna be horrible. They got rid of Superman and stuff. It's like, look, I get it. Like I would have loved to have seen Henry Cavill in it. I would love to see all those things, but it's just a different story. It's not the story.
Well, good news. We might know who the new Superman is.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I don't even know who that guy is.
Stop, man.
Here, look, what do you think?
Okay.
No.
Who's this guy?
Is that the new Superman who's in the Flash
maybe.
trailer? Because it's not Henry Cavill.
Is this
Christian Finlayson.
I doubt it.
Okay, you doubt it. Okay.
Well,
I doubt
we'll
it.
see.
But no, yeah, we'll see. I mean, it could be whatever. But I just, I'm just, I thought the trailer was really good. It did It did everything that I thought the trailer should do. And I think that people need to stop with this nonsense of like they're hating on it just to hate on it with nothing, with no reason.
Well, I did. The one thing I saw that was cringy was like with Bat-fleck's back. And they're like, oh, that suit looks horrible. I'm like, it looks pretty much the same.
It's the
except
exact same
color.
freaking suit. I don't understand it either because it's got the weird webbing on it or whatever. But the thing is we don't know what that
It's
is.
just armor. It's
Someone
just
speculated that that's the Kryptonian armor that Batman stole.
No, bro.
Maybe it is,
Battle-
but you know what I'm getting tired of hearing though? If Zach had done it, it would be like this. Shut the heck up about that nonsense. That if Zach did it, it would be like this. Like literally they act like if Zach filmed taking a dump in a toilet and filmed it, it would be classic because Zach did it. I love Zack Snyder. I love Zack Snyder.
Slow motion.
It would be, and it would go down slow motion in kind of a grayish tone. But
With the Junkie XL score.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know, maybe it would be epic. I don't know, but I'm just saying. No, it's just weird, man. That people are just like, you know, crapping on Andy Muschietti. Like, you know, and the thing is Andy Muschietti, you know, wanted to bring everybody that he could into that movie. He wanted to bring Ray Fisher into the movie. Ezra told me himself that Ezra had wanted Ray Fisher in the movie. And, you know what I mean? There were just some things that were out of their hands. They couldn't do everything that they necessarily wanted to do because of the studio. So I don't know, man. I don't know why people got to keep harping on that, acting like, you know, calling it the flush, acting like it's, you know, the end of their world. I love Zack Snyder's world. It's my favorite, you know, version of these characters, but that doesn't mean that there can't be good versions of these characters in the future. It doesn't mean that this new Superman movie can't be good. It doesn't mean that the Batman Brave and the Bold can't be good. You know, I'm going to wait and see it. I could be here 4 years from now going, oh my God, you know, James Gunn ruined the DC universe. Or we could be sitting here going, wow, this is really good. But I have been telling people, because I've seen a lot of people all of a sudden, now that the trailer came out and it looks really, really good, people online saying, well, I'm not going to go watch it in the theater. I'm not going to give them my money, but I'm going to watch it, you know, some other way. And I'm like,
one,
you know
two,
what?
three
No,
movies.
that's BS. If it's good enough, if it's good enough and piques your interest enough to go watch it for free, then it's good enough to actually pay for it. Because thousands of people work on a movie. They put their blood, sweat, and tears into that thing to make that movie. It's not just some conglomerate of, you know, Warner Brothers and whatever. Andy Muschietti tried to make a good movie. You know, the fact that what's her name playing Supergirl, I saw people, you know, people are still going on this nonsense that, you know, my Supergirl is blonde. You know, I get it. Okay. But you know what? The same thing is this is an Elseworld story. So because it's an Elseworld story, because it's a multiverse movie, I would expect Supergirl to look different. I have no problem with the idea that Supergirl is the superpowered, you know, person on that planet. I am curious about one thing, and I asked William about this, and he didn't really have a good answer for me, honestly, because DC Comics, they officially merged the Superman 78 and Batman 89 universe into what's called Earth 789, because you get it 78, in the middle is 89, so it's 789. So if they merged that and Christopher Reeve's Superman is in Michael Keaton's world, how is it that this Supergirl is in that world? Or is she the super? Because she can't be that Supergirl because Helen Slater was that Supergirl.
We'll just have to we'll have to think that this is just a different timeline, and
it could
or the Earth 789 is a new timeline that they combined, where it's the Burton movies that we see.
But it just at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because it doesn't.
And the thing is I think that what's great about this movie is that it is because it's a multiverse movie. Anything can happen. And I've seen people go harping on, it's not comic accurate. It's not comic accurate. I think that there's a time for comic accuracy, and then there's a time where really it doesn't matter. And this is a type of movie where it doesn't matter because it's a multiverse movie where anything can happen. To see the Batmobile again, like, it gives me goosebumps, man. To see all those Bat costumes, you know, to see one that harkens back to the 60s series, you know, with that bat symbol on it, to see that original Batman 89 costume that has the burnt bat, you know, shield on it after the Batwing crashed, to see you know, the Returns one, to see the Aqua
Arctic.
one and the Arctic one and the you know and the blue and gray one.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, how
Where's
can that
Batman
not...
Beyond? What's Batman Beyond to? It should've
Who
been there, too.
cares?
Who cares?
Who cares?
No, I
My
need
thing is
Batman
that
Beyond
everything doesn't have to be in it, and if something is in
Good.
it doesn't make it bad. If you are a Batman fan, how can you not get a little excited about that?
We don't need a
super
Batman
excited.
Beyond if
Right.
Bruce Wayne could still fight. We don't need a Batman Beyond. If he can
Oh,
still
yeah,
go
well,
out
I
there.
just don't understand. I don't understand people. I don't understand
basically
people.
it's people being too fucking picky.
Yeah, I don't understand because if you are a Batman fan at all, how can you not enjoy that on some level? And then everybody who's like, "Well, he's 70 years old." Listen, I know a lot of 70-year-olds who are in top condition shape, right? The
Still
people
kick your
who-
ass, right?
there are 70-year-olds. There are 70-year-olds, man, who are athletes who keep themselves, you know, like trim and work out and have muscles and all that stuff. And if anybody would be that, wouldn't Batman be that?
Yep.
Well, yeah, that's Batman. He's dedicated his
He's
life to
freaking
that.
Batman, right?
Yeah.
He's dedicated his life to that. So, like, of course they're gonna do CGI and all this stuff for him flipping around and doing all this stuff. But listen, 70 years old is not a death wish for some people. Yes, there are some people who look like
For
death
some
warmed
people,
over,
yes.
man,
Yeah.
at 70 years old. But there are some people at 30 who look like death warmed over. Okay,
Yeah.
it's all about how you take
Facts.
care of yourself and
Yeah.
what you do.
Yes, that is 100% correct, and we just have to remember that this is a movie.
Right.
It's a movie.
What? Get out of here,
Who
dude.
cares?
It's not real.
Who cares?
Look, my
When it
my
comes
only concern, but Bell, they're not that rare. There's a lot of people, especially nowadays, there are a lot of health conscious old people, okay? And it doesn't matter if they de-age him in the thing. They de-age a lot of these actors in
Sylvester
these
70
movies.
still kicking ass. That is
I'll say
true.
People are more
this,
healthier now than
that
they were
close-up
in the
of him, the close-up of him where he says, "I'm Batman," he doesn't look like a 70-year-old.
No,
No,
He doesn't look like some decrepit 70-year-old.
This guy was 65 when he did Vulture. Like 65,
Yeah, so I don't have a problem. And you know what? And that's another thing about this that kind of pisses me off. Nobody bitched and complained about him as Vulture.
Yeah.
When
But
he
now
was
people
in
are
the
like,
MCU fighting Spider-Man, you know, a young kid and everything, nobody was like,
Because
"Oh,
it's
he's an
Twitter,
old
you
man.
know,
I don't
it's
want to
Twitter.
see him
You know,
fighting
you know,
Spider-Man."
It's Twitter, that's why. It's
You
Twitter.
know,
Twitter.
they thought
Twitter's
it was
stupid.
like the real Birdman or something.
Right.
Like,
It's just I'm just saying. I am looking forward to this movie. There are a couple things that I'm a little concerned about. I'm hoping that it doesn't have too many jokes in it. I'm hoping that it doesn't do the Marvel thing, right?
Usually with Andy, he always do like 2 or 3 jokes in it.
Yeah, but
you know, but I
then
mean, like
flashbacks.
that whole, you know, like our kids are gonna want to see this. Okay, you know.
But
But I'll be honest with you, that
yeah.
Supergirl suit.
Yeah.
I saw somebody griping this week because they were like that she doesn't look Kryptonian, and I was like,
What?
What? I saw an actual
look
tweet.
Like Kryptonian
I-
looks like humans.
Yeah.
Tell me, I saw an actual tweet from somebody with Snyderverse in their hashtag name
Saw
or
that
whatever,
too.
talking about how she didn't look Kryptonian, that her suit doesn't look Kryptonian enough because Henry Cavill's is shiny, you know, and has a certain texture to it. Well, I don't know. She's a female. Maybe she has a different texture to hers. And they're like, and they screwed it up because they didn't give her Cavill's. Like, well,
She's
it's
not-
also again a multiverse movie, so it doesn't mean that she comes from the exact same thing. Well, there's Zod. Zod's the same. You don't know that Zod's exact same, and it's not the exact Zod.
It's not.
It's Zod from whatever Krypton that is.
You can tell that's not the same Zod because
He doesn't
our
have the
Zod-
scar. He doesn't
well,
have the scar.
The scar, and also the there's some gray in his beard and his hair.
Yeah,
it's like a whole gray streak in his beard.
Yeah,
Like-
I'm just saying it just doesn't, you know, like all these little
Max
nitpicks and stuff, and to say that she doesn't look Kryptonian, what does that even mean?
That means she's a racist.
And then they're like, and Henry Cavill's has red boots. Where's her red boots? I'm sorry. Does every girl outfit, does every female outfit have to mimic and look just like a male's outfit?
Yes.
I mean, what the heck?
Absolutely.
That outfit, I'm going to be honest with you, it looks really good. It looks a lot better than I thought it was going to look. And I'm kind of excited about it. The only thing that I thought was funny, and somebody left a comment and griped at me about it, and I wasn't even being serious, is because we all know that Supergirl has more of this, I'm not going to kill, kind of thing going on. And this Supergirl kills like 5 people in the trailer.
Yeah.
Like, you can't put it any other way. She punches the one guy in the face, which should just shatter his face. And he goes flying.
Yeah.
And he goes flying into the air and away. Like, that guy's dead. She throws another guy behind her into an explosion, and that guy dies. So, I mean, it fits right with Michael Keaton's Batman. So,
just like the Batman.
It also fits with the Superman from Flashpoint when he came out of the cave. He was like killing all those.
She doesn't have control of herself, so it makes sense,
it's
right?
Like it's the first power up she has because it's the first time she's out, and so she doesn't really know how to control her powers. So
she's not going to be able to control. She's not able to even in different incarnations, even in some of the animated movies, she doesn't have control of her powers. Like when the Superman Apocalypse, Batman Superman Apocalypse,
right. I love that she's sitting on the edge of the dinner table from Batman '89.
Oh, when Michael Keaton was dating what's her name?
Yeah,
I think
Vicky Vale. I love that.
What these arguments boil down to is the fact that the people who are making this movie have their creative decisions, and it's fine if it's not your jam. That's cool. That's absolutely fine.
Exactly.
That's not the argument, but to get so butthurt over tiny little details that you don't agree with, again, as I said, you can like it or not, but look, nobody likes a Karen. Don't be a Karen, and Snyderites, stop being Karens.
Darth Scipio brings up a good point. It does have to make sense to the normies, otherwise the film won't be a box office hit. But I think that this film got enough attention with this trailer that people seem to really like the trailer. It was fun.
I think it also got a lot of attention with Ezra Miller over the last couple of years.
Probably, but I've it's been interesting to see the change of heart already that a lot of people have over some of the Ezra Miller stuff.
Oh, especially Twitter, because Twitter, oh my God.
I know, right?
Jesus
so
Christ, it was on his dick.
So I think that's cool. But I gotta agree. Look, as a Snyder fan, as somebody who's been part of the fandom and campaigned and done everything that I can about that, I think that some of this nonsense that people are on right now has got to stop. Otherwise, I'm done with those people. I'm not done with those things. They can't ever take the Snyder cut away from me. They can't ever take Man of Steel away from me, which is just one of my favorite
but I've
movies.
started muting people. I'm just like, it's cool. Have fun, buddies.
I'm just and I'm done with all that. And also I will say this: all those people who are flip-flopping on stuff, like you tune them in and you never know where they're going to stand on something, I just don't respect that. If you honestly saw something and you said, hey, you know what, this changed my mind, okay, that's fine. And I know that there are some people who have done that. That's fine.
That's what I did.
And then there are some people who are just jumping on bandwagons because they always want to feel like they're on the right side of a story.
Right.
And that's bullshit. And you know what? Screw those guys. Screw those people who literally, have sat here for the last year and acted like, everything, the sky was falling and they were standing on some moral high ground. And then all of a sudden, now all of a sudden they're just at the same place. So, whatever, man, and then now all these so-called Snyder people, and I call them so-called Snyder people because they're weird. They're flat out weird. Like, I would not listen. I had, a couple years ago, we had everybody over here, the 4 nerds and all that stuff, man. We had a good time. Those people are good guys. I don't have a problem having those people in my house. There's a lot of these new people, man, and people who are part of this thing nowadays that I would not want anywhere near my house, for God's sake, because they're just weird and obnoxious and strange and have the weird. I said it to somebody today. I can't remember who I was talking to. It might have been William. But I work, I've been working with, I work as a parapro at a middle school with kids in special ed. And doing that has really given me a new perspective, honestly, on the way people react to things, and like people who don't have deductive reasoning and can't think something through, in a straight way. And I'm really convinced that a lot of these people who are causing a lot of these scenes and going on these tirades and stuff on Twitter and jumping into people's, chats who do live streams, my live streams. I mean, I got people, and I know who it is, which is great now, but I got people, I've had a person, coming into my live streams, changing their screen name left and right, to talk about my wife, to talk about my kids, to talk about, the fact that I do, substitute teach and that I am a parapro, like all that kind of stuff, like to just like be derogatory, just to be derogatory, all because I didn't agree with something a scooper said that turns out I was right anyways.
It's all about intention. Like I'm all for people like making jokes. Like,
yeah, but like, why are you putting that much energy into stuff?
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't
get on with your life, man. Get on with your life.
I mean,
go play that orange guitar amp of yours. You know what I mean? Like go do something. Go learn how to play that thing, and stop messing around with people in chat rooms, for God's sake. I mean, the same person tried to chop up a video of me and William when we were talking about the Dukes of Hazzard one night. We didn't say a word about the Confederate flag because neither one of us give a crap about the Confederate flag, but we watched Dukes of Hazzard when we were a kid, and the person's like got a video out that says Poindexter Lounge, says that, like supports the Confederate flag, which is bullshit, And then I loved another one said another video was Poindexter Lounge. It was from a car video of me and my son. And it said Poindexter Lounge brags about his sex life. And literally, if you watch the entire video if you watch the entire video that they posted, what it does is it gets down to the very last couple minutes, and I'm getting out of the car, and one of these people, this person who's changing their screen name was something like, Tiffany wants a better man or something like that, and trying to, mess around, about my wife. And so when I saw it, all I did was I looked at the camera and went, well, at least I felt the touch of a woman, and I know that my kids love me, and I've got people who inspire me in my life. And then I just get out of the car, and somehow to them that means I'm bragging about my sex life.
So, they're really reaching, because there's a difference between like parody and malicious actors.
Right.
There really is, because like I really liked Jeremy's content at the time, 5 years ago, and I had fun with it. It was clearly a joke. It's clearly a joke. Like if I were to make like a joke video, I would just. Yeah, like let's say it's about the Dukes of Hazzards and the Confederate flag. I'm just like, they like the Dukes of Hazzard. Obviously, they support the Confederacy or something like that, and I'll make it in a way that is just like clearly a joke. Because I would say something so ridiculous. Because
it'd be sarcastic.
You would know that it's like, this guy's not serious.
Right.
Like,
well, and the channel's got 1 subscriber, so I'm not really worried about it. But it's just, you know what I mean? Like I literally got them 12 more views on their video by telling my friends about it.
Catching up to me. Yeah.
It's just stupid, man. Like, stop. Why are people wasting all their energy on stuff that doesn't even matter, man? Go
comics.
Go enjoy a movie. Go read a comic, man. Like I got somebody this week that
go touch.
I love it because William knows, man. William and I talk about comics, and William's read comics, obviously. So I had somebody try to tell me in a comment that William doesn't read comics, and I'm like, you recognize that William owns a comic book store, right?
Right now, I read too many.
Yo, take the stone.
I don't.
William, maybe the guy is blind.
William's white, confirmed. Like I don't know.
Wait, somebody called William White.
No,
well, they said that he was racist and that he loved the Confederate flag. You know,
we were talking about the Dukes of Hazzard, and as 6-year-olds and 8-year-olds, we just watched the show on Friday nights. We weren't caught up in the Civil War and generally, and the show didn't deal with those issues. They were in Georgia. They were in place. I mean, I didn't really, until I got into like later on in school, I really didn't care. I bought my dad who grew up in the civil rights era bought me the General Lee because we both watched the show together. So these two black father and son were white supremacists. I mean, it was so silly. I just couldn't believe that somebody actually.
You're a white supremacist. Life is hilarious.
But that to me, that's stalking. But hey, anyway,
I think it's true. I think it's true.
It is just man. Dude, I got to get one of those, man.
That's
dude,
nice.
I want one of those, William. I want one of those, William.
Yeah, I got the text here, buddy.
Okay, cool.
I don't know.
You know what? We'll announce it since Max is not here. We are planning Poindexter Con in Las Vegas. What's that?
Max is right there.
Yeah, but he's not here right now.
He's not here. He's
doing
working his
something else.
ex-wife.
So Poindexter Con is coming to Las Vegas, probably late summer, early fall. We're going to start planning it. Saggy is going to be there. Dave Pena is going to be there. Hopefully, Brian Master of None gets there. RJ said he might come. So make plans. We don't have the date yet, but we're going to be announcing it hopefully soon. But we're going to have it at Williams Place, man, at the Sci-Fi Center out in Vegas.
Oh, I can stay there?
I don't know if you
can stay in a hotel. If you want to stay on the floor,
I might go there for Poindexter number 2, the number 2.
If you come
I have
out,
plans for this one. Summer.
if you come out, like everybody can stream, they can do their show from there. That would be fun, man, and just hang out and get to know each other and stuff, man. And I just think that'd be hilarious and fun. And we've been talking about it for about a year, and so Saggy's like, we got to do this. I need to meet everybody.
About it.
I will. I mean, I'm just
Vegas flights are cheap.
I will say some of the best times that I've had with other YouTubers was, off camera and just getting to know them and just talking to them as people, interacting with them. I mean, like it doesn't matter their subscriber account. It's just like, I just want to talk to you. Like it just get to know you because we're in the same circles. And I've gotten a good picture of a lot of people. And let me tell you, some of the best times that I've had was on one night at Star Wars Celebration, where you had Jeremy of Geeks and Gamers, you had World Class Bullshitters, all of them, and Ethan Van Sciver, and they rented out a bar, and we just had a great time. It was so much fun. And that's the point of it. The point is to just have fun, get to know each other, see people that you normally would never see. Like this, what we're having now, that's cool. But to all hang out together in person, at a bar or any other place, it doesn't matter. It's just fun. It's fun because
William's wearing a mask. He's really white. Yes.
Yeah. Max is very white. Like we know that.
No, William. Saying Sleek Media says that William is wearing a mask.
But you see the point? Like these kind of interactions are like what make this community stronger. Is like when you actually get to meet each other in person.
That's what conventions used to be. I mean, like San Diego Comic-Con before it got completely bloated and just completely useless. It used to be that place where it was like cathartic. You would come there and you would meet other people like you, and you would see them the next year, the year after that, and you'd keep up with them. That's what conventions still can do. Like when it's the smaller conventions and the ones that you get there and you gather, and it's when you're sitting on the screen and there's a topic, a lot of the times the topic will derail the fact that there's human interaction going on. And remember this whole Snyder thing. I hate the way it's become, a punchline to some people, because it really did bring a lot of people together that would not have found each other otherwise.
It's true.
So the overarching positivity of it, that you have a toxic end of it, you're going to have a toxic end of anything. But the fact that
I think we overdosed on the positivity though, and some people couldn't handle it, and other people could. And I think now we're kind of in withdrawals. You know?
They didn't have an end game, Brian. Like
Well,
when the Snyder stuff was coming to an end and everything. Look, I was the first one, man. Like I even put it in my song about restore the Snyderverse because I thought it was a worthwhile thing. And I was talking I was talking to Saggy today about Wayne T. Carr even because like Wayne tweeted out about sell the rights to Netflix or whatever.
Netflix, yeah.
And I'm not saying that that's a bad idea. William and I have been talking about like, it'd be cool if it happened, like we don't think that there's, William thinks that there's
there's a logistical pathway, even if it's not probable, but
it's not probable. Yeah. That's I guess the thing. It's like, like it would take a lot. Okay. And William and I actually had a real in-depth discussion on the phone earlier tonight about the money that it would take and, and stuff like that. But that's a discussion that we should be able to have friendly, and we did, like we have a little bit of a different opinion about it, but it's a friendly discussion. I don't hate on anybody who's like, hey, I want to use that hashtag because I would like to see more Snyderverse, and I think it'd be cool if Netflix did it, because it is possible that Netflix could do that, or an Amazon or something. Like, it is possible. It may not be probable, but it is possible. So I don't hate on it. The problem that happens is when Wayne T. Carr tweets that just because he thinks it's a cool idea, it opens up a can of worms with that side of the fandom that is going to latch onto it and use it as a, see, we have power because these people are tweeting this with us.
I saw somebody say Winter Car.
Damn it.
I saw somebody say, oh, Winter Car's a broke motherfucker, fuck him, and so I was like, come on, bro, like Wayne is the most nicest guy ever, and you're just gonna, he doesn't know, he doesn't have a SAG car, he's not an actor, he's none of that. I was like, come on, bro, like why you gotta do the guy like that? That's disrespectful.
Common Writer, I'm guessing you're Cayman. Raymond, I think that's just you. If it's not, I am sorry. But if he says if the new Superman doesn't kill to save Earth, Enosh is going to stop being a DC fan. Listen, look into my eyes. Whoever is running this thing, can you blow me up?
Wow. Somebody clipped that too, by the way.
What's that?
Blow me up.
Blow me up. Hey, there we go.
Oh my God.
All right. Listen, look me in the eye. Enosh Fee will never stop being a DC fan. Ever. Because I love DC. It's a passion of mine. I love DC comics. I love DC characters. And yeah, I know you want to give me a hard time all the time. I read DC comics. Yeah, I actually read DC comics.
No.
Me too.
And where I will admit that everything does not have to be just like the comics. I do think that it's important to know what the comics have in them, because that's where these characters originated. That's where these characters came from. And so you can't stray too far unless it's an Elseworld, unless it's a different kind of story that you're wanting to tell, and that's fine. But the other thing is this: when it comes to Superman killing, I don't think that Superman has to kill. I don't think that Superman should just kill willy-nilly. I don't think that Batman should just kill just because. I think that Batman should always hold back. I think that Superman should always hold back.
But he kills Zod.
But
he kills the same guy each iteration. So it's the same dude that dies.
But I will say this: I don't believe that one can say that these characters should never face a situation in which lethal force has to be 100% off the table, because that's not real life. And I know you're gonna say, well, it's a comic book. Well, exactly. But here's the thing. If all the other things, if we're putting it into a movie that looks like in a tangible world, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying sometimes our heroes need to be challenged in ways that can affect their ethics, their morals, who they are, what they're going to be. And that's what happened to Superman in Man of Steel.
Tell that to Bianca.
Well,
hey, listen now. Superman Volume 2, 1988, issues 21, 22, 23.
I'm being holier than thou for what?
Where Superman kills the Kryptonians. That is the exact circumstances that Superman would kill under every time out. They were going to burn away Earth's atmosphere, and Superman had to stop him.
Right. Superman literally saved the Earth. Yes.
So and that's in the comics, and that's not new. he is killed before. I mean, but under those circumstances, if you look at Man of Steel, it's actually the exact same circumstances. Zod's about to kill innocent people, but yeah, he kills them, and everybody should pick up that issue. That issue is going to go up in price. What you?
Oh, he's a killer. He's a
Nicotina's here.
Yeah, I just slipped in here real quick. What's going on, you guys?
Nicotina?
What's going on? What's going on?
You streaming tonight?
No, I'm not. I'm off tonight, so I was just like, well, I couldn't. I was trying to go to sleep, and I was like, no, I'm not going to sleep, and then I just came in here.
Well, nice to have you.
I found myself in here.
I don't even remember what I was talking about.
Were you talking at all?
You haven't said anything in about 15 minutes.
It's been longer than that. He hasn't said anything for about an hour.
You hadn't said anything since you were coming to Vegas. That was the last time I heard.
Oh, I'd like to go to Vegas.
You can't wear the mask out here. They'll
yeah,
pay
Aaron left, said I have to get up for him. I have to get to bed at a decent time because I've got my tickets right after work tomorrow. Everyone have their tickets? Nicotine, are you
is it
swayed
tomorrow?
by the reviews?
Is it tomorrow that it comes out?
Tickets for tomorrow?
Oh, you
I
know
have
what?
3
Yes,
tickets. I opted for Pooh, Blood, and Honey over Ant-Man.
Wait, William. Like, did you actually see it yet?
What, Pooh, Blood, and Honey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took pictures. The pictures are from the movie. Oh, you didn't? Yeah, I took pictures from the theater. I'm actually going to be interviewing those guys as soon as all this settles down.
Oh, okay. So here's the thing, William. I like the guys. Like the director,
What?
Rise. He
What was that?
seems like a really cool guy.
Yeah.
I just thought,
Okay,
I feel like
remember
you
the
could-
movie.
Yeah,
You saw the movie?
What? Yeah, no, I saw the movie. I
Okay.
just think it would have. It would have done
Okay.
better if it leaned a little bit more into the satire than it actually did.
Oh, I thought it leaned heavily into the satire, dude.
No, I mean, again, maybe I need to see it again, to get because maybe I didn't get something the first time.
We were laughing the whole time. They did not take themselves seriously whatsoever. These guys, it just looks like they took a handful of a pile of money and just had some fun with it. Those little sketches at the beginning had me rolling, man. Like right at the beginning, I won't spoil it for anybody, but there's some questions that are
It's
answered.
so serious. The tone, if you take it seriously, I went in with an open mind and I was like, okay, it's presented to me as serious, and so that's
thought
how
so?
I took it.
I thought it was because it was so much overacting too. I mean, it was like, and that musical score was like completely over the top, and they knew it. But it had all the stuff that an 80s slasher would have, and then some trauma stuff. But like I said, I never got to. Maybe it's just different for me. I just never got to the point. It looked like they were making a serious movie as they took their craft seriously, but the subject matter was completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I just wish that the tone was a little less serious in terms of like you could do that. Like a easy fix would be like,
I see what you mean,
dialogue
like
or
a scary
something like
movie.
that, or something like that could have been just a little bit like, like, hey, let's make it clear like this is a ridiculous concept and it should be ridiculous, and let's not take it
Winnie the Pooh,
I just
the
shared a
title
picture,
should-
man, of Sasha Calle. Look at this. Have you guys
That's
seen
Harrison
that?
Ford.
You seen that picture?
That's
Liz
Liz
Wonder.
Wonder.
That is a
Wonder.
great.
Liz Wonder.
You know
That's
what?
Liz
That is
Wonder?
a-
That's
Yes.
Liz Wonder.
That's
Is
a
it?
great.
Yeah, check her
picture
People are
of
Instagram.
sharing it
Harrison Ford.
around.
That is the
People are sharing it
perfect
around.
No, I know why
picture
they're
of
sharing it
Harrison Ford
around.
right there.
That's
This
Liz
is a
Wonder?
while back.
She
though.
does
Yeah,
look
that-
amazing. Yeah.
that's Liz Wonder. Yeah.
Yes.
Really? I did not know that. Thank you.
No,
Because
it's
yeah, people
because
are
she's
sharing it
one of
around
the
as her.
It's because the Flash film news team up with her from.
She's a great
to do,
cosplayer.
Like literally official Superman pages are sharing it as that it's her.
She's like a professional cosplayer. She's not just a cosplayer.
Yeah.
She's like,
Well, so-
She's
so
actually
am I.
she's,
You know,
she's
where's
actually
my credit?
contracted through Warner Brothers as well.
yeah, she gets to
Oh,
go
really?
to her and Sadie, her partner there. They go out to a lot of the premieres and stuff out there because they're hooked up.
Where's my recognition? I'm a profestal cosplayer.
Well, it's
Oh,
still
I
a great
know.
picture.
Mm.
Every
Every
night,
night.
it's
That's
still a
what
great
comes out.
picture. That
Every
is a
night,
great
Max,
picture.
you're just pounding the pavement.
Yeah, Doctor Doom.
Pounding the pavement. That's
I'm
really
very
mean.
sorry for your loss.
That's disrespectful.
Very sorry.
Oh, when that happened, Michelle? That had to happen like recently because damn, sorry, my condolences.
Yeah, our condolences.
I
to your
didn't.
family.
I didn't. Wait. I didn't know about that.
No, I didn't either. She's on every night when I'm on, so it must have happened recently.
I.
Sucks.
Yeah, my sincerest condolences. I had no idea.
Life's fragile, man. Remember that when we're spitting at each other over superheroes. It's not-
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, look. I mean, that's very true because like one of us, like on this panel right now, like could be gone tomorrow.
Oh, don't do that,
my
Justin, you
God.
asshole!
What the
I
heck?
gotta go. I'm out.
No.
It's true.
Before you call me an asshole, before
He's
you
putting the
freak
voodoo.
out about it, I've been on panels
he's
with
right.
people who are no longer around.
That's true. I'm sorry.
There is somebody that was younger than I am who didn't even, who was 10 days before turning 27, had a lifetime ahead of him that was far beyond
recently
what I
the
have.
passing
What
of
I
Uche
have,
too.
like in my future. No, Max, shush. This is more important. I know it's your show, but this is a good point. Like, you should not take life for granted. I mean, like, there are people on this panel, like life goes on, and we're gonna get to a point at some point where we're not gonna be around anymore, and we
knocking
should
on wood
break-
right now, literally.
And that's why the Enoch Con, the Poindexter convention thing is like so important, because you will never have a chance, maybe, to see these people in person ever again. Like it,
This is making me cry.
it's not supposed to make you cry.
It's reality. Deployment taught me that. We left with people that I thought I was going to be coming back to America with, and we didn't.
Yeah.
They're there one day and then they're not. And then COVID reinforced it. Healthy people that I thought were like, hey, we're going to get past this whole pandemic thing. Beginning of the pandemic, I'm like, dude, this is just a thing. It's going to go around. We're going to get over it. A year or so into it, I'm losing people that weren't even 30. And I'm like, you come to work and they're like, did you hear about so-and-so? And it got to the point where I'm like, do not approach me with those words. I don't, because as soon as you tell me that means somebody's gone. And then there's like, when somebody would like go away for a couple of days on a vacation, you'd be like, oh, that person dead. You just never know. I mean, it's like, take this stuff seriously, only seriously to have serious fun with it. But like I said, nobody should leave any of these little screens hating anybody and a chat room hating somebody. I mean, it's comic books. I mean, it's literally the most ridiculous.
Fuck you, William. I hate you. No, I'm playing.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what, William? I hate you right now.
You racist, Dukes of Hazzard loving piece of crap.
Yeah.
Like you're right.
I served with a
We're
guy
more than
with a
our little
Confederate flag.
icons, and we're more than like our little pictures on.
Yeah,
screen.
yourself.
Okay, we're back to
You know
Indiana
what?
Jones. Okay.
Well, he's got limited time left as indie.
Stop it! That's not fun.
Here we
It's
go.
not fucking fun.
In the theater.
No.
In the theater. I'm not saying about Harrison.
No,
Harrison's gonna be.
that's not
Harrison's
funny.
gonna. I'm not laughing. He's got
you are
limited time
now.
left.
You are. You
No,
are.
I'm
laughing.
not.
He's not going to stop acting.
It was not.
No, he's going to be in the MCU as Thunderbolt Ross. He's in Yellowstone series, but this was the last indie movie, and I was going to ask, like,
that we know of.
Paul
Okay.
Nicotina, are you hyped for this? Are you impressed by it or anything?
Not real. I mean, there's Indiana Jones. I mean, there's nothing about this film that has like made me be like, oh my god, I cannot wait. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, hey, that's cool. I'm gonna check it out. It's Indiana Jones. I've seen them all. The previous one I thought was terrible, but that's just
Crystal
me.
Skull was an abomination, but everybody has a bad day at the
Crystal
house.
Skull.
I mean, it was better
like
than the Rise of Skywalker.
I don't
That's
know
not
if-
saying much.
Enosh, what do you think? Are you excited for this?
I'm very excited for this. I mean,
Yeah.
Look, Crystal Skull is not my favorite Indiana Jones movie, but I think that it's kind of on par with, or just a little bit under Temple of Doom. I mean, as far as silliness that happens in it and stuff like that, So I mean, it is what it is. And I'm hoping that this one, I kind of like the fact that they're using some de-aging technology, and it'd be cool to see what they do with that and what story they tell with that.
I can't wait to see Shia LaBeouf.
I don't think he's going to be in it,
No, I'm joking.
but it'll be interesting to see, if this is truly his last film as Indiana Jones, how they wrap it up.
They're making a
and-
TV show.
That's not him, though, is it?
No,
No,
it's
I
not
don't think
supposed to be him.
I don't think it's
That's
him
it.
now.
I mean, I
If
think
they
this is-
if they do decide to make a TV show,
No, I don't know about that.
They damn well better release the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles on Disney Plus. They have an opportunity.
I wonder why they
own the
haven't
rights.
yet.
They don't own the rights.
It's on. It's on.
Was it
Paramount.
Plus?
Paramount, yeah.
Yeah, it's on
I
Paramount.
just don't like
on
the name. The Dial of Destiny sounds like the lamest title for.
Yeah,
Indiana
the
Jones.
double D.
Well, all
and
of
that.
them
Yeah,
do.
no
All of
thanks.
them do.
Wait
This-
until
what Indiana Jones is a really great Temple
The
of
Last
Doom.
Crusade,
The Last
Temple
Crusade.
of Doom.
That I mean, they all sound outlandish. I don't know.
That
if
sounds
hurts.
great.
Raiders of the
Raiders.
Lost Ark.
That's awesome sounding. The Dial of Destiny.
But when you hear it, but when you see Raiders of the Lost Ark, it's epic. But just hearing the title that's not what moved me.
Yeah, the Dial of
may be
Destiny was-
relevant to the
it's like,
actual
what?
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
what's
I'm
the
still
article
looking forward
say?
Probably
to it.
talking about time, you know.
I don't
Oh, it's
know.
going to be a
Not
time
time travel.
traveling.
I would
Probably.
a few hours ago. I would have read the article a little bit, but now I'm just going through rapid fire topics that I had.
there
Did
you
you
go.
did you see that Brandon Routh is going to be on Quantum Leap?
No, that's cool.
Did
I
that show
haven't
get
watched
renewed?
that new Quantum Leap. People say it's okay.
The first
Yeah, it
few
got
episodes
renewed.
were a little rough. The acting is not great.
I think
It's gotten better.
Man, how many Superman shows are there? There's like the Adventures of like Lewis and Clark, which I thought was a
Lewis and
series
Clark?
about
You
like
got
back in
Lewis
the
and
day.
Clark.
There's
I was like,
like
what's
five. There's like
this?
six
I
Superman
can't keep
TV
track
shows.
of it.
Lewis and Clark were explorers.
Yeah, they discovered.
Yeah, I know, but when I
The
was
American
a kid, I read
Northwest?
it as like Lewis and Clark when it was Lois and Clark, and I
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't.
That was
intend
like
to
30
do
years
that,
ago.
James Gunn,
Yeah, 30 years
and this is
ago.
Anthony Cheeseman. He changed his channel name and he can't change it back.
Oh, look
He's
at
stuck with
the
it for a month.
profile pic. That's oh man, that's too much.
Yes, I told him to stop that, James Gunn. That's not cool.
Why?
I don't know how he didn't think like, oh, people are totally going to use this as a meme.
Right.
It helped him. It helped
I
him
mean,
get
like that's isn't that the
The
thing?
moment
Andre
I
is
saw
like
it, I was
you-
like, oh, there it is.
Right, like isn't that the thing? Like that's such an old meme too, like where somebody is standing holding something and it says something that it's
Hey,
you know.
Yeah.
Listen,
It's
I know
like-
we've all had issues with that side, but I mean, actually, I don't think this is going to work. But as
What?
long as I like that they actually said rules of engagement and be positive, I like that.
Well,
So
they
I'm giving
had
them
to
credit.
though.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
had to announce that because
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but their reputation speaks for itself, and so
Yep.
they had to be like, okay, let's set the ground rules, guys.
Yeah,
When,
but
like,
when someone does something different, when you know what's possible in the past, I give them credit for it. You know.
Well, you know what,
They're
man?
relatively
You know
good
what,
right
man?
now.
You know what, man?
Mhm.
You know that stuff that I was talking about earlier?
Mhm.
Yeah, it that's where it falls right there. So I ain't got no respect for it. It's dumb.
Okay.
It's
All right.
dumb.
So John Wick 4. Who's here? Nicotine, you like the Wick franchise?
I need to rewatch a lot of those. I haven't
better
actually
than
watched a
Shazam.
lot of it.
Oh, okay.
Surprisingly enough.
Yeah. Did you like the Nicotine? Did you like the image of Lady Gaga and Joker? Don't listen to Enoch.
I
She's
thought
wrong.
she kind of looked like shit.
Thank
But,
you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Like her head was huge. She looked really old too, which is kind of strange. But I mean,
She
supposed
just
to be-
looks old, man. That's just Lady Gaga.
Well, it looks
I
like that's
think-
before she becomes Harley. It looks like that's probably where, because she's not all,
Yeah.
dolled up. That's
I
looks like
think
that's
she's
Harley.
supposed to look like shit. So I thought it was
He's
kind
probably
of
beating her
whatever.
up. That's why.
well, do these posters get you hyped for drum? This is a cool poster.
It's like
I love
hi,
the John
let's
Wick
try to
franchise.
make Lady Gaga look like shit. Like, oh, well, she already looks like shit. Good. All right.
There's
We
more.
Wow,
accomplished
dude,
it.
you don't like Lady
What
Gaga?
is with the visceral
Morpheus.
hate for Lady Gaga?
Wow,
that you
man,
have
out of nowhere.
in
Mermaids.
This is
it
my
was, first
favorite
it was
one.
mermaids. Now it's Lady Gaga.
This is
No,
my.
no,
I'm actually a big fan of Lady
Black
Gaga.
Mermaids and Lady Gaga.
It has nothing to do with mermaids.
I'm
It
a
was
Gaga
different
fan.
conversation.
I go Gaga for Gaga.
I go Gaga for Gaga. Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
These
but
posters are
what,
pretty good.
What is it about?
You know where she got that
Lady
name from?
Gaga that you don't like?
You know where she
Lady
got her.
Gaga.
You know where she got her stage name from, right?
No.
baby.
No,
don't.
no. That you even think that. Queen.
Oh,
She grew up a
Radio
fan
Gaga.
of
Radio,
Freddie
yeah.
Mercury.
Oh.
Yeah.
She was a fan of.
Oh
Tim
no,
Brady.
Nicotine, are you?
Well, this is one that I saw.
I don't like
I
this.
can't even read what they.
Hold on.
I don't
I
like
gotta
it.
blow it up. What's it say?
It
I
says,
am an,
go ahead, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
It says, I'm out of what is it? I'm out of work. I'm out of work fan. Lost my job when the Snyderverse ended. Please help. We'll work for bad movies. Hashtag sells the SJL to Netflix. I didn't make this. Saggy posted
You didn't
this.
have to.
I believe
didn't-
Saggy posted it.
The universe just handed us this.
I know. It was like,
I
come
straight
on,
away
man.
Hey, I
You know-
like this. He's going around cosplaying, asking for things he wants. It's not against anything. I approve.
Okay, but my thing is this. I mean, look, he got in his costume and did that. And are you meaning to tell me that he stood there all day and held that sign? Because that
No,
sign,
only for a few minutes.
he stood there to take a picture, then got
For
back
the
to the car and
picture.
left. And not only that, but the sign that he made, the font is so
Oh,
small you can't even read that if you're a passing driver.
Right.
So
Put the time into your sign, man.
So look, at the end of the day, and I know they don't like hearing this kind of shit, but at the end of the day, if you're gonna go there, do that, take a picture with a sign that nobody else can read except for the person taking the picture, then I'm sorry, that's for clout. You're doing it for clout. You're doing it to make a name for yourself within your community. And that's all that is. That's all that is. Did he go knock on the door? Did he try and talk to someone who worked there? Did he do anything besides take
No.
a picture and look like that?
Security will kick him out
Performative.
immediately.
I like what Andre said, and look like that.
Like that? I mean, I mean, as soon as I saw it, I was like, "Are you
I mean, he
kidding?"
looked pretty good. For
Andre,
a homeless person.
when certain people were talking about like, oh, we're building a family over here, and like we're a group of streamers and everything. We're a family. All I could think of was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie, where they're like, you call that there and that over there family.
You know what? I think the Power Rangers are a better example because like you have like leaders like Zordon and then alphas like
Justin,
that.
what do you think of these Scream 6 pictures?
I love them. I
Those are
love
nice.
the Scream
Those are
6
nice.
pictures.
Oh, the posters are
it's
great.
very unfortunate that there was like
care, nobody
manipulation
acts.
of the
Sydney's
ending
the
that
killer.
happened.
I mean, Courtney Cox needs to die by now. I mean,
Right.
Like,
No,
come
no,
on.
no,
Wow.
I
no,
want
no,
Sydney
no,
to be
no,
the
no,
killer,
don't
man.
you dare-
I'm
don't
in
you
this
dare
movie?
Say a bad word about
Nicotina's in the movie.
My
My
Was that
doppelganger?
Jason Momoa? Jason Momoa was in the movie, I think. If you go back up.
Jason Momoa is not in the movie.
He's not in this
What are
movie,
you
yeah,
talking
right.
He's in
about?
every
He's
other
in
movie.
Jason
He's in
Momoa.
I'll see you guys later.
That's not Jason Momoa.
That is a guy
Williams
named
out.
Jack
All I saw was the
Champion.
bottom of the beard for a second. No,
Yeah,
I
that
just-
guy's
Jason
name
Momoa was in
is
this one, like
Jack
600 million.
Champion, and he's fantastic.
I just want the secret to be that that Sydney is the killer this time. She's gone through this enough and through 5 movies. And finally, she's like, "Damn it, I'm killing all of you."
Is her
You know
husband dead?
what? You know what? That would be great if she didn't. If she got paid enough to be in the movie.
Return to Silent Hill. They're making another Silent Hill movie.
There's a Silent Hill movie to begin with.
Well, all
Yeah,
right.
Matt
All
Jordan
right.
said it's good. I don't watch it.
I'm interested in the Terrifier thing that's happening down there.
Return
Oh,
to
dear
Silent
Lord.
Hill. Christoph Gans movie has secured funding. Begins filming soon.
Hey, Max, have you watched Terrifier?
No, I'm not a big horror movie person.
Oh, you would be in for a treat.
I still have yet to watch Terrifier 2. We watched Terrifier 1 on
If
Thanksgiving
it's on
night
streaming,
with the
I could
family.
probably watch it.
Well, you watched it with the family?
I watched it with the family. Yes.
No!
Yes.
No, how?
Yes, on
how-
Thanksgiving.
How young is your youngest?
Of course.
17.
Oh, okay, you're good. Okay, yeah.
He's
you're
like
good.
6.
I thought, yeah.
Oh, wow.
2 years old.
That's fine. But Terrifier 2 ups it up. And
My son,
like,
my 4-year-old wants to go as Terrifier for for Halloween.
Marvel
And
star
Christmas.
breaks
He wanted to be that in
silence the rumor
Christmas.
He'll be next James Bond.
Oh,
Aaron
Aaron
Taylor
Taylor Johnson.
Johnson.
Oh, I hope it becomes James Bond. Hell
you know
yeah.
what? End the shit already. Who cares? I don't.
It's
I don't give a shit.
flattering. You can have something really positive about. You can also have something really negative and circulate. You want to stay in your lane. You stay grounded. Stay around the people that you love and you love
Get
you
the fuck
back.
outta here.
Stay away from Grace Randolph because she hates him as James Bond. And stay in that world because the moment you start believing the shit people say about you, you've lost your effing mind. You lost it.
I don't see how that's a viable option for James Bond. I mean,
Oh, he's great.
I don't even care.
I mean,
Taylor
he's
Johnson.
not bad, but that's I would never have thought of
He's,
him. Like,
he's 32 though. He's young though. Like,
Dude,
he
like
could play for the next 10 years.
Nicotina, don't you remember that guy kicks ass?
Wow.
Well, I mean, have you seen?
you didn't
Bullet
see that
Train?
coming?
Yes.
Yeah.
Justin, come here
Oh,
real
here we
close.
go.
Come here real close. Come here,
Oh,
come here,
God.
Justin, I want you to lean in, nice and nice. Pucker
Jesus
up, too
Christ.
sweet. pucker up too sweet. And kiss them all. Kiss them all. You deserve to kiss them all for that horrible pun.
No, I'm just kidding.
I just look away. That's all I do.
I mean.
Oh no! Don't do that to the mic. Not appropriate. You're gonna get spammed.
He's gonna get demonetized.
I'm testing the mic for you. Testing the mic for you. Here, bring the.
Well,
big
this
black
is the
mic
thing
over
I'm
here.
excited about.
Yeah,
I want to
this
go
is
watch
great.
Iron Legend. Listen, I'm sure no one likes what Will Smith did, but
I don't give a fuck. Nobody talks about the slap no more, bro. Been like 6 years.
I am so ready for Will.
If you want to talk about the slap, that's like talking about Ezra Miller problems. Like nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck then. But no, this is badass. Like
But
nowadays the dust is settled.
The dust is settled. Nobody cares. Like Amber Heard, who's that?
Right. You know what? At the time, I will say this. At the time that happened, I thought it was disrespectful to the Academy. I thought it was disrespectful. I mean, it's I think it's a statement.
I did. I thought it was
I
amazing.
think it's more of a statement. I think it's more of a statement of society and kind of where we're at. That it's like I see it all the time in the school that I work in. Sometimes is that people have a real hard time controlling their emotions, controlling their actions. And so I felt that it was a lack of that. And I don't think that it was a good thing. But you know what? They took care of it, man. He got censured or whatever, and you move on.
He's
right?
banned to 20. He's banned into 2032 or 31. Damn, that's 10 years.
It's quite a while.
But he's got a lot left to offer the entertainment industry.
Plus, the Oscars say
he's not done. He's not done.
The Oscars say
But he
he
also,
still could win an award. So
And I
it doesn't
hope
matter.
I'm not saying anything. Like I'm not making Jada a villain or anything. I don't necessarily like her, but I just hope everything stays good in his family life that keeps his because that really does affect your mental status. Not to give excuses, but I wish the best for him because he seems like a good person.
Bro, all she wants is the Tupac penis.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Isn't that
Anthony.
cool?
That really helped. Oh, that's
Jake Garrett, cool.
You guys, we're gonna do 10-minute warning. I have 10 minutes left of the stream, and I want to get through this mailbag here. Thank you, members, for submitting questions and comments.
Superboy.
Which
Quote
comic?
of the
Which
day:
comic book?
69. 69.
Yay!
Astronomy
Eradicator.
compels the soul to look upwards and
Who's
leads
that?
us
It's Eradicator.
from this
Eradicator,
world to
oh,
another. But eventually, for each small creatures, such as we, the vastness, is only
Holy
bearable
shit.
through love.
Been 69 days. Damn.
Yeah.
No,
Hey.
it's not, yeah, okay.
Hey, and Max, I hope you're well rested for tonight. Not really. I wasn't well rested. And I have a jarring question for you. If you were stranded on an island with everyone you know on what I don't know where this is going
I know.
on the MME panel, and there's no food or supplies left, what? You
Who would you
asked that
cannibalize
question? Who would
Who are you
you?
gonna cannibalize?
You have to.
I am
answer
not
it.
answering that question.
Answer the question.
You gotta
he
get-
He just said this so he could say CJH.
Bro, I could survive
There's a
without no
choice to eat
food. To be
CJH.
Answer the
Dude,
question.
Me with
You
his-
got to pick somebody who's the most cut, has the most muscle.
Oh, you
Yeah,
gotta
no,
eat Anthony.
also, that includes people who
You
are
gotta
not
eat
eating
Anthony.
anymore.
Caden would be the first one.
There ain't no
What?
bones on there. Or there's no meat.
There ain't
on
no
this
bones. Yeah,
What?
Listen,
It's all
Mass-
bones.
Mass Vigilante.
he's just a slug.
He's like, what cereal is that from Captain Crunch? Is like, oops, all berries. Like, oops, all bones, no muscle.
Well, I love Mass Vigilante, but I'm not going to cancel you or anything, bro, but I don't really like you saying someone else in the team's autistic questions. I like CGH's questions.
No,
But-
CJ. is
okay,
crazy.
but I'm not answering that.
Who are you gonna eat?
I don't know.
Eat
I
somebody.
don't know.
How many
don't
questions do
know.
you get, Max?
Dude,
Like
depending on how
on an
delicious
average.
If
it
I
was.
say that on air, it's going to come back to haunt me. I don't want to
No,
say who I'm
well,
eating.
who cares? Who cares? It's a question. It's a member's mailbag. They pay you for it. So
So I have to answer who,
Yes.
who on the.
Yes. Answer.
Bro, Caden, damn.
Caden, are you even there?
Yes. Why?
Yes.
Me.
I didn't say you.
Is it just the people who are on the panel right now, or all your friends?
How about everyone you know on YouTube?
Or like everyone who was not just everyone who is on the panel, but people who are not here anymore.
I can't pick. I can't choose.
So let's just break it down. Just the people who are on the panel right now, Max. Who are you eating?
Well, Nicotina.
Well,
you gonna eat me?
No. I'm saying Nicotina
spicy.
and the four nerds created Project Justice League, and I want them to do something in the future. So I'm not going to do that. And that might be helpful on the island.
Yeah, we need to see the haircut.
Is this gonna come down to the person that you think is least productive?
Right.
Enosh is a good friend. Caden. I love Caden. Justin, Anthony. I don't know.
God. All right. Well, anyway,
Pick one.
Let's move on.
Anthony. Yeah, Anthony. I just wanted to hear.
Wow.
By the sound of your voice, you sound very meaty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If I had the pick, I'll pick Anthony. Okay.
Move over, Bacon. Now there's something.
All right. I answered.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. I don't even know what Anthony looks like. I have no idea, but I'll eat him.
Yeah, don't eat Jesus. Unless you go to church.
Yeah,
I guess you can have communion. Like,
here we go. Face reveal.
No.
Hey, Watcher, this Supergirl is released. This Supergirl's all over the place. This Supergirl, I got her at Target for Injustice. Yeah, she's all over the place.
How about Enosh coming? Hey, look at that Sasha Calle.
Does it come with the book?
Amazing. Sasha Calle looks amazing. It's Liz Wonder.
I didn't know, man. Well, no, look.
Know that?
The only reason I brought it up was because I was looking here and four different Superman groups were reporting it as Sasha Calle. So
Saggy. Now Saggy get here after I had to answer that question. Damn it.
What
So
happened?
you'd eat Saggy?
I would eat Saggy.
I'd eat Saggy too.
What the fuck did I just come on to?
So one of the questions was...
Hey, blow me up, Max.
Oh boy.
I've already eaten Saggy.
What?
What the hell did I come on here for?
Oh, you came on, all right.
You knew what you were getting yourself into.
I literally just come in and I have Andre and Enosh like, oh, why did Saggy? I'm like, what the hell did
There's
I
a
do?
question that's been proposed to Max that if he was stuck on a desert island and he had to eat one of us, cannibalize, eat one of us, who would you eat? Yeah, and so I would eat you, but never mind.
I'm snitching.
Wow.
I'm snitching. Both you men are. I'm
Anthony.
snitching.
I picked Anthony.
Wait, who's the fattest person on the panel? That's who
Don't
you
eat that.
You don't want to eat the fattest person on the panel.
I would last a long time. That's all I'm saying.
Enosh is kind of a big guy.
I am a big guy. You know what?
He's got big fingers. They're like sausage links.
They do. William is not here, but I mean, William's kind of old, and I mean, he's probably tough as meat.
We want some
his
fresh.
meat
I
you
Justin.
don't want old. That's like beef jerky,
right?
I
don't know, man. You season William just right though. He would be like beef jerky.
No, guys.
Man,
Eat Justin. Justin's healthy. He looks like he's got some good meat on his bones, and I guarantee you, he would taste delicious. He eats well.
No,
you like his meat?
Yeah, I like his meat.
Oh, can we eat Bob Ross over there? Bob Ross is eating Bob Ross over there.
I know.
Why is little Bob Ross going down on big Bob Ross's little
He's
Bob
always
Ross?
doing that. That's his life. That's his life.
How many times do I have to say that?
Because obviously,
guys, it all comes down to this. Like, Bob Ross is just painting himself, okay? That's the explanation.
Painting his pants.
End of what's in his pants.
Painting. He's painting.
He's painting his own tonsils.
Ass, right there. I don't even know you can see that.
So little movie.
He's leaving a coat on his tonsils.
If there was a way we could keep Bat-fleck in the DCU while also selling him to Netflix as a bundle with Henry Cavill, Ray Cyborg, Momoa Dolphin.
Wait. So what happens if they keep Affleck around? Are they going to be like, "Oh fuck, well, we need him to get
Well,
sold"?
let me finish the question first. And the ever so talented Leslie
It's a mess.
Grace.
We're selling people now.
We are then free
What if the
to
Flash
sell
is a hit and they
animation
keep
rights
Ezra Miller?
to Tubi to finish the Snyderverse.
Tubi?
Then Snyder is done with Rebellion Planet,
Tubi?
Rebel Moon. For Rebels, he can use Tubi's
Who wrote
fully
this, my
3D
mother?
animation version of Snyderverse.
Max,
as
just
previous.
stop reading. You
Yeah,
lost us at Tubi, bro.
Look at Fantastic
The
Beasts.
Then the options of selling off scenes in
Beats by
NFT
Dre.
formats will give Warner Brothers the money they need to bring back Vlad and Michael Jackson, the Matrix reboot.
Michael
Beats by
Jackson.
Dre, Kryptonian Max. What do you think? I think it's an amazing plan.
Fantastic Beats by Dre.
Yeah,
Hold on.
like-
Does that say Fantastic Beats by Dre Pepsi Man movie?
Yo,
No. Little movie. You
Wow.
win.
Little Movie Preps trolling. I can't believe Max read that all
I
serious.
read it. That was a great plan. Lil.
Momoa Dolphin?
Where can I
Momoa
dress
Dolphin.
up and
Momoa
have my
Dolphin.
sign? I will carry that on a sign. Listen, I'm gonna get.
I feel like you should put that entire paragraph on a T-shirt.
Listen, I support to sell Zack Snyder Justice League to Netflix.
Of course you do.
I am
Here
going
we
to
go.
take up.
Here we go.
I am going to take up Release the Batgirl movie as
Wait,
my,
wait,
I'm
no.
going. That's going to be
Oh,
my.
dear
Max,
God.
let me ask you a question. Max.
I'm
Let
going
it
to
go.
collaborate with Little Movie Raptor.
Max,
Yes.
stop. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
So you support selling to Netflix, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen.
Do you know that the guy who literally worked with Zack Snyder literally explained word for word and knows for a fact that that's not possible and literally said so on Twitter?
When?
Literally
But do
explained
you
why
know
it can't
that
happen.
guy's name, Saggy? Because if you don't know
Jay
that guy's name,
Oliver.
okay,
Show
good.
me,
Okay.
show me the receipts.
Oh, you haven't done this yet? You guys been going for almost 3 hours. You haven't talked about this?
No.
Jesus.
I
Max.
said in the private chat.
We've been preoccupied with who's going to get it
An
eaten.
hour ago, I said, "Can you put the link in?"
I thought you were blowing smoke on my ass. I was like, yeah, whatever.
I don't want to see this. Are you trying to convince us?
What
that
the?
you
Whoa!
burn?
I just looked for a second. Why was
Whoa.
the camera too far down?
Oh God. Okay, so here, I'll pull it up.
Yeah,
this
pull
was
That's
it
what
up,
she
pull it
said.
out.
Yeah,
this was
pull it up,
Saggy's,
Andre.
oh wait, that's not the one. Hold
Well,
on.
let
No,
me
pull
get,
mine
let-
up, 'cause I'm
yeah,
a
get
savage.
Ready. Let me get the.
I know, but I
more
can't
cop-
see it very well.
James Gunn.
That's
wants
what
to
she
know
said.
Hold on.
What one movie
Wow.
everyone
I
likes that
I like this one.
everyone likes
I
that
can't
you
find
hate?
I can't find it.
That's what he said.
What's one movie that everyone likes that I hate?
I love this question, and I think everyone should be able to answer.
Andre, you need help, baby boy.
What is this?
I
one?
like
got
most
it.
movies. I would say Ryan Zeverfett, and I gotta remember to have Ryan on. I really like Crawl, and he hated it, and he will not listen to my recommendations.
Oh
anymore.
yeah, that he told me all about that one. He told me to watch that
the
shit. It was
question
fucking
is,
terrible.
What's a movie that you
It's a good
hate,
movie.
Max, that everyone else loves?
Oh,
That's a lot.
that I hate and everyone else loves.
Mm-hmm. The unpopular opinion. This is actually a really good question.
Well, Thor: Love and Thunder, but there's some people who don't like that.
No, that's a safe answer. No, bullshit. No, classic film.
Justin called you out. That's a safe answer. I'm dead.
I don't hate a lot of movies. I'm trying to think of one that everyone really.
All right, well, then
like
everyone
I love
else, let's all
Avatar.
talk
Everyone
about
hates on that. What's some recent movies that? Go ahead. Avatar sucks.
I mean, you love
You suck.
Justice League.
No, Avatar sucks.
Actually, I changed my answer.
Here-
I mean,
here-
International
here's a
Island.
physical representation of Avatar the movie.
Okay, that's actually a good answer.
It made $2
Nick,
billion
do you have a
at the
movie
box
that you
office. She lost anyways.
that
She
everyone
lost.
likes
She
that
lost.
you just don't see it?
I mean,
Who
you
you
like
talking to?
Justice
Who's
League,
talking to?
didn't
Nicotina, I said.
Oh, you did?
Andre's
I was
like
what?
totally like
I'm
I
like
just
getting
saw
tweets ready to go
Kermit
here.
the
so.
Frog, like
I don't know. I can't think of one.
You're saying
I like most movies.
What film do I like that everybody hates?
no, what film
No,
do you
no,
hate that
everyone
everybody
likes it, but
loves?
you can't stand.
Everyone
You're like, why do
loves
people
that
like
you
this?
hate.
Oh,
just don't get.
Oh man, I don't know. That's a tough one.
The Rise of Skywalker, you love it. Nicotina, stop it.
A movie that I love and everyone hates.
No movie
No,
that you hate
they
that everyone
love
else
it,
loves.
You can't stand. You're like, why? What do people see in this? Like, why do they like this so much? I don't get
The
it.
Last Jedi.
Okay.
Stop lying.
That's also a safe answer. Nice try.
Does everybody love The Last Jedi? Has it come around to that?
I don't like the
enough
last one. I don't
people like
I don't
it to the point where
last
I'm
one.
like, fuck. I'm not a big fan of it, but
Okay,
I
well,
had the tweet that we were talking about earlier from
Okay,
Jay
thank
Oliva.
you,
That
thank
if you want to pull that up,
I guess I can accept that, but you know,
before we
that's
start
not-
getting to know each other too much. Okay, so Clay Staub put this out there. He said, "Nice seeing an old friend," and he brought the Flying Fox.
Wait.
too.
Didn't the Flying Fox got destroyed in Justice League?
Yeah,
Got
but that.
destroyed,
So according
Snyder cut
to
his canon.
according to an influencer out there, that makes the SJL canon. But we'll find
It
out.
is
in the movie.
canon.
Yeah, I think it is, but we'll see how it's played out. Oh fuck, he's got his
This is a great dodging of the question.
No. Well,
And now we know also is that Andre has been DMing Film Junkie.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Anyway.
spicy DMs, baby.
I know.
Ooh.
Here, you want to see it? No. Okay, so
that's what he said.
I hate you can't make that go away either. It's like, can you just make that go away?
No, you can't.
No, you can. You have to undo it and then just like hit messages and whatever.
Okay. Well, anyway. Okay, so right here, he goes, dude, I'm a big fan of Ben Affleck Batman. It's really disheartening that we will not see Joe Manganiello Deathstroke and Batman movie. What? Can you at least ask someone to provide a script? Like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? And so he was like, I'm sorry, but I don't own a script. It's owned by WB, whatever. And so then Batman: The Last Goodbye, I guess this is maybe a film he's working on, I guess. He goes, well, Jay Oliva, we are working on it. Like, we got this one. We started a little trend called the hashtags. And Zach said, hopefully cooler heads would prevail. So he's taking a statement that he said in the past and using it towards their hashtag.
Completely in context.
Yeah. Either way, we are thrilled to see what you got up your sleeves with the upcoming projects. Okay, but this is my favorite part. Well, Jay Oliva, we're working on it. Like, hang tight, buddy. So then he goes,
"We got you."
He goes, thanks. Good luck with that, but I highly doubt it because WB will not want a competing universe studio to their main one. Plus, the licensing fees involved would be too high to make any business sense.
Yes.
Unless they were buying the characters like Sony did to Spidey. Okay, and this said everybody. So that whole side of the fandom was like, "Oh, 6-minute abs," and so this guy Gene's Ghost, whatever the fuck that is, he goes, "But Jay, it's a multiverse, right? Gunn gets his sandbox and Snyder gets his. James Gunn doesn't give a fuck about that. Anyway, he goes, yes, it's a multiverse, but who's going to pay it? Who's going to pay for it? A CBM costs $150 to $200 million plus to produce and takes at least 2 years to make. How is a streamer supposed to recoup the cost? WB isn't going to sell the ancillary rights like merchandise and etc. They won't own those characters forever." Right. And before we get to the next one, this guy replied. And where was it?
Yeah, like even if there was profits to make, eventually the movies would revert back to Warner Brothers, and like
yeah. But one of these guys was like, where was it? I don't know where it's at. He was like, just release it in theaters. Like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, cool. That's awesome. So this is the other response. He goes, and we all know that WB has plans for these characters, so they aren't going to take a deal like that.
Right.
Marvel sold Spidey during a time of bankruptcy. WB isn't there, and I doubt they would do such a deal in today's climate. So then this guy, The Last Goodbye, he goes, under normal circumstances, this is when Saggy really went off on. Under normal circumstances, I would agree with you. However, it's no secret that WBD is broke and need money badly to fund Gunn's slate. Like, how the fuck do you know that?
That's not true because they're making I Am Legend 2 and Constantine 2.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's our campaign to start a conversation with Netflix and WB. Then it's a win in my book, an honor to speak with you. And so Saggy took liberties with this one. Saggy, you want to tell me what you said about this?
Who's eating chips?
Oh yeah. So my response to that was, so you've seen WBD's financial books to know how
right.
And then it's like
he's like no, I watched Shil Abdul Rogues. They told me all about it.
And the funny thing, right? It's like, number one, have you seen the financial books at WB to know how deep in the red they are? No.
I
And
read
if-
Geekosity for
but
the
hold on,
articles.
But hold on, here's the thing. Even if that's the case, even if, say, WBD's in the red, okay, that they're financially hurting, which rumor has it they are, right? But that doesn't mean bankruptcy. There's a difference between being low on funds and
Right.
being bankrupt. The Marvel was literally going to go bankrupt. WBD is not there yet. So
Well,
there's a
look at
huge
Fox.
difference.
Fox was bankrupt. It
Well,
went
and
bankrupt.
more than likely they would find other ways to do that than other to sell the characters because they've already had precedent for knowing what that's like to one day try to get all their characters back.
Right. But here's the thing too. If they were, say for argument's sake, say WBD was going bankrupt. They were about to go bankrupt and they needed to save their company. They would sell their IPs not
Whoa,
to
hey now.
Netflix. No, they would. They'd sell
Be
their
out on a
top,
corner. I got an IP for you, baby.
but they would. They'd sell their IPs
sell
not to
my IP.
Netflix. They'd sell the IPs to like Sony or whatever other company that would be big enough to produce.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know what they would do because I don't work in that industry,
Right.
so I
Right.
can't make a educated guess on who they would sell it to. But I mean, when you hear this kind of statement coming from Jay Oliva, it's kind of like, okay, so if he's saying that, right, and other people in the industry are saying the same thing, right, it's kind of like, okay, it's obvious that this is kind of direction it's going to go. Now, if it does happen, I'd be thrilled. I'd be like, great,
Yes.
that's awesome, right? That's great. But according to Jay Oliva, it makes perfect sense here. Why would Gunn and DC and Warner Brothers, for that matter, why would they say, hey, let's lease out not just Batman, but let's lease out the entire fucking Justice League and all the characters connected to them and let Zach finish his story on Netflix. And then while we do our own reboot.
Right.
So we're actually going to compete with ourselves.
Yes.
And then if they like
Makes
that
total
better, it doesn't make any sense.
Andre,
William and I had this debate on the phone earlier tonight because William is in the camp that he feels like it's improbable, but he sees a way that it could be done. But he tried to tell me that it would cost under $450 million total, that it wouldn't be like the Lord of the Rings deal with was Amazon. And I told him, I said, I got to disagree with you here. I said, first of all, the licensing fee, right? What is the licensing fee going to be for all those characters and for all this stuff? And he's like, well, the licensing fee is really not that bad because they're already going to be licensing like other things and stuff like that, so they could roll it in. I said, well, what do you think a licensing fee would cost? And he goes, well, there's no way for me to know. I said, okay, but you got a number in your mind, obviously, if you think it's going to be under $450 million for the whole shebang. So what do you think it's going to cost? He says, I don't know, $30 to $40 million. I said, BS. I said,
that is like
30 to 40 million.
I said, there is no way. There is no way. So I said, listen, I will meet you on this. I'm going to say 70 million. And I think that's still
like the lowest.
Like the lowest, right? But I said, I'll give you 70 million. I said, now, how much do you think the production cost on Justice League 2 and 3 is going to cost for them? And he says, total 300 million.
Nope.
And I said, BS.
That's
Dude,
like
there is
500
no
million.
way. There is no way that they're going to get those two movies done for $300 million.
No.
And he goes, well, they got stagecraft and stuff. I said, no, because Zach is not going to do it cheap. Zach is not. If Zach came back to do it, Zach's going to do it right. Right? I mean, can we all agree
He's
with
not
that? I
gonna
mean,
be like,
hey,
let's cut the budget in half and I'll make
right,
that. No, he's not.
right. He's not going to do that. He's been down that route. So hold on. Let me finish where we went because we got to there. I said, okay. So I said, listen, even if I give you these ridiculous numbers and you give me the 70 million, which is low end, and I give you the 300 million, say that's the cheapest. Like they literally just like shoot it literally the entire movie on Zack Snyder's driveway. Okay. With a green screen. And they do it for $300 million. I said, we're already at $370 million. Now, how much do you think, because Zach has said, yeah, I did Zack Snyder's Justice League for free. I'm not doing anything else for free.
Yeah, he's not going to do it for free.
Right? So what are you going to pay Zack Snyder? Then you have to get back. Think about all the people that are in, all the characters that are in there. You have to get back Ben Affleck. You have to get back Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, Ezra Miller, Ray Fisher. You have to get Jason Momoa. You have to get Amy Adams. You have to get Joe Manganiello. You have to get Jesse Eisenberg.
Hines.
You have to get Ray Porter. I said,
Like
what do
you
you
have-
think? What do you think that alone, just those Jay Leto or Jared Leto? You have to get Jared Leto. That's how they're going to do it. That's how they're going to do it. Hold on. That's how they're going to do it. They're not going to get Jared Leto. They're going to get his impersonator, Jay Leto.
Oh, the answer.
Jay Leno.
Jay Leno. Okay, but no, you know what I mean? So you have all those actors, and then God knows whatever, because I know that I'm missing some people, right? But like all those actors alone, I said
Lawrence Fishburne,
right? I said, William,
Bernie
how much do you
Goodness.
think? How much do you think all those people are going to cost? I said, because you're telling me $450 million
you got to
max,
cut characters, cut
right?
them out.
I said, we're already at 370. You really think that you're going to get them for under $100 million? All those people? No. With Zach and everything. And I said, the production company, I said, they still have to make the movie. Like
You
there's
got a much better chance of getting the Ayer cut released because it's
Right.
actually a finished. Well, it's a mostly finished product.
And I said,
It's film.
and he said, well, look, they only spent $500 million for Lord of the Rings. I said, exactly. And I said, and Lord of the Rings was one of those things. I said, I don't really know what they're doing with Lord of the Rings now. I said, but because I've never been a fan of Lord of the Rings, but I said, I get
But
that,
there was
right?
no one
because
attached to those.
It was
things.
three movies,
but
though.
they're
It was
doing
$500 million for three movies.
but they're doing the Lord of the Rings thing. I said, but Lord of the Rings is a classic, proven commodity, right? That's
an IP.
That's
Yeah,
an IP,
it's a
right?
That's an IP.
That's an IP.
Yeah.
I said, look, as much as I love Zack Snyder's Justice League, as much as I love Batman v Superman, as much as I love Man of Steel, I don't know that you have the support for that to justify north of $500 million for two movies.
I think you have a better
I
chance. of-
completely understand that. What's the rest
Saggy-
of James
Saggy
Gunn's
wants to
question?
Well,
it's a movie
William
that
told
everyone
me
likes
William
that
told
you
me that
hate.
it's less likely that it would go to Netflix and more that it would go to Amazon because Amazon will just do anything. I
But
said
that's
no.
what-
At some point, that budget is going to be so
I think
bloated that
it's not an
somebody's
IP.
going to have to look
I
at it
think
and
at
go,
this point, if
no.
it were to
IP.
happen, it'd
Not
be
an
most
IP.
likely animated. Like even if
Yes.
it's possible,
Yes.
because then you don't have to use the original actor.
You would
and
have
can just
a
finish
much
the story.
You
And
have a
I
much
want
better
it.
chance. You have a much better chance if the hashtag was licensed Batman or Bat-fleck to Netflix, and then you're just licensing the Batman character to do a Batman movie. That's totally different. Okay, because then you're talking about a set of characters that belong to Batman as opposed to the entire fucking Justice League.
Guys,
Well, and you were
Yeah,
right.
they're
You
okay.
were right. You were
Wait,
right, Andre.
wait,
You were right, Andre.
wait.
Because there's already people that I've seen tweets from that like, why would Jay Oliva is right because the thing is like immediately there would be comparisons. Immediately there would be a back and forth between which one's better because they're the same characters that they're trying to launch, right? And I said, and it's not fair because you're literally you're not making a new thing with these characters to say, oh, well, it's not going to really compete. You are literally taking the old DCEU, the old main continuity, and continuing it on. So I said, I've already seen people tweet things like, oh, come on, James, let us have, the Netflix deal so that we can have ours, like this tweet that we just saw. It's a win-win for everybody. But then in the same token, they go, and then James Gunn, you can have your woke DC as much as you want and crap all over it as much as you want. Like, that's the attitude of people already. Like, if you give them this, and I want this, but it just it's not probable. It's not as easy as just saying, oh, well, they could license the characters. It's just not that simple.
Enosh, you're missing the point.
Okay.
The point is, James Gunn said it can't happen. Jay Oliva said it couldn't happen. A lot of people who work in the industry said it wouldn't happen, but it's just their opinion. So it
But
doesn't
James Gunn also lied when he said that he talked to Zack Snyder. and Zack
Exactly.
didn't
He's
show
a-
up.
they're all
He
lying.
I have
Listen.
a take on that.
Listen,
I'm sure
hold
you
on.
do.
Before you get your
No,
take,
If it's
I-
anything,
Wait,
if it's anything other than James Gunn actually had a conversation with Zack Snyder, it's BS.
No,
Listen,
I
guys, no.
speculate that if games, sorry, Saggy, I just got to get this out.
Go
Get it
ahead.
off my chest. if James Gunn did actually talk about Zach about potential DC projects, I think James Gunn would be talking about potentially Zach doing something in his slate for his vision, not for Zach to finish his.
Exactly.
And that's why Zach had none of it, is my opinion. I am just speculating. I don't know exactly what was said, but obviously
here's my thing.
That doesn't mean he doesn't want to do anything altogether. If he comes back, he'd probably want to finish what he started.
Here's my thing, right? People who work in the industry clearly don't know anything about the industry. YouTubers and people on Twitter know more about the industry than the people who work in the industry. So, like, let's just be realistic here.
Guys who seem nervous at Comic-Con pictures and hover their arm over female actresses.
Yep.
Right. Let me just say. I'm just saying.
Wearing like satin shirts.
Right. People.
Maybe a satin shirt, Andre. I don't know. Maybe a satin shirt here or there.
It's not a bad idea to do the
People who stream from their bedroom.
Oof. No, they don't know. Listen, these YouTubers, these scoopers, guys, they know more about the industry and business than the people who work in the industry and business. That's just what it is. So,
Second, not to cut you off, but I retweeted Jay Oliva's tweet and I said, I'm all, dude, we've been saying this for weeks now. And so somebody replied and said, well, dude, Peter Safran said that they're open for business and that they're open to having shows on Amazon, Hulu, and Netflix. It's kind of like, and I said, I was like, here's the problem though, is that you don't know what he's talking about.
Right.
You don't know if he's talking about the Justice League. You don't know if he's talking about what's
the
it
Cape
called?
Crusader,
Sandman, or Sweet Tooth. You have no idea.
Chip, the Green Lantern.
Right.
You can't assume that. Oh well, if he said that means it's a possibility. And I'm sure if you would have Peter Safran said, "Hey, would you license out the entire Justice League to Netflix?" He'd be like, "Why would I do that for? Like, what are you talking about?" Right. So this was used as an example. But again, what we're doing is we're taking someone's comment, right, and we're applying it to a narrative.
Yes.
Like, well, look, he said it. He said, but like the idea of we like the idea of having shows on Amazon, Hulu, and Netflix. There it is. But it's not the same thing. It's like, come on, use common sense.
Right.
I don't know.
Like
and there's really, and I'll say this, and I've said it before in my show. There are actually really good people that are a part of this whole like hashtag event, and for that, it's like, there's good people in there, okay, but unfortunately, a lot of bad people.
Look.
But Darth Scipio. But here's the thing. These wouldn't be cameos.
Who
if you do Justice League 2 and 3, I told William, what's Justice League 2 supposed to be, right? Andre was just part of Project Justice League. You got the nightmare scenario, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of shit.
So the whole thing is CGI, man. The whole thing is pretty much you got
here's the last
side.
one. Here's the last one that I'm sharing. And so I was sent this image earlier, and I thought, okay, well, hey, look, if he was there. And I'm being fucking 100%.
Oh my god!
I was like,
again.
I was like, if he really showed up, that's awesome. And so I asked him, I said, "Hey, was this you?" And he replied, "Nope."
Yeah, we know that. We know.
And then to make things worse, this is actually a tweet from Saggy, and she applied this gift to go along with it, which I was like, "Oh man."
I think it was Caden.
No.
I think that Wayne Carr was Caden.
No, it was definitely.
Anthony. Definitely me. Yes.
No.
Well, the best part about this, though, right? The best part about this is, I guarantee you, it was one of those numbnuts of the panel.
I feel.
Yeah.
Hey, Andre.
Exactly. Like,
Andre, I feel like the Phantom Menace of this tweet.
You said Phantom Menace.
Yes. I feel like the Emperor Palpatine behind it.
Well,
I was saying, listen.
So I got to get to sleep soon, everyone. Go ahead, Saggy.
Phantom Menace. I literally, on my stream today, called this movement, because you know how everyone used to shit on Phantom Menace? I'm like, if you guys want Phantom, hold on, pause. Why would you highlight Justin? I'm like, if y'all thought Phantom Menace was bad, this movement is like Phantom Menace on friggin' bath salts. Okay, that's like on bath salts
and no sleep.
It's because all these people have sabotaged and hijacked the entire thing. It used to be when the Snyder Cut came out, and a lot of us were saying, "Hey, restore the Snyderverse," right? We were saying, "Hey, we'd love to see the Snyderverse continued," and yeah, we were disappointed when we saw like the articles coming out saying, like, no, we're not going to do it and everything like that. And so yeah, we got a little bit of that kind of righteous indignation about it, but nobody was at that point in the main system of things, making threats. Nobody was, making things, that we were going to, go sabotage people or whatever, making outlandish claims or whatever. We were voicing our opinions. We were doing streams together. We were voicing our opinion of what we would like to see. And we were hoping. Nowadays, all these people have sabotaged this. They've hijacked it, and they've lost the plot of what it is. They don't even remember what we were trying to get the Snyder Cut for. It's all about them. It's all about, well, I will accept no other Superman than this. I will accept no other Batman than this. And they totally lose the plot that the Snyder Cut was not about us getting what we want. The Snyder Cut was about Zack getting retribution for what had happened to him, and most importantly for Zack, it was in recognition of his daughter. All this nonsense now about getting what I want or what we deserve and all this stuff, a lot of people have internalized it to them and made it about them, and now we got personalities running rampant throughout the whole thing. And grifting and stealing from people, and it's just it's wrong.
But on top of that, sorry, Saggy, but on top of that, you have this hashtag event, right? Which again is a perfect opportunity for you to also incorporate a fundraiser attached to this. That
Right.
was not even in the equation.
No.
And so the last time anything was put together that was supposed to be big is like, remember the billboard that they made? And AFSP wasn't on there at all.
Yeah.
And it didn't even dawn on them. They're like, wait, what? Like,
That's a great point. That's a great point,
fandom was
Andre.
built on that.
Andre, I literally had someone in my chat today when I was clowning on that AI thing. I had somebody in my chat. I love what Max did. Somebody was in my chat complaining, and they literally was like, I was like, well, where was this hype? You know what you guys should be doing if you support Zack so much? Why aren't you having this energy for Rebel Moon and hyping that up for everybody and stuff? And the person was like, I don't care about Rebel Moon. It's just a knockoff of Star Wars. I want him to do DC. I'm like, exactly. Mask came right off in my chat. Just gone. Like, yeah, that's tell me you don't care about Zack Snyder without telling me you don't care about Zack Snyder.
I think a lot of them, will support Rebel Moon. At least I hope. And I don't have any doubt of that. But I mean, when you make it solely about, selling it to Netflix or licensing it to Netflix, but you don't have, because I mean, like, if you did a fundraiser at the same time, then you're at least saying, hey, look, we're rallying for this, and on top of that, we raised this much money for a great cause, because that's what this fandom was built on, and that's what this fandom has been all about. But they didn't do that. They instead just tweeted and sent videos of themselves.
You're right. Well, remember, Andre, when Zack said even if the movie had never gotten made, meaning the Snyder Cut, that what meant more to him was the money that was raised for suicide prevention.
Yes.
Yeah, That's
the whole point, and people are missing that, and it's sad to see.
That's what's very offensive to me. And also, can we fucking move on and just forget about this bullshit?
Never.
It will never go
good
away.
Good segue, because I have to get to bed.
Yeah.
So,
The segue being, what's the
mailbag.
movie that everyone else hates that you like? That
Super
everyone
Mario
else
Brothers.
hates? Let's
Super Mario Brothers.
All right.
Next topic.
Boom.
Hey, my wife is okay. My
I
wife
like
had surgery
most
today.
movies.
She's okay.
Oh,
Tiftastic
Mine
is
is the
doing great.
never-ending story. Falcor fucking sucks.
Oh, you suck. You take that back right now. You wash out that dirty mouth right now.
Never.
You take it
Okay,
back
The
right
Dark
now, or may
Knight
Falcor fly his dog face right up your rear end.
Justin would like that.
He wishes, and he'll die in the process.
Nah, he'll
Justin-
split you in two.
Nah, Justin got tight
he
butt
won't.
cheeks,
No,
man.
he absolutely will
Oh,
not,
you
because
can
I will
take
not
it.
allow
You can
that
take
to
a
happen.
whole luck dragon up there.
Let's let him do the questions.
Well,
The questions.
Wakanda Forever is a recent one. I'm like, I don't understand why people like this. I just don't. It's not good.
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, it's just not good.
Yeah, I watched it. I actually watched it the other night. I watched it the other night, and it was like, it's okay, but it's just not
Very underwhelming.
Yeah.
Why do you have Axel in the basement, Saggy?
Oh my god.
Don't worry about it.
Fucking Axel, dude.
Don't worry
All
about
right.
it.
So, honest question. What would you do if you had an actual if an actual alien invasion happened? I would invite them on my stream.
I would have sex with all of them.
Wow.
Oh my
CJ
god!
CJ is an alien.
I gotta say, just
She's already had sex with everybody else. Why not the aliens? But
What would you do?
She just
What
went right
would you
after
do,
it.
Enosh? So I would invite them on the stream. Saggy would just F them all.
Like,
what would I do? What would I do?
Integrate yourself into their system. You would.
You know what?
Like,
I would probably.
Like, yes.
I would.
my
No, wait.
alien
I'm
overlord.
changing my answer.
Okay.
I would invite them on the stream, and then I would say, "Have you heard about Zack Snyder Justice League on Netflix? Can you help us?
Do you know anybody at
restore-
Z- Do you know anybody at?
And
then they would
Netflix?
vaporize you.
It's an invasion.
Because there's
They
an
are not
invasion.
here to talk to you. They're
I
here
said,
to
"Are you here
kill
for the
you.
Snyder cut?"
They're like, we
I
made a
would say,
mistake.
Are you here? To
They're
watch
like,
coming.
yeah, that's
Take
one
us
of our
to Zack
problems.
Snyder.
That's one of the
Take us to
reasons
Zack
why we're
Snyder.
here,
Just to Zack
and that's
Snyder.
why we want to kill all of humanity.
We have seen the Snyder cut. It is
y'all are doing
the
it wrong.
optimal version of Justice League.
Listen, y'all
Take
thought
me
my
to Joss Whedon
y'all
immediately.
y'all thought my answer was a little thoughty, and it was, but I would survive the alien invasion because I had sex with them all.
They just probe you.
I'm okay with that too.
I think that's
You
the
would
point.
create
That's
you
the
would
point.
you would create a new race in your image, aliens.
Exactly.
and
They'd
humans.
all
The new
look
race
like
in
me.
your image. Oh my god, that is
Bunch
so
of saggy melons just flopping around on there.
I like that. I
The
like that.
aliens
I'm
would all
down.
have saggy melons.
Oh.
wrong. The way you said
You know what I do? I'd probably watch every little thing that I could get my
I would
hands
ask
on,
them if
like
they-
to know what they were doing here, what was it about, and I
would
would think
tell
it was
them-
pretty cool.
I
Unless
would-
they're killing us all, I'd be like, hey, this is cool.
I would tell them Zack Snyder's Justice League was real and to help us protect us from Dark Side.
Oh god.
All right. Next
Why
question.
is the Jabba the
Next question.
Hutt the picture?
It's actually Jarbo.
Jabba the Hutt, yes.
Jarbo the Hutt.
Okay, next question. All right, and I really got to get. I'm not going to stay. I'm sorry, I'm not going to stay behind the scenes for the backstage talk. And you know,
We're gonna have backstage
because Maggie's already
Neither am I.
taking care of the aliens. I don't know what's going to happen backstage.
I gotta go too. I'm hungry.
Mass vigilante, take aim and destroy the mothership and restful. And I think CJH is actually an alien. I really do.
Yeah.
Brucifer says best streams are Max only fans. I mean Max only. Thank you, Brucifer. I really appreciate that. Tell that to
They hate us. They
RJ,
hate us.
Caden, and Matt Jarbo that invaded
What?
my own
That was
Max
10 other
only.
people. The 10
That
other
was-
people that joined the stream.
Yeah, I tried to do
No.
a solo stream. I said
And
Max
then you
only.
invited people on.
I did not invite. I invited Ashley on. Okay, and then she's busy.
You opened up the floodgates, and that's your fault. And we called you out on it, and you didn't like it.
Yeah. Samir, hey Samir, thank you. Now that it has happened, what do you believe the Zack Snyder Justice League push on 2/14 achieved? I actually
Nothing.
think
Nothing.
it was.
nothing.
Listen,
Nothing.
I
nothing,
think it got people
nothing.
together to
It got
reminisce about
nothing
their
accomplished.
love, and I don't think it's gonna happen.
It exposed how many lonely motherfuckers were out there on Valentine's
Well,
Day.
I mean, combined, it got like 300 and some 300,000 tweets. I mean, that's not bad.
No,
they got over 1 million tweets. Didn't you hear?
It was kind of like a high school reunion. You're not in high school anymore.
Saggy
but you're
is going
like,
hentai. Oh, God.
You're reliving
Listen,
the old
listen,
times
listen.
where things were cool, but it's
It
nothing's
didn't-
really gonna
it
happen.
didn't
You're all
work.
just in a,
It didn't work. There was a bunch
It
of
got
lonely
nothing
motherfuckers.
accomplished. It exposed
They
how
were- That's a
bunch of
lonely
bull.
and sad people are. Okay,
Yeah, yeah. They clearly didn't have dates on Valentine's Day. They've never.
They didn't
some
eat
of them
the
have
pussy.
never gotten
That's
laid
what
in
they
their
did.
life, and you know what?
What?
Get one.
My
What?
bad. Sorry.
Anthony.
Wow.
No,
Let
but
it
you know what I mean?
Let it
Like,
rip.
They're
I
not
don't think
heroes.
it's gonna
They're
work,
not
but
heroes.
It kind of got
God
some of the band
damn,
back together,
Anthony.
but a weird band. and
Yeah,
kinda-
yeah, but you know
kinda
what?
had a
You
day
know
to
what? It
remember
didn't
Zack
work.
Snyder's like it was.
The reason why it didn't
nostalgia.
work was because
Nostalgia.
because a lot of them were fueled by hatred, and you know what? The only The only thing that I can say about that is that love conquers hate, and the people who love are not on Twitter right now on Valentine's Day.
They went
Max.
Okay, but listen. First of all, it was ill-conceived. They had 2 hashtags.
Yep.
They did not have a purpose or like
They didn't even have a
like Andre said, like it wasn't attached to doing something positive. It was literally just, hey, look at it. This is all about us. This is all about what we want.
I got to get
right?
ready for.
It was like all about what we want,
I'll
and
handle
it didn't have any substance to it. It didn't have any substance to it. It was just, hey, look at us. We're trying to do something. It wasn't like in the past. Nicotina, where we were part of things that meant something.
Yes.
It just didn't mean anything. And it wasn't
like,
even clear, I mean, nobody cared about that. So
you know what it's like, and this might sound kind of mean, but it's like when there's like a fat ass party, right? And everyone's there, we're all having a great time, and then after the party's over, everyone kind of leaves. And then another group shows up and they're like, hey, is there still a party here? And the guy who got discarded and left off in the corner was like, yeah, there's a party here. Let me tell you all about it. And then they're like, oh, wow. And so it's just kind of like, look, I understand that people want to be a part of a community. They want to be a part of something where, they think the same, they're together. And I get that. But I don't know. Some of the methods just kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah.
I mean, for Christ's sake, some of them didn't even freaking rub one out on Valentine's Day. You think they would have released on that?
Well, that's their
never
own.
try it. They never try it.
Love yourself.
I mean, they could have done like a streaming event with just even a couple of shows. I mean, still could have led the way, but they didn't do that.
That was weird.
They just hashtagged all day. And it was
they got all these people who do streams and stuff, like you said. Like why weren't they running a campaign for?
I mean,
AFSP
they have
all
enough
day?
people in their community where they could have put shows together. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But they
Like,
didn't
they
do
could've
that
done
either,
a
which
whole
was like, that was the thing I thought. I was like, well, why wouldn't you have done that? Like that would have been the easiest thing to do. Like, well, okay, we'll take who's in that community? We'll like Skeet Walker. And the Bat Channel, Zod Rider, they could have put something together with just their community, which would have drawn in other fans and been like, hey, this is kind of cool. What's going on? I want to be a part of this. And it would have been a nice thing, but they wanted to do it their way, and that's just how that's what it is.
Yeah. No,
it's not easy,
I'm just saying, like,
and it takes some integrity.
I'm just saying,
which they don't have.
When you're
the guy named Integrity.
When you're a like 30-something-year-old man wearing a Superman onesie standing outside with a third grader poster board, bro, like I'm really
readable.
I'm telling you, I swear, I said this on my stream, and I'm telling you guys, I'm saying this everywhere because this is what's going. I would not be surprised if these motherfuckers gear up and storm DC with bombs attached to their friggin' chest and guns a tote. And I swear to God, it's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna snap and they're gonna go after it. They're gonna take guns to James Gunn. I'm telling you. They got mobilized. It's gonna get crazy, y'all. I hope James Gunn has good security at DC Studios because they coming. They coming.
Everyone should stop trying to speak for Zack Snyder, Netflix, and WB.
Thank you.
That's what somebody said.
It should start with a certain friggin' pooper scooper. Just saying.
Well, look, I mean, they're gonna do their thing, and it works for them. And like I said, they have a community, and those people, that community, has fun. They like each other. That's great, but at the same
time,
like
each other for now.
Well, at the same time, it felt like, again, this whole thing kind of felt like you're either with us or against us, and that's kind of like that's the wrong message to send.
Oh, I'm against.
Maybe that's just me. I don't know. That's kind of the way it felt.
I've been against that since day one. I used to say there is no Snyder Cut, and you know what? I was open to it after they said, "Oh yeah, well it's going to be announced. It's going to be a thing." And you know what? Everyone got what they wanted. They got the Snyder Cut, and that should have been that. But no, let's keep that shit going. Let's keep it going. And let's make it worse. Let's make it worse for everyone around us. That's the mentality that these people have, and fuck them.
Yes, Justin. Ooh, that got me wet.
Fuck you. Fuck them.
I got super wet. I'm dripping. Drip, drip, drip.
Oh my
Yep,
God.
yep, and also
Andre, don't stop. I come on the stream, y'all tell me to
like
eat.
release the Ayer cut now. I'm like, okay, you fucks, you're going too far. And then they
Well,
kept
not
going
only
and
that,
going
it
and
was like a
going
whole
and going, and it's like
it was supposed to be Zack Snyder Justice League
Emerald
Part 1 and
Edition.
Part 2 and Part 3, and then it was the Emerald cut, and
Oh
then it
my
was the
God.
Ayer cut, and then it was the Bat-fleck movie because
And then it turned into Man of Tomorrow. Then it
Man of
turned into
Tomorrow.
Shazam versus Superman.
Yeah,
Then it turned into,
the
like,
Justice Society, and then it's gonna be.
I saw a tweet that
New
said,
Gods.
hey,
New
hey,
Gods
we-
was on there. I'm like, what the fuck
WB,
is
we just want
happening?
8 movies. I was like,
we want $5 billion.
That's literally what it said. It
My
literally said,
God.
WB, it's not that big of a deal. We just want 8 movies, and then you can move on with whatever you want.
It was like,
Uh-oh.
whoa.
Oh, sure.
But I think that the more movies they added to the slate, like I guess they thought that
They
was
want
supposed to be
10-year plan for Netflix.
But
you
that
know
whole
what?
slate, they thought that would be a selling point. Like, look, the more slate, the bigger slate we have, they'll be like, yeah, look at all the properties we could do. It's like, I don't know. If it
They
works that
forget
way,
there's
but-
money
Yeah,
involved.
you know what?
and
You know what?
there's
It's
actual
things.
time.
It's things like what the Snyder people became is the reason why I wish that the Snyder Cut was never released. Would have
That's
caused us
lame.
all. It would have saved us so much pain.
No, I fucking love that.
Well,
movie.
here's the here's the thing, right? It's because like now, if they say the thing that sucks
Oh
about it is
my
like, I
God,
don't want them
I saw that.
to do it now because it's like
You posted.
if you cater to the mob once, they're just gonna keep wanting more and keep wanting
Yeah,
more.
give them
Oh,
an
Shaggy
more.
posted, sorry.
Keep wanting more.
Oh my!
Kaden, wake up.
She said your name. That's why.
I know.
It is what. Oh fuck. Yeah, Saggy was. She was
It's
going
funny,
hard.
I mean,
Wait,
they
hold
said
on.
this before. They said this before.
Was,
and
oh,
I'm
were
like-
you quoting somebody?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, that's
Wow,
great.
you
I
didn't
didn't
know
even know that. Wait, hold on. He said that?
Yes, yes. Look at my response. Look at my response.
Start with yourself, Sil. You've been building your platform speaking for WBD, James Gunn, and Zack Snyder, using them to rise in notoriety and make money off of their name. Trust me, they will know who you are, but not for the reasons you want.
Has he ever replied to you?
No, first of all, I blocked him, so he can't.
Okay.
You know why? Because all he'll do is
just-
bitch about it. But that
Everyone
this is
can
what
have
this
their
is.
opinion.
This is
Everyone
what
can
this
have
is
their
what it-
opinion.
He said that about Jay and Libby.
Oh my!
That's what I said
don't know
earlier.
the guy.
Everyone.
I
That's
don't-
why.
I don't give a shit. But
Well, Jay worked with Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
He worked on a
So
lot of.
you're
Zack-
telling me there's a chance?
I didn't even notice that he said that in that picture. He's like, everyone can.
Yes,
everyone can have
that's
their
what I'm.
opinion.
That's why I said
Again,
everyone can, his opinion. That's why I said
He's
that because he said it.
discrediting. He's passive aggressively discrediting Jay Oliva because it doesn't fit his narrative. So
Right.
there you go.
I just can't believe that he said that. Of
Right.
all
I
people.
know, of all people, right? It's funny.
Of all
It's
people
like,
to say. I
holy
mean,
shit.
my God, I'm sure that Deborah has still got like another meeting set to maybe possibly take over DC Films.
Well, it's crazy because so Ben Everett did that social experiment where he put out a fake scoop,
Yeah.
and they
Oh,
doubled
yeah,
down
they
on
did
it,
that.
and they said, no, that's our scoop, stolen scoop, but it wasn't even real. It was fake, and it's still fake. But they'll never go back and say, "Hey, you know
Right.
what? That was
Don't
wrong."
don't forget the Patreon that he had set up where
Well,
his scoops
there
were
was-
taken from another
there was
website.
another thing like
from,
that. There was another thing like
Production
that
Weekly.
going down.
Yep.
There was another thing like that going down, and unfortunately, somebody tipped them to it. But yeah,
well, in conclusion to all that bullshit, all I have to say is, these are all comic book movies.
That's all it is.
They're supposed to be fun, but then when you
no, they're
don't-
great moral dilemmas.
yeah, exactly. And as soon as
Should I
you
go see the
stop
Flash
making
movie or
fun-
should I not go see the Flash movie? If I see the Flash movie, I have betrayed Ray Fisher and Zack Snyder.
If I play Hogwarts Legacy,
and I'm a
that
racist.
means that I'm not just someone who likes Harry Potter. That means I'm against trans.
Well,
Oh my god!
like-
And you know what? To everyone who has that kind of mentality and that mindset, go fuck yourself. And your parents should have had medical plans that included abortion.
Whoa. Okay. But
Yes.
no, I
No, no,
was like,
no, no.
that was a little over the top. All right. I'm done.
You're right.
Just as based as fuck. I don't care what y'all say that was based. Listen, some of these people, you look at them like, damn, your mother should have swallowed or your dad's pull-out game was weak.
Okay.
Andre doesn't like the edgy. Andre's like,
it's not the edgy. It's just kind of nonsense.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I get you, Andre, but listen, if you know the things that these people have said about me,
exactly
about
so
you,
about
I have
all
no
of
empathy.
us.
I don't have any empathy.
Exactly.
Right? They've done nothing but say the most vile, disgusting things to us.
And people are like, "Oh, you guys are bullying them." I'm like, dude, I'm just
good time.
I'm just oh god.
We'll show you a good time.
Right,
But just the other day, I had a guy that I talked to, and he's a cool guy, but he's like, hashtag I stand Ray Fisher. If you ever use this hashtag and you believe it, then you will not support the Flash movie. And then the next day he posts something and he posts a picture of Bat-fleck, on the bike. And he's like, this is the only reason why I will see this movie, because Bat-fleck is my Batman. I was like, wait a minute. You just said the other day that you shouldn't support the Flash, but now you're going to see the damn movie? And he goes, well, I didn't say how I was going to see it. I was like, oh, God.
I say to that, that's BS, because I told somebody today, you're literally talking about a movie about superheroes who inspire you to do the right thing, to not do things underhanded or backwards or illegal or whatever, and you're talking about the first thing you want to do is steal the movie.
Pretty much.
Like if it's good enough to watch it all, if it's piqued your interest so bad that you just can't help but watch it, pay for the freaking movie, because more people worked on that thing. There's not some conspiracy from everybody that everybody just hates Zack Snyder, that everybody just hates the fans. And like I had one guy today just not even understand the fact that if Henry Cavill was in the Flash, people would still complain about something. And I'm like, dude, look at all the Superman pages. There are tons of Superman fans that just hate Henry Cavill. They literally hate Henry Cavill. They literally want to go back to Christopher Reeve. I have shared many times. There's one guy who repeatedly talks about how with technology that he just wants there to be a stand-in double for the body and superimpose Christopher Reeve's face on there, because only Christopher Reeve should be Superman going forward. That Superman should be bright. That they should have the trunks. That they should have the whole thing. That it should look exactly like the '78 costume. Always, that it should never change, and that's just it. And that Henry Cavill was a horrible Superman. Zack Snyder doesn't understand comic books. He doesn't understand Superman. And it's like I told this guy today, I said I don't agree with those people, but there are those people out there. So even if you put Henry Cavill in the Flash movie instead of Sasha Calle, there would still be somebody who complains. There would still be a portion of the fans. Everybody's like, listen to the fans. Well, which fans? Because there's a lot of DC fans out there who like a lot of different things and a lot of different styles of these characters. And so it's very, very hard to just say, well, listen to the fans. It's not just one thing.
Well, I was just gonna say, because I don't know if Andre saw it, but like, it's funny that we were talking about this because like this group, because I remember we all used to talk to these people, right? I just wanted to be known because I'm snitching. I ain't got no loyalties to keep y'all's dirty secrets no more. Once upon a time, I was told not to trust the 4 nerds. I was told not to trust Dave the Film Junkie. I was told that Enosh was two-faced and fake.
Crazy.
I was told not to trust.
He was right about that.
Well, here's the funny thing.
It hurts, Andre.
Well, here's the funny thing.
It hurts on some level.
All of those people that they told me not to trust, I would trust them with my lives any given day over these friggin' snakes. And it's funny because Andre's never done anything to me. Dave the Film Junkie's never done anything to me. Enosh is like my best.
To you, girl.
That's true. But Enosh is like my best friend. So like, why? Like these are people who wanted me in their camp. Literally always told me, "Oh, Saggy, you're so passionate. We need more women in this community like you to fight and blah blah blah." No, you know what I fight for? the people that you told me not to trust, the people that I do trust, the people who've done nothing wrong, but one day they disagreed with your takes and you cast them out like they were trash. Spun these narratives. Oh, Andre, he can't be trusted. Why? I never got a full explanation either. Never got a full explanation. Oh, just trust. You don't know the history. That's all. That's all I got.
I mean, sometimes I show up late to gatherings, and I say that I'm only 5 minutes away, but I'm actually 30. So.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on my way. I'm walking out the door.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I have no loyalty to these people because they told me not to trust a lot of people that are on this panel. And guess what? The people on the panel have been friggin' ride or dies, and they're real ones. Well, they don't push bullshit, and they've never pushed bullshit. So whatever history y'all had with these people, I got to know these people, and I can tell you right now, whatever bullshit you had with them, it wasn't their fault. It was probably yours.
Well, you're talking about people who can't be happy for anybody else's success or can't acknowledge anything that anybody else has done. I mean, Andre's been a part of organizing, some great events.
Project Justice.
Project Justice.
Well, he's been
behind. Hashtag us United. I mean, when we did whole day.
I've been hiding behind AFSP.
Right.
Well, you've been hiding behind that. How dare you?
When we did that whole day, I mean, that was amazing, and
that inspired
and raised money for AFSP. You got people like Dave the Film Junkie who literally just randomly has Zack Snyder on the channel just for fun stuff, and people want to gripe at him because he didn't hit him with hard, interview questions when he literally just showed up to watch Scott unbox his Darkseid statue.
So weird.
But
don't
don't listen to Dave. Don't listen to Dave because he doesn't know anything yet. Like he can literally reach out to Zach and be like, "Hey Zach, you want to come on tonight because we're doing this fun thing, right?" Like, don't listen to anybody who is actually talked to these people. Andre and I have been on panels where various people have been on. Zach has been on. Different things, but don't talk to any. Don't listen to any of those people.
No,
listen to us. Listen to us who have never talked to him, never had him on the street. Well, you guys are just clout chasing. You guys are just about celebrities and stuff. Well, no, it's like you got like was said earlier, you guys are speaking for the man. And you've never even talked to him. You don't know anything about him personally. You don't have the ability to call him up or text him or message him and say, "Hey, would you like to come on a stream?" Like, and you guys they look for every little morsel they can get, just like that fake Wayne T. Carr post, right? Where it's like, as soon as I saw that fake Wayne T. Carr post, like, I'm sorry, some of us can actually ask Wayne T. Carr about it, right? So yeah, I asked Wayne T. Carr about it, and it was no, that wasn't me. And I was like, really? Because Wayne T. Carr is pretty cool. Wayne T. Carr will go on things and support people and support streamers and stuff like that. And I was like, wow,
the red flag to me was
the
then
picture.
He used a real picture of himself, not doing banter.
Yeah,
exactly.
The same picture he used on his Twitter account, that's his profile picture.
Yeah, that's the red flag to me was that. And I was like, he doesn't use that picture.
But people go crazy about it and stuff, and they're trying to latch on to stuff, but they'll call everybody else clout chasers who actually talk to people or have people on or whatever. I've had that nonsense about, you betrayed Ray Fisher and stuff because you say you're going to watch The Flash or whatever. And it's like, it's just a bunch of nonsense. It's a bunch of people who are, they're trying to put context to stuff that isn't there.
You talk about clout chasing, that's the truth right there. I stood here for 5 minutes. And it's what's kind of like, it's one thing if
Man of Steel sharpening tools.
Yeah, it's one thing to sit there all day or for a series of hours, but that was it. So with that,
I stood here for 5 minutes just to take a picture.
Yeah, in my Superman pajamas. Anyway, I gotta go, you guys.
Yeah,
I will see you guys later.
Bye, Andre.
Right, later.
Bye, Andre.
I love Andre, dude. He is a real one. I love him.
So should we all expect the backlash?
that they don't even talk. They don't even bother with me no more because they know better. At this point, they know better because they can't out roast me. I'll roast the crap out of them little boys. Freaking weirdos, man.
It's just, you know, it's just silly at this point. Like I said, I've supported everything. I'm getting tired of being told who's a real Zack Snyder fan and who's not a Zack Snyder fan, who's this and that. You know, like these fake accounts, these fake, you know, chopped up videos that I've dealt with. You know, all that nonsense, and you know, it's like, you know, and hey, Eric. I hope that you like that orange amp that you're playing. I personally don't like orange amps at all. I've got a Vox. So there you go. That means something to the person. That means something to the person who made that video. So they know
if they're
who
even watching.
No, yeah, if they're even
All right.
watching. But
I have to run too because I have to.
all right, who's got the power to shut this thing down?
I have it.
Caden.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for listening to our